Yeah, man. Let's chop this up. Okay, we up in here. We 117 people deep. We should be 117 likes, deep as well. Come on in here, man. Let's fellowship about this game. Come on. One more time. One more day. Get up in here. Some of y'all been anticipating this for a while. As you know, Sin really didn't care to do it. And I'm gonna just say this. I'm not just doing this because, the cash apps came in. It ain't because of that, even though I appreciate it. But I seen Kelby do the Cam News. And let me know if you want me to, because we could do that too. But I seen him do the Cam News interview, and he said, man, I went to No Jumper and I didn't get no game. It was just a roasting session. It was just no game. So, you know how this game go, man. You know what I mean? Even when a pimp roasting a sucker, a buster, a hoe truster, a male actress, it's game within rebuking. It's game within reproof. It's game within correction. So we're going to review this, man, because it's kind of hard to believe that it was a rebuking. It was a roasting session going on, and it wasn't no game given. Maybe some feelings got hurt, and maybe you couldn't hear the game. But it was some game that was given, even within the rebuking. Now, some things Sin didn't agree with, and you about to hear it. And just to let you Sharp fans know, blessings to Sharp, and blessings to all his endeavors. Blessings to Almighty, little bro, blessings to him, blessings to his endeavors. But as you know, I am Sinful The P, and I bite my tongue for no one. And so whatever it is, that's what I'm going to say. Whatever the game compelled me to say, that's what I'm going to say. So I'm not a part of, the Sharp fan club. I know some of y'all is hanging, by the nut hairs. You hanging on to the balls hairs of Sharp, and you having praise and worship service for Sharp. I'm not one of them individuals. Blessings to the man. Blessings to his endeavors. Got nothing against him. But at the same time, I'm going to call an ace a ace and a spade a spade. And I know y'all been waiting on this because others been trying to give a review. They tried. They tried. Touch somebody and say they tried. You have people like the Ain't and the Beginner, other little individuals I've never even heard of. They tried to speak on this game. They really did. Whole bunch of boyfriends and suckers and squares, trying to speak on the game. So I know you was like, damn, we're seeing that. I know. But just in case if you was wondering, man, this game is brought to you by the game and Fiji water. And we out here, man, in this Mississauga, Canada. Yeah, of course, seeing is from the southeast side of Chicago, but as you know, I've been residing in the bad out here in this Canada, man. I've been going on 4 years now. Yeah, many didn't like it. Many told you that I got kicked out, but still here, man. But let's get to this game. Blessings to everybody. Get the likes up, could you? We already going on 500 people. And I want them likes to be on one accord, man, with the viewers. Relax, it's life is beautiful, but it's not as beautiful as that profile picture. You know what I mean? Thank you for taking it. You know what I mean? Blessings to you, darling. Black of love, what's happening? What's going on? Yeah, we in the game. But why we going on 500 people and my likes is 232? Come on, man. They be shadow banning Sin. We be over here talking about this game. We be over here talking about pimping and hoeing. So you got to hit the like button, man, to get them subs out. Appreciate that, Brandon, man. Appreciate the respect. Appreciate that 20, man. Blessings to you for respecting the game. But yeah, man, get them likes all the way up. $2. Ray Gun, appreciate the 2, man. Whole bunch of ones better than a whole bunch of nuns, man. Blessings to you. Baby, don't say love you, P. I don't like when women call me P. Only the males, only the men, only the pimps, the players, Max, and, other individuals in different lifestyles call me P. Just call me Sin. Only my equals call me, P. I don't want a woman peeing me. Just say sin or sinful or feel or whatever. You call me my government, you call me my pavement, but just don't pee me. I don't like when women pee me. But blessings to you, Dollar. But without any further ado, let me just say this. Kelpy, I know you're gonna be watching. And let me just say this to you, Lil Kelpy. And by the way, you gotta stop saying your name like that. Lil Kelpy, Kelpy the P, Lil Kelpy. You can call me whatever you want. Just don't call me broke. Hey, you gotta get something original. Now, if you have everybody, let's just say, forget what everybody thinks. They think you're not a pimp, but can we agree, Kelpy, that originality is a necessity? If you're going to profess this, if you're going to call yourself manifesting this, man, then one thing that you need to do is you need to have some originality about yourself. So stop saying all of that. You know what I mean? Lil Kelpy, Kelpy the P. You can call me anything you want, but just don't call me broke. Stop saying that dumbass shit. Yeah, stop saying that. Get something original, man. Get something fly. You want to have your own identity. Get something new. Call me anything, but just don't call me broke. Yeah, get something new. But I must say that I didn't think that you was going to come on the show. And the reason why I thought that was because Sharp had already did a video on his platform presiding over rebuking service for you. And so after he presided over rebuking service for you, there in the way that he did it, I just thought that you had enough common sense, but I see that common sense ain't common. But I thought that you would have enough sense from that video to say, you know what? I'm not going to go to, I get some views, but I know he just wants to allure me. He wants to compel me to come there so he can clown me. So I'll pass on that. I thought you would have enough sense, but I could, as Teddy Pendergrass said, and be for real, I see that you don't. So you allowed the man to mac at your mind. You allowed him to manipulate you into actually coming. But I will say this, you had enough sense not to bring that bitch. That's what everybody's missing. You saw what happened to Big Church, and you see the Big Church got rebuked. You see the Big Church got criticized and verbally crucified, on the show. So you at least looked at Big Church and you seen how he got roasted in front of his bitch. So you had enough sense to say, you know what, I'm going to go, but I'm not going to go because he might do a Jehu on me and might sit up there and do the underhand for the overlay and sit up there, and roast me. I don't want to get roasted in front of my woman. So no, I ain't going to go. So you had enough sense to not go, with your girl. With your girlfriend that just so happened to be doing whatever you call her doing. Because she's not a hoe. But without any further ado, let's listen.
The Shark Tank. No jumper. Sharpest, coolest podcast in the world. And today we got what? Lil Kelpy? Yeah, Lil Kelpy. We gonna get on all that. Hey, church, do me a favor.
Before he even start, that name, Lil Kelpy. Just that name. I ain't even gonna lie to you. If my mama was still living, why y'all talking to that boy like that? Lil Kelpy, you need to give your life to God. You don't need to be trying to pimp, baby. My mama would have been talking to him just like Biggie's mama was talking to him and the sky was the limit. Being out there in Orange County, baby, trying to send them little girls to go prostitute for you, that ain't gonna get you into nothing but trouble, baby. Look at you now, Lil Kelpy. She'd have been talking to him just like the mama was talking to Biggie and sky was the limit. Look at you now, Lil Kelpy. You gotta change that name, man. That name is the interference. Not only is your appearance the interference, you know what I'm saying, but your name brings shame, man. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to change that name, man. But come on.
Take that jacket off.
The hood?
You gotta take that jacket off, bro.
Oh, no, I don't.
You got to take that off.
It already started off wrong. It already starting off wrong. You professing to be the real, but you got on something fake. This was a lesson learned. Now watch this. No man has an opinion that should have dominion over another man. So if this really, even though we know that it's not in you, but since you think that it's in you, let me just say this to you. One thing I've learned through time, everything is time. I've seen individuals have a cool little run. They catch a little case and then they out the place. You know, you have some individuals that came in the lifestyle with me in 07. Them niggas is husbands, boyfriends, and Ralph Trez vans, man. They doing other things to get the dividends now. You know, so you got a little girlfriend that's liking on you right now, Lil Kelpy. But what's gonna happen when that turn into a little expiration date? You know, this situation right here was actually, even though it was embarrassing, but if this really was in you, which we know it's not, but if this really was in you, this would provoke you to be better. Because one thing about it, you either gonna give up or you gonna pimp up. And honestly, I think you incapable of pimping up because you gotta be a pimp to do that. But I'm going to just say this to you, Lil Kelpy, that you don't profess to be real and wear nothing fake. You said that your earrings is real. Well, they pulled out the diamond tester on Cam News and come to find out, it was real. The little diamond tester that they had on there, coming out the little earrings was real. But guess what? It don't even matter because of the jacket that you got on. You know what I mean? You don't wear nothing fake, nothing. And see, they thought you were so fake, he started it off giving you instructions that let you know that he don't think that you're an instructor. He initiated this giving you instructions. He's talking to you like a bitch. And while he's talking to you like a bitch, look at your reaction. You smiling. You know why? Because you fanned the fuck out. You were so fanned the fuck out to meet your idol. You was giving so much praise and worship service to your idol that you forgot to profess, you forgot to be a man. And that's exactly why the incomparable, impeccable Mel Taylor has taught you got to be a man first. You was giving Sharp so much praise and worship service, you forgot your balls. You forgot your dick. You were so fanned out. You wanted an autograph with Sharp. You wanted pictures with Sharp so bad that you forgot, hey, I'm a young man. You forgot about that. You're not a pimp. But the least you can do, Lil Kelpy, is hold on to your little balls and your dick and not let no man give you instructions like this. You didn't take heed. You wasn't obedient. But the fact that he's talking to you like this and you're smiling, you're happy that Sharp is talking to you. You more happier than a white bitch that has seen the first black dick in her life. I know some of you white bitches is dying laughing, but yeah, he more happier than a white bitch that she just finally seen her first big black dick. And she's just so happy. And you're, like Stevie Wonder sung a song called Overjoyed. You're overjoyed, Kelpy. Come on.
So what? Take that shit off, homie. That's a fraud, though. But you're not gonna wear that, bro. If you want to do this, no, I'm not talking about that. But you got to take that off, though, bro. Before we can talk, if you can put it back on or what it is, take it off, bro. Be a real one. No, be a real one. Take that off.
Greatness for real.
I'm being for real, bro. If we don't really respect something, my nigga.
This is my
take that shit off. Your outfit.
This is my outfit.
Man, it's a fake fit.
It's a real.
I don't give a fuck if it's real, nigga. That's a fake fit. And I'm trying to listen, homie. I'm gonna be real. Before we even kick this shit off, dog, I'm gonna be real because it's taking everything in me, my nigga, not to really dig in your ass about this shit and the shit that you pulled.
See how you let him say that to you. You know what I mean? That's how I know. See, this is the reason. Let me just kick some game. Because it might be a young, impressionable young nigga that's really trying to do this shit and he don't know no better. See, this is why you can't, and I hope Big Church, is listening too. This is why you come outside. This is exactly why you can't get this shit on the internet. You can't get this shit on YouTube. You can't get this shit on Instagram. You can't get this shit on Snapchat. You got to get it from the concrete. You can tell the difference between niggas that got it from the concrete and niggas that got it from the internet. You can tell the big difference because the way he's chopping at you, you have no reply. You're forced to comply simply because you don't have no outside experiences. See, if you was outside, you would be ready for verbal combat. This shit that Sharp is spitting at you, you know what I mean, the venom that he's spitting at you, you at least would have tried to have something. You know what I mean, in response to what the man is saying to you. You don't have anything. The moment he said, you know what I mean, I'm gonna dig into your ass, and I'm like, hold on, man, wait a minute. Now, you know, Sharp, wait a minute, hold on, man. You supposed to be married, man. You know, your wife should be giving you enough ass at home. Don't dig into my ass. Dig into your marriage. You know, you would have had something to say. You know what I mean? Like, damn, why you want to dig in my ass, man? Your wife ain't giving you enough pussy at home? You would have had something to say. But due to the fact that you're not around real ones outside, you know what I mean? And it's really just not in you. You're not this pimping. You're incapable of being this pimping. You're not funny. You know what I mean? You're dusty. You're musty. You look crusty. You know, your name is Lil Kelpy. You know, you need some helpy. You know, but no, just to keep it real with you, man. You know, when you outside and you out there, man, you know what I mean, with niggas, man, with some teeth that's really trying to dig in you, you have to take your teeth out. And see, this is why I say, you know what I mean? Man, you got to be outside. You can watch all the YouTube tutorials. You can watch all the cross-country DVDs. You can watch all the little autobiographies. You can watch all of that shit. Hey, man, that shit ain't gonna make you this. You got to get it outside. You know what I mean? And that's the blade. Why? Because all diamonds got to be cut. And every diamond is cut differently. Every piece of gold got to go through the fire. And can you make it through the fire? Can you be cut? And man, if you can't make it through a roasting with Sharp, and no disrespect to him, but man, I know some niggas that would have had a field day with you, me included.
I just want to keep it cool, and I want to ask you questions, and I want to really fucking get some answers. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm trying to really be cool about it. The jacket, I feel like you really disrespecting, homie. You really need to take that shit off.
I'm not disrespecting nobody.
Yes, you is, bro. No, yes, you is, because it's what you try to portray. It's what you try to portray. She's outside right now, right?
Yeah.
Your mom's outside.
Yeah, but she doesn't know what's going on with my life.
Why don't she know?
Because she doesn't live with
my mama knew.
You don't even got enough common sense to come to something like this by yourself. You came up here with your mama. Smack yourself right now, Kelpy. I know you right now. I know you at a friend's house, or maybe you in a motel, or maybe you at a $80 hotel by the grace of God. Wherever you are right now, you don't got to do it in front of your friends or the bitch. But when you get in privacy, Kelpy, listen to me. I want you to take your hand and smack the shit out of you. You went to a platform. See, they keep talking about how Sharp did you. They keep talking about how Almighty did you. Look at how you did yourself. They didn't roast you no greater than you roasted yourself. Yeah, people was into Sharp yelling and hollering, and he got to do that. That's his job for the views and all that type of shit. But, you know, you really roasted yourself, son. When you did this, you roasted yourself. You verbally crucified yourself. What nigga goes to a platform that has millions of subs and tell them that he came with his mama? Seriously. It would have been better for you to say that you came in an Uber, a Lyft, a rental, a friend dropped you off, but you don't come there with mommy. You came there with your mother. And blessings to that woman. I have no disrespect for your mother. Blessings to her and all her endeavors. You know, but she has a very foolish son that's indulging in folly. You didn't even have enough common sense to act. And then not only did you come with your mother, but you told millions of people that you did. Son, I'm telling you now, you don't have the intelligence for this. You don't think you're not sharp enough. You don't even have common sense. And you're trying to be in a fast lane. You're predestined for a car crash, son. You told millions of people that you came here with your mama. Yeah, people watching this right now, but it's just me and you talking right now, Kelby. I'm telling you right now, the game is using me as a vessel to speak to you, son. Warning come before destruction. Son, you're not smart enough to do this. It's not in you. It feel good now because you're getting attention for something that you're not. But I listened to a few of your little rap songs. I think that you need to spend time trying to work on that, because the probability of you becoming more successful doing that is much more greater, son, than you trying to basically be in this pimping. And let me just say this before I play this, continue to play this, Kelpy. I don't want you to be in a correctional facility for an eternity, son, never to have your liberty in society again, all because you impersonating a pimp. And you both know that we both know that when you get to California, if you go to prison in that California, them white boys ain't gonna be trying to hear that you a pimp, son. They're gonna say, wait a minute, I was gonna get some head from him. I was gonna fuck the shit out of him, but I can't. Don't fuck him. What's wrong? Oh, he's a pimp. Oh, my bad, man. My bad, man. I was getting ready to take your store. I was getting ready to make you my wife. I was getting ready, like the whisper says, I'm gonna make you my wife. I was gonna make you my wife. Cause you're my everything. You was gonna have a celly just singing that to you with 20-inch arms, with his arm around you. You was gonna have what R. Kelly in Crucial Conflict said, my ghetto queen. You know what I mean? When R. Kelly was like, whose is this? Whose is this? Whose is this? You was gonna have some white boy behind you asking you, whose is this, Kelby? Listen, ain't no white boy, them white boys in prison, they not gonna sit up there and badish you a pimp shit. They still gonna want their head, Kelby. They still gonna want some of that Bucci, Kelby. Yeah, you not thinking, man. You hit them prison walls, you gotta think. Niggas is not respecting you. Because if you tell them niggas that you a pimp, they gonna already like, oh, you a pimp? Oh, okay. And they gonna think of ways to go ahead and get their commissary out you. You gonna end up being somebody's wife. You gonna end up cleaning somebody's toilet, Kelpy, with a toothbrush. You gonna end up braiding dick hairs. You gonna remember the braids that Iverson used to have? You gonna be giving Iverson braids on somebody's dick hairs, son, if you don't stop this foolishness. And then you trying to be a pimp in Orange County? Son, that's one of the worst areas that you can do. Orange County just as bad as motherfucking Clark County, nigga. You stupid as a motherfucker sitting over there trying to do some pimping in Orange County. Nigga, you's a dumb motherfucker. Now, they hate people like me. They hate the niggas. But they hate pimps, period. And you're not even a pimp. And they know you're not a pimp. But it's the fact that you're trying to be one in Orange County, stupid. But I keep playing. Gonna have a white boy behind. Whose is this? Whose is this? Whose is this? Whose is this? You're gonna have a white boy hitting you from behind, Kelby. Keep playing.
Oh, fucking what?
So what was your mom doing here? Explain.
Oh, well, see, I got my license suspended, and I couldn't get nobody else to drive me, so she just gave me a ride. She drove my car, she whipped my Benz here, and she's just outside kicking it, you know?
Yo, Ben's here. You know you lying, right?
No, I'm being for real.
No, but you know you been lying, though, right?
What you mean by lying?
You know you been lying. You been lying about the whole situation.
What you mean?
Where the bitches?
Oh, my bitch is out doing
You were
the
supposed
thing.
to bring them. No, fuck
They're
that.
out
You
doing
even
the
said
thing.
you was gonna bring them.
I
That
said I was gonna
wiry
bring
hair
them till I
little.
thought-
Damn. Why are you letting Sharp and Almighty talk crazy to you like this? This is crazy. Do me a favor, get my likes up. If you getting any type of entertainment from this, if you getting any type of enlightenment from this, if you getting any type of enjoyment from this, then help me get some development with this. and just go ahead and hit that like button. Take your nutty professor ass finger, man, and click on that like button. And while you at it, if you enjoying this content and you want some more, you know what I mean, go ahead and click on that subscribe button and the bell button too. Yeah, put it on all notifications so you can join the live conversations that we having, because as you can look at my content, it's always some more of it over here. Yeah. But let's get back to it. You just letting this man talk to you any kind of way. Where the bitches at? I tried to give him the bitch. No, you're lying. You're lying. Why you letting Sharp talk to you like you a motherfucking 304 that didn't come in with $4 after being outside for 72 hours, and you ain't got $4 by the grace of God when you came in, and you trying to explain why you got $3.72. I don't know what the 72 cent about, but you trying to explain to him why you been gone for 3 days and you ain't got no money. That's how you sound.
The fucking hand that you had.
Nah, they're doing their thing right now.
Doing their thing right now.
I was scared.
You was scared, bro.
Scared to bring them.
You was scared to bring them. You was scared to the last. That's Mark. You brought him to Mark.
I'm not getting paid.
You didn't bring him to the Shark Tank.
No, I'm not getting paid for this. I was getting paid for that.
You didn't even get paid nothing though.
They're getting paid.
I know what you got. You didn't even get paid. You got paid
No,
fucking
come on.
trinkets. You told me.
I got paid. Well, yeah, it was
You
small
told
money,
me
but
it
I
was
still got
small
paid.
money.
Like I
It
said,
was small money. You act like you got paid.
I'm not claiming to be on your level, Sharp, in terms
It's
of
not
money.
about big.
And see, that's another thing, son, that you don't have game. And I'm just going to sprinkle a little on you. I have to, because I'm really talking to the audience and you just so happen to be around on this one. But let me just go ahead and bless you guys. Listen, when you go on a platform that has hundreds of thousands or a million or millions of subs, you would have to be a dumb fuck to come on a platform and you haven't promoted no music, you ain't said your IG, you ain't promoted no book, you ain't promoted nothing. No Jumper has over 1 million views on you, little boy, in a week. I can only imagine, you know what I'm saying, what Sharp didn't check out of this, and also Adam, what he didn't check out of this. What Almighty didn't check out of this. Everybody got paid. Everybody gained off you. Now you supposed to be some pimping, and you came on here, and the only thing that you came back with is some motherfucking embarrassment. Millions of people have seen this by now. And you walked away with no money. All you came back with was shame. All you came back was embarrassment. And then you said you didn't get no game. So you didn't get no, you out of your mouth, you profess you didn't get no game. You didn't make no money. And all of these people just sit up there and just broke on you. Appreciate that 10, player. Thank you for the respect. You know what I mean? You sit up there, you didn't make no money. And okay, put the green papers with dead hypocrites down for a second. You didn't promote no book. You didn't promote no music. You didn't even gain no followers off IG from it. Of course, you know, people remember you from it, but just imagine if you had the opportunity, you know what I mean, to promote your thing. You didn't promote anything. You just went to a big ass platform and got the verbal crucifixion of your existence. Tell me if this is not a hoe. Now you say you a pimp, but this looks very hoish. Appreciate that 5, player.
My level, it's about you disrespecting the game, homie, and you perpetrating. Yes, you
I'm
was.
being 100%
Yes, you
genuine with
was,
what I
bro.
said.
Yes, you
Okay.
was, and
How
you
so?
are,
How so?
because you're really not a part of it, homie. And you
How
told
so?
me that you was doing it for your fucking SoundCloud career. I talked
Nah,
to
I
you.
went on there for my
You didn't.
SoundCloud career, but that's not what I'm doing.
You allow Sharp to charm and disarm you. I already know from the phone conversation, he had a different tone. He wasn't probably drunk or high or whatever. And he was talking to you like, you know, man, he had some sense, like you had sense. And so that's why you brought your senseless ass, you know what I mean, to the platform. But, you know what I mean, the fact that you even told him, like, yeah, you know what I mean, I'm trying to, with my SoundCloud career, Kelpy, you really don't have the common sense to be in the lifestyle. See, you're trying to make it a black and white thing. I'm pushing color out the way right now. I'm speaking from a common sense perspective. You don't even have common sense, Kelpy. Leave this alone, Kelpy. Seriously, I'm looking out for your liberty in society. I don't want to see you become somebody's wife. I don't want to see you come out of prison living a different life. I don't want to see you on the motherfucking avenue trying to get a dude his revenue. Because you might end up having some prison experience. And the next thing we know, we see you out there on that ball. We see you out down in that motherfucking Harvard and shit. You know what I mean? Getting in and out of cars, doing motherfucking whole miracles, and getting in and out of motherfucking vehicles and shit, motherfucker. While you bullshitting. Be like, damn, ain't that Lil Kelpy? When he on no jumper? Yeah, now he jumping in and out of cars and shit. Damn, why he do that? Yeah, he had just got out the joint. You know what I mean? Big Bubba, Big Van Reeves gave him a different belief. You know, he came in thinking he was a pimp, but now he came out thinking he's a hoe. You don't want them type of experiences, man. Leave this shit alone while you can, Lil Kelpy.
You went on Soft White Underbelly?
For my SoundCloud career,
So you went on there to portray yourself as a pimp.
Nah, that's real.
You was broke. How was that real? How was that real?
Because that's what I do on a day-to-day.
How? What track you ever been on?
Allegedly, that's
Let's
what I
get
do
to
on
it.
a day-to-day.
Let's
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
We got to give it to Kelpy now. We're gonna keep this solid. Kelpy just popped it on their ass. That's what I do day to day. Y'all not gonna hate on Lil Kelpy now. I told you we're gonna keep it balanced now. Lil Kelpy just popped it, man. Lil Kelpy just popped it on him. That's what I do day to day. Go ahead, Lil Kelpy. I do this day to day.
Come on, I'm
Mr.
gonna get
Old
on you.
School. Come on, Shark.
Yeah,
Mr. Old
absolutely.
School. So you said you keep this shit old school, right?
Yeah, I try my best to.
I watched your shit.
Okay.
And you said you don't never play no track. What's old school about that? With them bitches you had, you said you ain't never put them.
Now, what I will say for Almighty, I'm not going to say anything derogatory about him because, you know, first of all, not only do he got some cool music, he really do. You know what I mean? He should have been blew up. He should be on. He has some bangers. But not only that, one thing that I can say, I'm not going to go too into it, but one thing I can say about this young nigga is that he be down. I'm not going to get into how I know, you know, but I do know that he be down. So all of this shit that a lot of y'all been saying in the comment section, guess what? He just ain't in the comment section. You could actually see this dude in the street. Now, whether you agree that he's a pimp or not, hey, you know what I mean, that's another motherfucking conversation that we can have, or you can really just let them bitches make them decisions and things like that. But one thing I will say is he do be on the blade. He does have some experiences, you know what I mean, with hoes. Did Sin say he's a pimp? No, not at all. But I did say that he do be down though. He's not on YouTube Boulevard. You know, you can catch him on his little job, this little thing right here that I hope go good for him. But you heard it from Sin. I'm not going to get into how I know, but yeah, you know what I mean? He was down and about it now. You know what I mean? Just got to keep that shit, you know, whenever, if Sin hears something real, Sin going to let you know. So, you know, hey, you know, you guys could, yeah, I know y'all been in the comment section saying, who is this dude? He just a little rapper. Woo, woo. Well, that little rapper be down.
Wait, let me finish my statement because I'm speaking. You said you ain't never put them bitches on the track and you said you keep this shit old school. What's old school about that, church?
Nothing.
But I never
what the
said
fuck
never,
is we
you ain't
talking?
never.
Appreciate that 20, man. So appreciate the respect. Y'all coming in here showing me love, man. Good looking, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate these Cash Apps, PayPals, and everything. At the end, I'll probably, you know, shout out to Cash Apps and everything. But, man, I appreciate, you know what I mean, all these contributions. But I always remember the greatest contribution that you can give me is hitting that like button. Come on.
You ain't never been through it.
That's your first infraction of me.
I never said they didn't walk the blade.
That's
I said I
exactly
tried.
what
Yes, you did.
I said I tried to keep them
You
off.
did say that, though.
Go back and watch my interview. I said I
didn't
tried
say
to
that.
keep
said
them
they
off the
internet
blade.
bitches.
No, you said
They
it was
is
just.
mostly
You said I
internet
just
bitches,
mostly
but I
play
have
the
put
net.
them-
You said no, I don't play
You
the
can
track.
ask me or them. They have been put down before. It's not meaning I'm doing it all the time, but they've done it before.
He funny as
You know what I'm saying?
You funny as hell, bro. It's hard not to laugh
I watched
at you,
it
bro.
multiple times.
I watched it, my nigga. I really
You guys
did.
better rewatch that section because
No, I'm not gonna rewatch shit.
Okay.
Okay, listen, Kelby. Listen, man. I don't know. I wasn't physically there, of course. But I'm really not buying this. You sent them to the track. And I'm going to tell you why. Because people are outside. You know, pimps and hoes is outside. And you have individuals with charismatic and magnetic personalities with masterpiece mouthpieces. You know what I mean? They can fluently and eloquently speak pertaining to this spectacular vernacular called motherfucking ism, nigga. Up in that motherfucking hoe eardrum. And give your hoe a motherfucking all she can hear buffet of this game. And so because you have people, you know, coming through in foreigns, because you do have some individuals that be jeweled up, because you got individuals that got real authentic jewelry coming out their mouths in the eardrums of hoes, you know, outside. I don't know about you being out on the concrete, Kelby. You know, I don't know. I don't know, man. You said you was out there one time. I believe that maybe you came out there, you was in the cab or you came through in your car or whatever. And once you seen, you know, some pimps down, you knew not to put them hoes down. I know for certain that you didn't have no hoes down on no blade for no hours, Kelby. This is a bold-faced lie. Because me and you both know that them broads, if you sent them outside, they was gonna get knocked. You and Kelby, they don't have no respect for you. Niggas was gonna knock you and not even give you a phone call. The moment that they even seen who the bitch came from, they wasn't even gonna bless you with no phone call. Cause what a pimp look like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I just got through knocking Lil Kelpy, you know what I'm saying? Who? Yeah, man, I knocked a Lil Kelpy, man, you know what I mean? The one that had the little 20 toes, the cute little 20 toes, the little crystal meth. He was sending them till they had nothing left, you know what I mean, on the blade so money could be made. Yeah, man, I just knocked a nigga Lil Kelpy. Like, no, man. Wasn't nobody gonna be popping their shit about how they knock Lil Kelby, man. Nigga can't get no motherfucking, you understand me, high rank with that shit. Nigga can't sit up there and get no type of notoriety, popularity, you know what I mean, off of sitting over there saying that he got some prosperity from, you understand me, them little two little bitches that you had, them little two Boston baked bean head ass bitches that you had outside. Hell no.
Because I saw that you was being fraud from the very beginning. And when I talked to you, Lil Kelpy, yes. I'm going to be honest with you, Church, because when I talked to you on the phone, homie, I called you out for what it was. You know nothing about this.
Not being like you,
I never said be like me. I never said that.
You did.
No, I didn't.
You implied it a lot.
No, I didn't. Not no implied. You sound like a fucking snitch.
Okay,
when you implied it.
Keep talking.
When you implied.
He called you a snitch, Kelpy. Kelpy. You shouldn't even have waited for him to tell you to leave. The moment that he disrespected you like that, either you was going to get verbally disrespectful, or as a gentleman, you was going to say, you know what? I thought that we were going to do an interview. I thought that we was going to be able to converse and share thoughts on a topic. But so far, you know, it's pretty much been a Patti LaBelle and Shaka Khan, you know, contest on who got the loudest range. And, you know, I'm not a first soprano singer, so I'm going to let you do the screaming and hollering, and you stay blessed, man. You know, you enjoy your day. I didn't come here to be hollering and screaming and things like that. And then when I do reply to the question, you hollering and interrupting me and things. I know you're trying to get your views, but at least allow me to get my point of view out too, as a man. You know, this hollering and screaming that you're doing, I don't want to be a part of that. And you would have looked so player if you would have had cut it off yourself and dismissed Sharp and Mighty and sit up there, you understand me, and walked away. But you stayed there like an in-pocket bitch. You stayed down like a in-pocket bitch, listening to daddy scream and holler. You stayed in pocket. And a pimp ain't got, you say you a pimp, right? Well, a pimp don't be in nobody's pocket, man.
I don't know no niggas who be in this shit who ain't got no license and had their mama drive them.
Nigga, your mama is out there waiting on you.
So is mine.
I told her we gonna change your life. Nigga.
So is mine. My shit suspended too. My mama not driving me nowhere, nigga. Pimp Street.
Shit, well, you know
Fuck
what?
is niggas talking
I'm trying
about
to show
out
my
here.
mom that I am on a positive change life. I'm trying to show my whole family that. Because they know I've done bad shit in the past. So me coming on here, me trying to improve my, I guess, entrepreneur.
By the way, I want you guys to go to the Freeze Is It channel when you get a chance. FreezeIzit. And I want you to go there. You know, Freeze did a tribute to Kenny Red. The song now has an official video with all the pimping in there, just fellowshipping, all in the bay. Y'all gonna love it. If you love the pimping, if you got any type of honor and respect, you know what I mean, for Kenny Red the pimp, you know what I mean, go check it out. Go to Freeze Is It, and not only go there just to see the video, but make sure you click on the subscribe and the bell button as well. I want y'all to check it out. You know what I mean? Freeze got off. And I also want you to tell Freeze happy birthday. Yeah, God just blessed him to see 41, my bad. But yeah, he's 41 years old now. So, you know, tell the old nigga, tell the little veteran pimp, man, tell the veteran pimpin', man, you know what I mean, happy birthday. You know what I mean? Especially the ladies. I just had to let y'all know that, you know what I mean? But we can get back.
Persona, whatever you want to call that, to get legal money. That's what I'm trying to show I'm doing right now. That's why I brought her with
though,
me.
bro. No, but it's what you tried to portray it as when you went on Soft White Underbelly. Because me and you both know that was not you.
That is me.
You went and got a suit from eBay trying to grab a couple bitches that you know.
No.
Okay, that was just heartless. That was just heartless. Sharp told the man that you got a suit from eBay. Stop. Just stop. Everybody just pause. Just pause. We can't even continue the video. We have to allow 15 seconds to pass with silence. The man told you that you got a suit from eBay. We stopping for 15 seconds. Don't nobody say nothing. All right, we back at it. You know, but the man sat up there and said that you got a suit from eBay. And you didn't, listen, I'm going to be 100. I tell everybody to always mentally respond and don't emotionally react. But I'm not going to lie to you. If I had the shit that you had on and the nigga told me I got this shit from eBay, I'm sorry, I would have swung on Sharp. I'm sorry. I would have swung on Sharp. I would have got off on Mighty. It just is what it is. I know they was going to, everybody, his crew that was probably there, everybody was going to jump, but I'm sorry. I would have had to get off. The man said that you went and got a suit from eBay. Oh my God. Touch your neighbor and say, damn. I want you to look over to your other neighbor and say, neighbor, damn. And I want you to look behind you and say, neighbor, damn. Like, nigga, this nigga told you that you went and got a suit from eBay? My Lord.
Oh, they're not bitches I know.
You got a couple bitches that you know
for a long time.
A long time.
Yeah,
you just started.
They've been my friends.
They've been your friends for a long time. They was down with you. You're not making sense.
Nah, we're new to the game, but they've been down with me for a while. They've been ride or die for a long ass time, 2 years.
So you started with them bitches?
I started with them, yeah.
But you said before, what about all them past bitches
That
you
was
was
hoe
speaking
hustling.
about?
That wasn't real pimping. That was hoe hustling.
So you...
See, that's one thing I know about Kelpy. Just from that, when he said hoe hustling, he learned that from Soft White Underbelly, or he been watching Freeze videos, Sharp videos, my videos, but he definitely got that from YouTube. He's been listening to songs pertaining to the lifestyle. He's been watching videos on YouTube, IG, you know what I mean? He's picking up, But yeah, I'm not gonna get into who started the hoe hustling because it definitely didn't come from the little bitch. That was when Mark first learned it, talking to a bitch in a little interview and things like that. But yeah, I know he got that either from Soft White Underbelly or he got that either from mine or somebody's platform. You know what I mean? But he's watching. He's definitely watching. But look how he said that. He said, "Yeah, man, that's when I was just hoe hustling." you funny, Lil Kelpy. But look, do me a favor, man. Let's get them likes to 700, man. Everybody click on the like button. Let's touch 700 right quick. Let's go.
Suck like
bad,
fuck
bro.
for that, church. You suck like fuck for that, my nigga. I'm gonna be real with you,
I'm not
dog.
gonna lie to nobody.
We
out
don't
there.
respect that around here.
And
I respect you as a man. Listen
Yeah.
to me. I respect you as a man, and you trying to be bro. Because I see a lot of people that comment about you, and they're like, "Man, I went to high school with him."
I got a lot of haters,
you
yeah.
only changed up.
Kelby said, "I got a lot of haters." Oh my God! Kelby said, "I got a lot of haters." Kelby, stop! You have not given them anything to hate on. I know Kelby comes from this new generation that when you criticize somebody or you give anything that's contrary to what they think, you're automatically hating. They're not hating on you, Kelby. You don't have any haters. You have not given anybody a reason to hate on you, Kelby. Stop this. Scripture says all liars. Stop.
It's to after you had gotten to, I think you got in a car accident or somebody hit you with a car. You had gotten to a car accident though when you was in school.
I just stopped giving a fuck because I got some brain damage from that.
You start taking medication.
No, I wasn't prescribed any pain.
You wasn't on no type of medication.
Nah, just Tylenol. They didn't give me anything. They gave me
you be lying,
2 milligrams of
Kelpy.
morphine in the hospital when I got hit by the car. I had a broken leg, concussion. I got a fat scar on my face. But now that you want to see it?
Kelpy, no,
Okay.
I don't want to see
They
that.
didn't give me no
I don't
pain
want to
meds.
see it.
Kelby, you as lame as hell for that. Kelby, right now, smack yourself. If you by yourself right now, Lil Kelby, take your hand and smack the fuck out yourself right now. Oh, you want to see it? See, that's your problem. And see, a lot of you guys can learn from Kelby's mistakes. It's okay to admire someone, but the moment that you have the spirit of idolatry towards someone, you start having praise and worship service, for someone. You start saying shit like Kelby. You start talking like a hoe. You start talking like a bitch. You start talking like you got a pussy between your legs. Oh, you want to see? You know what I mean? You sound like the perfect little white girl from Apple Valley, Minnesota. You know what I mean? Oh, you want to see? It was nothing manly about that, the way you said that. You should be looking over this video, perfecting yourself. See, sin is not saying things to you for you to be discouraged or be dismayed. I'm saying things for you to come to a realization because I don't want to see you in incarceration or a bad situation getting fucked up because you call yourself doing something that's not in you. But yeah, it was nothing manly about what you just said. You want to see? You're just looking goofy.
Kelpy.
Okay, I got you.
I'm not talking about that, bro.
What you
I'm not talking about that because you already said you done been on opiates.
But see, you wouldn't even be saying the things that you're saying if you wasn't in fan mode. You in praise and worship service for another man. And by you having praise and worship service and adoration for this man in your mind, you can't even maintain your balls. So you're just like a happy little white girl that finally got to see her favorite little R&B singer for the first time. You just happy to be there. And that's why you keep saying the stupid shit that you're saying.
Yeah, I have.
That's what you like to be. And we're going to get to that in just a second. But I'm just saying, so for you to just sit here and try to look at me and tell me like, oh, yeah, no, I never took anything for it. There was people that knew you, man. That you was a good kid. You really did have a cool upbringing.
I still am a good kid in my opinion.
You are a kid, bro.
Yeah, of course. I'm 19. I'm a teenager.
You try to even sit there and claim something that's traditional to some pimping or to anything that's even
traditional.
To what you've seen. Where have you seen it other than on TV or on like a YouTube?
I'm on YouTube. I respect a lot of the videos I've seen from you, from Kenny Red.
But where have you seen it in the street? You got to be out there to go get it. That's where you obtain it. You can't obtain that. Yeah, bro.
Kelby, you should have never said that. You should have never said that to this man. You're damn near choosing him. I learned from you. I learned from Kenny Red. I know if he didn't cut you off, you was gonna continue to just keep going. I learned from Kenny Red. Even the way you said Kenny Red's name, smack yourself right now. Just smack yourself. I learned from you. I learned from Kenny Red. Like, yeah, this is not for you. This is not for you, son.
You can't obtain
Copy and paste
it.
in the game, but that's what
this
everyone
isn't
does,
this
right?
isn't like learning a cooking. This isn't learning how to cook a new dish, bro.
How different?
Because I'm gonna tell you this, because you have to really live this one.
Yeah.
It's some things you got to go through. You got to really put your face on Front Street and really been out there, homie, to where people know you, not only just in your little backyard, but around the country.
Okay, around the country,
If you've really done it, but they don't even really know you in your backyard because you've never really even set them down. You never really even played that. You told me. You told me. And what you told me was you was gonna bring that raggedy hair little ass bitch up in here. If she wasn't busy today, you know you fucking lying. You said she'll be there for show. The bitch should have been getting money, right? So that way she could have been here already looking right and nigga been on her game. All that shit, that shit's my.
Any pimp that was really about this pimping, and let me make this known to the pimping because, a lot of you guys are doing things. Now, I understand I ain't trying to step on no toes because, this is good for the interviewers to get their views up. But when you really about this pimping, a hoe is for the dough. A hoe is not for show. A hoe is not to be coming on the platform, while you having a Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey contest, about who can hit the highest notes and scream at each other the best. That's not what she's for. So, the fact that, you're actually even entertaining a conversation about basically, bringing a bitch of yours on a platform. Because that's, real pimping with game would have said, hey, man, them hoes is doing what they supposed to do. A whole place is in the trick's face. A whole place ain't on no goddamn, platform and shit, while her folks is sitting over there being yelled and interrupted and all that goofy shit, That's how pimping would have responded. But due to the fact that you're not this pimping, and due to the fact that you're not laced with game, due to the fact that you are just a goofy that slipped on a banana peel and fell into a situation, and you just so happen to be having fornication, with a promiscuous bride that don't know no better, a riddling baby that's just selling pussy for you, you pretty much, responded like a complete ordained square. You had no choice. Why? Because you're not laced with game.
That shit is minute, nigga.
Well, I do get to
that shit's minute, nigga. You disrespecting us wearing that motherfucking costume that you got on, nigga. You disrespecting us with that chain. You disrespecting us with that coat. And nigga, even trying to play these games that you playing, bro. We don't play that. You like to keep your bitches on drugs. What type of nigga is you? What type of traditional shit is that? But you said it was traditional. That ain't what you said. That is what it is. I ain't disrespect. I just called a fucking a spade a spade. I called a spade a spade. I called a spade a spade.
So how am I keeping on my drugs?
I can't trust you because you already said that's what you condone. Like, yeah, they both do meth. You lost the one little blonde-haired bitch talking about she fagged off. Let me talk. You said she fagged off, right? How'd she fag off going back home to her family, bro? She young. That's not, but you called her a fag. You said she fagged off.
Yeah, I said she fagged off.
That's what you told me. Why are you switching up, bro? Like, I don't think it...
When if you say something out your mouth, you're going to stand on it. But see, you didn't stand on it because you didn't have a foundation to stand on. You don't have the game. And you're not worthy of the game. But even if somebody gave you the game, you wouldn't be able to fulfill the game because you don't have the capabilities. It's almost like reading a book about how to dunk from the free throw line. After you read the book, that don't give you the ability to dunk from the free throw line. You just read about something that you can't do. So look, check this out. When you said, that's what really caught my attention when you was on Cam News and you said, man, it was just a roasting session. I got no game, Kelpy. Even if they gave you the game, even if somebody explained to you the innumerable rules and things on what to do and what not to do, you still would have failed. Why? Because you're predestined to fall. You're not supposed to be in this.
that he thought when he seen it
Like,
on the
I'm not
YouTube
listening
video
to-
and shit.
like,
If
this
a
shit
nigga
is
was really
crazy.
outside,
Right?
he
Well,
would
what
have
else
knew.
would you call it?
This
What
shit
else
is
would you call
crazy.
it?
Outside, he would have knew.
The bitch.
You right, Mighty. He definitely would have knew, because when y'all said that shit, he would have simply said, yeah, man, you know, the bitch did fag off, and you know what I mean, she fagged off, first of all, because I said it. And whatever I said, you know what I mean, that's what the fuck it is, nigga. Yeah, you know, she couldn't stand up to this pimping. And that's why she over there with her family, you know, watching Family Matters and shit. And that's why you hollering about a bitch that never even paid you. See, you would have known how to respond, you know, for shit this being said, but due to the fact that you ain't this, you ain't been around this, you're not outside, you won't be outside, you know what I mean, you forced to look goofy. And you look goofy as fuck. You know what I mean? And I know that your bitch, she gonna end up watching this, she gonna be like, damn, you know what I mean? Now this sound like some pimping. You know, the whole soul in the bitch, you know, gonna listen like, damn, you know, who is this dude? Who is this? Sinful The P? Yeah, this some pimping. This some shit I don't hear from my little white boyfriend. Yeah, I know, baby. You know what I mean?
Man, went home to
just
her
went
family,
home.
bro.
Yeah.
She
That's
just
the
went
only
home.
terminology. She
Okay,
went home.
yeah.
That's not
She just
fagging
went home.
off.
Why
You know,
would you
she
say
didn't
she
go pay
fagged
nobody
off?
else.
So
But didn't I tell you what she did? She went home to her family.
But you told me she
But I didn't
fagged
go
off when I
portray to
asked
the world
you.
that, oh, this faggot bitch
You
fagged
told
off.
me
Nah.
that she fagged
I told
off
you.
when I asked you.
She fagged off, she left, she went back home to her family. I told you that all in one sentence, did I not?
You said she fagged off, but now
Okay,
you're
I
saying
may
that
have
she
used the wrong
didn't.
terminology, but she went home to her family.
That's
and
how I know
supported
this
that.
isn't for you.
And I supported that.
Not for
I don't
you.
think that you did, because when I heard you on there, you was like,
He knows it's not for you because any real one he wouldn't even be talking to like that, number one. And then number two, a real one wouldn't even have to entertain this conversation. Like, nigga, I said what the fuck I said, nigga. And because I said it, it ain't to be debated. You know what I mean? Well, I don't know why you keep raising your voice, nigga. That ain't gonna change what the fuck I said. I said the bitch fagged off, nigga. Why you so upset about this bitch fagging off? What, you fagging off with the bitch? You know what I mean? See, a pimp gonna talk crazy, but at the same time, you know, you don't know no better, and you know, even if you knew better, you still wouldn't do better because it ain't in you.
yeah, I don't really get along with their families, but they could tell the story. Am
I
I
don't get
lying?
along with their families because I
That's
don't know
what
their
you
families.
said.
I've never met her family.
I thought you said that you've been
I met her
supporting.
mom one time, but it wasn't like in person. It was on FaceTime. She was just like, oh,
But you
say what's
said
up to
you're not
Kelpy.
cool with their families.
Not because I see the things they're doing to them. They're the reasons that they're on drugs and shit. They've been sent off to cults.
No,
They've been
but you've
fucking
kept
around them
fuck
for
all
life.
that.
Kept them on
You
it.
kept them
You
on
enabled
it.
them.
You were cool.
You said the family was the reason why they own drugs, and so you're saying that the family is the reason why they own drugs, and you're the reason why they stayed on it? Kelby, listen to what you're saying.
That's not no elevate, nigga. We do this shit to elevate, nigga. We don't do this shit to stay the same.
I just said,
I
I'm
never
trying to get
ever
him
heard
sober.
you try to change no type of nothing when we.
Blessings to you, mighty. But one thing I'm gonna say to you, young pimps, please stop. Y'all be sounding like these hoes. You know, we just got through talking about that, some pimping. We just were chopping it up. A lot of you young niggas be saying shit because you hear these hoes talking to y'all like that. Stop saying that shit. Y'all made me dislike the word elevate. I don't even like the word elevate no more. Simply because bitches be, how did you elevate the bitch? What do you have to offer? I'm interviewing you. You know what I'm saying? This is about elevation. What about the business? What business do you have? And so you have a bunch of special ed, real and baby ass bitches repeating shit, repeating everybody else's talking points and everybody's words. You got a bunch of dumb motherfuckers trying to sound smart. You know what I mean? Where's your LLC? Where's your business? What you doing with the money? It's shit about elevating. See, you want to stay in the game. Where's your cleaners? Where's your restaurant? Come on, my nigga. Come on, my nigga, on G-O-D, on God in heaven. You're on G-O-D, on God in heaven, my nigga. You know what I mean? This shit about elevation, though. Elevate a hoe. Like, come on, man. Like, I'm tired of hearing that elevate shit. They be sounding like them bitches. I'm trying to elevate. No, bitch, get this. Come on now.
drugs up, nigga. That's no type of elevation. I watched your interview. That's not elevating, nigga, man.
Okay, you guys are judging my whole life, my whole career in this shit. My whole career.
No, I'm judging you how you treat them bitches and what you said, what you do with them whores.
You guys ain't knowing what I'm
You
doing behind
did?
closed
No
doors.
offense.
You guys
That's
ain't
all
knowing
they
what I'm
really
doing behind
is.
closed
They're not
doors.
really getting no bread, bro. You haven't elevated them. You just got some little slut buddies. You just got.
Damn, he got sharp saying this shit. Hey, do me a favor, get my likes to 800. And I'm not saying we can't use the word elevate. I'm just tired. Certain words, I'm just tired. I'm just tired of hearing it. You know, I do my best not to even use that word. It became so hoish. You know, like he just wasn't elevating me. How long was you with him? 4 days. Damn, you expected him to elevate you in 96 hours? How much did you give him? I mean, a bitch was trying. I gave him little, of course the bitch gonna lie. You know, I gave him over 1,000 and I was really checking it, seeing I gave him 2 helicopters within 4 days and 3 White Houses and 4 galaxies and shit. You know, he wasn't trying to help a bitch elevate. I'm trying to elevate. Like, I'm tired of hearing that shit. All these bitches trying to elevate. Bitch, shut up. You know your dumb ass ain't trying to elevate, huh?
Little slut buddies, bro. They're not even no. They should go home.
It take 90
Let's
days.
be real. You ain't ready to move no nigga. Go move a real vet. Nigga, go move a real vet, nigga. Hold the fuck on, though. Nigga, go move a real vet, nigga. You moving these little dirt bags, nigga. You're not even moving nothing.
First of all, I'm doing
dirt
this
bags
to help them and myself all at the same time.
You ain't help shit.
How you
help
bitches?
shit.
Come on, man.
If I'm helping them,
You're fake.
Kelby, he's just hollering and screaming at you. Check this out. No real vet is going to give you a time a day, Kelby. I can damn near promise you that. Now, every now and then, these bitches will lose their mind and do some shit that's just so contrary. But you got a better chance of proving to everybody that you a pimp, on blades cross country, than you have knocking official, beneficial, authentic, up and down, you know what I mean, real veteran hoe. No, a veteran hoe ain't gonna give you the time of day, Kelpie. He just hollering and screaming at you. He just telling you some shit that you ain't even capable of.
Y'all haters.
Nigga,
Y'all
hell.
haters.
Yo, who took care of them braces in your mouth?
Fucking sweater off.
Me.
Huh?
My mom scheduled the appointment.
Your mom did it. You even told me.
Kelby, you don't even have enough common sense to sit up there and you was supposed to Tim Hardaway that question. You was supposed to do a crossover, Kelby. You was supposed to Kyrie that question. You was supposed to sit up there and do a crossover, baby. You had no business telling this man that your mama helped you out with your teeth. Why is your mama helping you out? You saying you professing to be a pimp, you supposed to be living off a whole dough. But you saying that your mama's homeless and she helping you put teeth, she helping you still basically really being your mama, still taking care of you. Kelby, stop it. God damn, your mama driving you to the thing, she fixing your teeth. Like, you really a nice kid, Kelby. I don't know why you got on here with these street people talking this street stuff. Kelby, you really a nice dude. It's time to stop this mess. It's time to go ahead and give your life to God, son. Get a good job, you know what I mean, and let God bless you with a wife and leave this lifestyle alone. I see it in you. You're really a nice young man. You know, you really need to just go ahead and give your life to God, Lil Kelpy. And I told you, I can really see it. Amen, everybody, praise God. We're here right now with Brother Kelby. Amen, Brother Kelby used to be a pimp. Amen, you might have seen him on Soft White Underbelly. Amen, you might have seen him on No Jumper with Brother Sharp. Hey man, Brother Kelby was out there in that Orange County. He was over there doing some pimping. But amen, when Brother Kelby gave his life to the Lord Jesus Christ and he surrendered all, amen, he's been on fire for Jesus the whole time since then. So I want you guys to give a round of applause as Brother Kelby, comes our way. Amen. Everybody claps those hands with Jesus joy as Brother Kelby comes up here to testify about the goodness of our Lord Jesus Christ. And You were supposed to come up there and grab the mic. Praise God, everyone. Praise God, saints. Amen. I was Brother Kelpy. I was lost, but now I'm found. Amen. I was once an outcast, a stranger on earth, alien by choice, a sinner by birth. But now I'm an heir of a mansion. My name is written down. I am the young man that's going to have a crown. I'm Brother Kelpy in the Lord Jesus Christ. Amen. Praise God. And I want to tell you that that young lady that used to be on that Cam News interview with me, amen, she's here with me today. She's the mother of my beautiful 4 children. Stand up, sweetie. Stand up, baby, right now and proclaim the name of the Lord right now. Amen. That's my wife. Yeah, she used to be out there and she was deceived into thinking that she was a hoe, just like I was deceived into thinking that I was a pimp. Amen. The devil is a deceiver. Amen. He had me deceived thinking that I was a pimp. And I got on different platforms telling everybody that I was a pimp. But amen, it took the holiness of God to show me that I wasn't this pimping. Give God praise. Stand up, baby, with the children. You're then all your beautiful kids. They're going to stand up with your wife. I can just see it now, Kelby. Come on. You got to leave this stuff alone. It's time to give your life to God.
Pay for it. You got good insurance, Orange County. You got good insurance. Mama paid for that
Niggas don't
shit,
even know you
nigga.
on beach.
don't know my
You
life
from Orange
story.
County, niggas
Y'all
don't even know you
Shut
on
up,
beach.
nigga. Your mama
My
took
mom is
care of that.
homeless.
Good ass
Yo,
insurance.
my mom is homeless.
Should we
right
call
now.
her in here
Do you
right
wanna
now?
ask her if she's homeless?
Should we bring her in here
What
right
dog
now?
got kicked?
Right now
If
in South
everybody
AC.
homeless, what dog got
She's
kicked?
living in a shelter right now.
What dude's dog got kicked
Who
in?
dog got kicked?
Mine.
You
You
where's
said
the
you was
paperwork?
homeless.
Paperwork. About
Come
the
on.
paperwork. Look at this.
Let's see.
I am.
Oh, my
And they
God.
took 20,000 from
Oh,
you.
my God.
18.8, but they underreported it.
They took 20 and they underreported.
Kelby, you need your ass beat. The fact that you actually came to this platform with your paperwork in your pocket, Kelby. Who does this? Kelby, who does this? Kelby, who does this? That man just took out his paper. Kelby, who does this? Who does this? That man just took out his paperwork from out of his coat. You just had your paperwork on deck like that? Jesus. Oh, help this man. Help this man. No, this man did not just do this in front of millions of people and just snatch out his paperwork out of his $2 coat by the grace of God. Lord, help me, Lord. I can't take this. The man took his paperwork out, his coat. Lord, help me.
Let's see.
It's the numbers right there, the figures right there.
No, let's see.
What you shaking out his
Don't
booty,
say
sir?
my real
Why
name
you
on
shaking
it.
out his
Yeah.
boom, son?
Yeah. Nah, I'm not shaking. I got that paperwork in. Damn know well what's
You
gonna happen.
scared?
Oh, my God.
Check it out.
Stop
Underreported too. The
shaking.
fucking pigs are some lying
Stop
ass
shaking,
motherfuckers. They
Kelby.
pocketed that money. The
But
rest of
what
it.
they take it for? This ain't saying what they took it for.
Go to the back page. That's all the shit they took.
Let's see what they took it for.
Well, don't read everything on that list. 'Cause
Shut
there's a
up.
lot. But
Stop fucking talking to me, nigga.
Check it out for yourself.
Stop
Check it out
talking
for
to me,
yourself.
nigga. Don't tell me what the fuck to do,
All right,
nigga.
I'm just saying, don't say it out loud. I don't want to incriminate myself for it.
Wow. Just talking to you with your paperwork in his hand, disrespecting you. You got to be the goofiest. Come on, man. Kelby, you don't even have common sense, Kelby. Like, they talking about how Sharp roasted you, but Kelby, he didn't roast you better than you roasted yourself, Kelby. What motherfucker goes on a platform this big and got his paperwork in his pocket in his cheap ass coat? Kelby, smack yourself. Smack yourself right now, Kelby.
Fuck up talking to me, nigga.
Nigga, you incriminated yourself when you went on soft white underbelly with two
Yeah,
dusty
but I
ass
incriminated
bitches.
myself trying to get something else out of it that was not criminal, trying to go legit.
Bro, they hit you for drugs.
Yeah, they hit me for drugs.
You sold drugs.
Come on.
I did not
You're
sell
not a
drugs.
fucking
Come on.
pimp.
You're not a
No,
pimp. Shut up.
allegedly,
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, my
Get the fuck
God.
out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Kelby. And then he threw your paperwork. He threw your paperwork, Kelby. And you sat down. You stayed in pocket. You stayed in pocket like a hoe that was just so happy to be with some real pimping. You stayed there on that couch, just as clueless as you can be, Kelby. The disrespect. Oh my God, Kelby.
Fuck out of here.
Get your ass
He had
for
two
drugs.
bitches talking about they raided him.
for drugs,
You
nigga.
bitching the bitches for with the
I was
raid.
450 pills. I don't know what the fuck
I
that
was
is.
using those
The
drugs.
drugs
They
they
was
was
pimping
doing.
this nigga.
drugs they
They ain't no
was doing.
pimping,
I was
nigga.
not selling those
He's a
drugs.
drug dealer.
I was
They ain't
not
knocking the
selling
niggas
no
that
drugs.
do it, but nigga
I
don't
was
come
not
fraudulent
selling
in
no
our
drugs.
game. You're denied,
was not
nigga.
selling no
Access
drugs.
denied, nigga.
Prince, he a rapper, but you know he be down. You know he didn't have some experience and things like that. But you know I ain't never pimped side by side with him. But you know who bro sat up there. You know what I mean and said he all right. But you know how bro be. You know what I mean. You know I love my brother, but you know he be light skinned pimping. You know what I mean? And you know I love bro, but he got a lot of the I'll be sure pimping. So you know a lot of niggas get to creep in. You know what I mean? But you know, when Sin around, they don't get to creep in like that because Sin say, ain't none of these niggas some pimping until they do some pimping over time.
Void.
Shut up.
Void.
Who taught you the game,
Boy.
Church? Other than you two, where have you been?
You're one of the people that taught me the game.
How? I never even met you. I've never even saw you. Other than you going in front no more
We
shit.
on the phone every day, is we not?
Through
Is we
YouTube.
fucking not?
Through YouTube.
I've never seen this man in
never
my
seen
entire
me.
life,
Never
Your
met
Honor.
me before today,
I've
and
never
I'm not
met this
denying
man or shook a hand with this man a day in my
Fuck
life.
outta here.
So I'm not going to even tell him that.
Fuck
Nigga,
outta
you went to,
here.
listen, bro, I'm going to be cool. You went to jail for drugs, homie. You went to jail
That's
for drugs.
allegedly.
It never said anything about prostitution or
No,
pimping.
no.
None
I'm
of
not
that.
doing
They
shit.
took you for
I'm not
drugs.
doing that shit. I'm not
Because
doing
you're
any of
not
that shit.
doing that,
I'm not
right?
doing any
You're
of
not
that
doing
shit.
any of that.
I was
Right.
using drugs. I was using drugs.
You was using
and I had a
drugs.
large amount.
Everybody stop disrespecting this game. Click on the like button. Get my likes to 800. We should have been at 1,000 by now. We already got almost 1,300 people up in here. But the likes is at 754. Come on, man. I'm not asking for no money. You know what I mean? I appreciate the financial contributions. That's what's up. But the biggest contribution you can give me is clicking on that like button. Come on.
From
Now he's
From
trying to do
legal
the
business.
alleged call.
Here we
After
go.
you done
From a
already
legal
pledged
business.
yourself
Here we
on
go.
soft white underbelly. Now he's doing the alleged call.
the
Man, get
soft
the
white
fuck out of
underbelly,
here.
the soft white underbelly was completely unrelated to the raid. Completely
You
unrelated.
said it happened the very next day,
before,
right?
Before, the day before.
The day before.
Day before.
Why would you?
So it happened the day before. And you went on soft white underbelly. Son, you are not the brightest light bulb. Your elevator does not go up at all. Leave this alone. I understand. See, this drug called clout is stronger than crystal meth. It's stronger than fentanyl. It's stronger than heroin. This clout demon that got you young people bound. You're wrapped up, tied up, and entangled up in the spirit of clout. You want clout. Now here you is saying they just kicked down your door, you know what I mean, for the little case that you caught. And the next day you go on soft white underbelly. You just could not miss your chance to gain some popularity. So you're just showing it, what you just showed about your character is that clout is more important to you than your liberty in society. Clout is more important to you than your so-called freedom. You know? And that speaks volumes. That young lady that's with you, she just got to think like she's actually with an individual that's so hungry for clout that he put his so-called freedom on the line, you know, just for that. You ain't no different than, son, you ain't no different than an IG model. You ain't no different than a thought. You ain't no different than these bitches that want attention. You just want some attention, Kelby. You really don't want to pimp. You don't really want to pimp. You found something that is getting you some attention. But in all actuality, son, you really don't want to pimp. And you're not a pimp. You're incapable of pimping. But you really don't want to pimp. You just want some attention. You just like these hoes.
Go and do something like that and
'Cause
make
it was
that on
unrelated.
camera. Who does that?
It was unrelated. I'm
It's
trying to go to
related
jail.
all the way.
I get busted and they
Kelby ain't no different than these bitches going to Figueroa and going to Fig, not to catch dates, but they go to Fig just to go live. They go to Fig just to take pictures to say that they was on Fig. He ain't no different than these hoes. I mean, excuse me. He's no different than these bitches that appear to be hoes.
No, for me,
Hey,
I'm
but
not
you
going to
just
go do the same shit.
But
I
you
was
just
doing to
told
get
him,
that money,
even
I'm
if
gonna
they
go
didn't
again.
want to pin
I'll
the
try.
money, listen, even if they didn't want to pin the money with the drugs, right?
Yeah, well, they
You just
clearly
you just
tried to.
allegedly on camera pinned that money to something else, to
That's how
somebody
niggas
you
not
were
really
dealing
doing this
with.
shit, 'cause-
You're stupid.
Come on,
thing.
niggas went on camera.
I'm not
You're a
denying-
dumb
I'm
kid.
not
You're a
denying
dumb
that I
kid,
incriminated
bro.
myself. I'm not denying that I'm dumb. I'm not
You're a
denying
dumb
that I'm
kid.
incriminating
Dumb or an
myself.
imposter.
How you gonna tell a man I'm not denying that I'm dumb? That's like a motherfucker saying, bitch, you a fag, bitch, you stupid. Okay, I'm not denying I'm a fag. I'm not denying that I'm a stupid bitch. I'm not denying that. But like, how you gonna say, how you gonna, I'm not denying I'm not dumb. How you gonna tell another man that? What's wrong with you?
Why would you do that?
I am denying that I'm an imposter because that ain't true.
You are an
imposter. I'm not on y'all's level.
So wait a minute. You're not denying that you're dumb. So you're in agreement with that. You're on one accord with the fact that you're dumb, but you want to say that you're a pimp. So you're saying that you're a dumb pimp, son. Pimps have done some shit that's stupid. Pimps have done some things that's foolish. Pimps can do something that's green, but I can't say that a person is stupid or dumb and he's just pimping. Now, nobody comes in this game with the game. Everybody do some green, ignorant shit. But to actually agree and say, "Hey, I'm not denying that I'm dumb," and then but I know I'm a real pimp, but I'm not denying that I'm dumb. Like, Kelby, you're not even listening to yourself talk.
It's not about no level.
levels,
You,
bro.
but you
imposter.
And then you told another man, "I'm not on your level. I'm not on your level." Like I told you, you can't be a man and hold your balls and your dick and have praise and worship service for another man at the same time. The same you gave Sharp the respect that you're supposed to give God. You sitting up there telling this motherfucker that he ain't. I'm not on your level. I'm not on your level. Your bitch, if she could, I doubt it if Sharp would let her choose. But your bitch, after watching this, you know what I mean? I guarantee you, her mind to get wet, her ears got wet, her pussy got wet. For Sharp, just by the respect that you're giving him, the acknowledgement that you're giving him. I'm not on your level. I'm not on your level. What man tell another man, I'm not on your level. I'm not on your level. Certainly not a pimp. Certainly not a man.
but you lied your way on through there.
How did I lie my way on through?
You lied the entire time. It was really for your SoundCloud, Lil Kelpy.
It was promotion for that on the side.
Oh my God. Sharp did not say your name like that. Lil Kelpy, listen, the main reason why you're not a pimp, it's not your color. You looking at the color thing. It's the fact that you're not a man. As the great incomparable Mel Taylor has taught, you have to be a man first. And the things that we're seeing, you're not manly. You're not a man. That totally takes away your chance of being, as of right now, you are not a man, Kelpy. So you don't qualify.
I was trying to get my
On the
story out
side.
there. Yeah, I was trying to get my story out
You don't
there.
really have a story. You're 19.
I still got a story.
It was nothing.
Why did you say it like that? I still got a story.
It was nothing.
It was really nothing,
Guys,
bro.
if I was to sit
It was
here-
you being some fucking rebellious ass kids, bro. If you ask
No, it was
me,
me trying to get
you
money to
had a
help
good
out my
life,
dad.
bro.
It was
Your
me trying to
mom's
get money
here
to
with
help
you
out my
right
dad.
now.
Yeah.
Your mom's out there
drove
waiting
you
for you.
here.
She drove
What are
you.
you doing
She
this
drove
shit
my
for?
car.
Why would you even talk
She's
about your
homeless.
mother like that? She's homeless.
Yeah. And I'm
Oh my God. I can't laugh at your mom. God bless your mother. I'm not going to say anything derogatory about your mother. God bless your mother. God bless your family. Blessings to that woman. But the way that he just said, how could you talk about your mother like that? She's homeless. Oh my God. Oh my God. You let this man just murder you like this. You know what I mean? How could you talk about your mother like that? She's homeless. This guy, come on.
help
And
her
you
out with
supposed
it
to be
'cause
the
she's a
big
great
bad
woman.
pimp, but you can't even put your mama in a spot.
Come on,
Listen, y'all.
but
What do
had
you think
19K,
I'm doing this shit
but
for?
19K got
What do
took.
you
What
think
was
I'm
y'all
doing this shit
doing?
for?
What was y'all doing? Nigga,
Stacking?
drunk.
We were
I'll
stacking.
show you exactly what you were doing.
You should have been able to, hit him with game on that. You didn't even have common sense on that. You should have said simply that, hey man, pimps go through it, man, ups and downs and turnarounds, man. I'm going through it right now, you know what I mean? But hey, right now while I'm going through it, right, I don't have the money right now. I know you've been through some tough times, you know what I mean? It ain't always been like that, but you didn't even have enough sense to say in every lifestyle, individuals have their downfalls, and everybody don't come up, quickly and immediately. Pimps be holers and dolers, and sometimes money be slow. You know what I mean? Nigga be ho-po. You didn't have enough sense to say any of that. You didn't have sense to respond back with any game. You could have just simply said, "I'm a novice. I am a rookie at this time. But as I stay involved, I'm gonna evolve, and you know what I mean. And everything that I desire, everything I need, everything I want to get my mom, my family, I'm gonna have it." You didn't even have sense enough to even say that. Like this ain't for you, man. This ain't for you, and that ain't even no game. People say, Spencer, this is just common sense. You could have just simply said, "I'm a rookie. I'm a newbie. I'm a novice. I just started." What did you expect for me to have, with me just, gaining again? I'm still learning and earning, man. I understand you trying to get your views, but you talking to me like I'm a veteran, like I've been in this. You didn't even have enough common sense for that, Kelby.
Exactly what they were doing.
What I was doing.
Hey, bro, listen to me. God. On any of these things, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One of them's Adderall. Oh, yeah, you was trying to move it.
Not moving it?
Yeah, you were.
Moving shit.
Approximately 20 rubber bands, 1 marijuana.
That's for the money. Bands are for the money.
No, that wasn't. That was for narcotic sales indica.
Business.
You can see where I pulled that from. Here you go, buddy.
That's alleged, though, y'all. That's alleged. I never got charged for that. That's alleged.
What you mean?
I never got charged for that yet.
Why the fuck you bring it up here?
That's alleged shit.
Man, this shit.
I love him talking, bro.
Is he
changing?
Hey, it's called giving him enough rope to hang it.
Hey, let's touch 900 likes.
Yo,
He tries to run this shit.
yo, you gotta
the fuck
understand.
outta here.
They're
He's
trying to
talking
make
in
me out to be
circles.
some Scarface type of drug dealer person. That ain't me.
No, it was never Scarface shit. It's just once
Drug
you
dealer,
got
whatever
caught
you
with
wanna
like
call
a
it. They're trying
dummy.
to say I'm a drug
You just
dealer.
got caught
I ain't
with
no
that
drug
shit
dealer.
being stupid.
Exactly.
Probably sold us
But
some
I ain't no
you
drug
probably
dealer.
sold us some
And I was not
undercovers.
selling nothing. I was using that for personal
It
use.
says right there, I'm just saying what your paperwork
It says
say. I'm not saying you did anything.
What is indicia?
But what your paperwork says, and none of it says for the game or your money ever coming for the game. They took a lot of drugs off you, boy.
They did take a lot of drugs off me and a lot of bread,
They took a lot of little drugs
Yeah,
off
they took
of
a lot
you.
of shit off me.
Not even nothing like super crazy. It was really just
Kelby, stop. They didn't take a lot of money off you, Kelby. Stop. The fact that you're trying, shout out to my boy, Mr. LRPs. You know what I mean? Blessings to you, man. But the fact that you're trying to make yourself like you're Escobar, like you're Waterhead Bowl, like you're motherfucking, I can't even say Frank Lucas. I'm looking for the real king in Harlem. Pee Wee Kirkland. Like, stop it. What are you talking about? Like, yeah, man, like you Nicky Barnes or something. Like you Fluky Stokes. Like you was really just, doing the damn thing. Like, son, shut up. Speaking the vernacular of silence. Appreciate that 5, man. Good looking. As the scripture says, if I justify myself, my own mouth will condemn me.
ills. That you probably already have
That's all I
prescriptions
use.
for when you
That's
got
all I
that
use.
fucking accident. That's
That's
why
all
you're
I
trying to
use.
say I got to do a lot of accidents.
Guys, the car accident was when I was a freshman in high school. That was like 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay. Well, your
it wasn't
paperwork is
prescription for that.
bullshit.
They don't prescribe 500.
Your paperwork,
Yeah.
trash.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't need
You
it.
lied.
I brought a
Right? You lied, though, to me. You didn't lie to me when we talked.
Again, we're still
You told me, man, shit, they took 18, 20,000 of my bitch money like it was your bitch's money. You saying was they trap.
Guys, I'm not
So
talking
they
about
have
where the money came
nothing.
from other
So
than
them
those
bitches
legit.
never gave you. I'm just saying, though, it was never from the ism, bro. You're not valid. You're not verified. Your paperwork
know what that money
is
was
trash.
from.
And you know what it smells like? Bullshit. Well, according to them,
No,
homie,
no,
hey,
no,
a lot
no,
of this,
it's wrong.
this is what they took. They never took a bitch. Why don't I see Susan or Amber's name on there?
I smell bullshit.
Why don't I see Susan or Amber's name on there? I see drugs.
If you look closely,
That's what I see. I don't see any bitches' names on
If
there.
you look closely, found in a backpack, checkered backpack in my room. Who do you think's backpack that was? Because it sure wasn't mine.
Your homegirl that you supply her with drugs?
I don't supply anyone with drugs.
You don't? You said
I
you
do
got
drugs
it for
myself.
Kelby, you gonna fuck around and say something incriminating pertaining to yourself in this case, trying to make yourself appear to be something that you're not to Sharp. And it's not that serious. It's not that serious. You gonna slip up and yeah, no, I had woo 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 woo. I'm pretty sure they looked at this no jumper interview.
I supply myself with drugs. That's it.
You're a drug addict.
I'm a drug addict, but I said that on top
How
play.
are you? But how would you even consider that pimping and traditional?
Well, because I'm getting sober.
How would you
I'm getting sober.
Well, get sober first and then attempt.
This is my only vice at the
and then
moment.
attempt.
This
I don't
is my only
care.
vice.
What
We
do
talking
you
about
mean
what you was
sober?
speaking on
How
at
is
that
that your
moment.
only? Hold on. But how is that your only device or your only vice right there? But when you say I'm on drugs, I'm on drugs. What drugs are you on other than a fucking elf bar?
Opioids.
Like?
Right now, Kratom, but it's legal and you buy it at the gas station.
No. What else?
That's it. I haven't touched lean or Percocet or hydrocodone since the beginning of summer, so it's been like 4 months, 4 months. I'm being 100% with you. Drug test me right now. I'll piss in a cup. I'll pass for everything.
You on probation?
No.
Ain't on no probation or nothing like that?
I got an open case, but it's...
You be fucking lying, bro.
No.
And it makes me not like you.
I'm not lying about
Because I
nothing.
just don't smell it on
showed you the
I'm
paperwork.
a real werewolf, and it was lies
showed you
all
the
through your
paperwork.
paperwork. But it was lies all through your paperwork.
I didn't make this paperwork, so how's the lies?
Yeah, take down some spit.
How's it
Nigga,
lies?
it was lies all through your paperwork.
How so?
Bro, if you set that down for me, like, yeah, man, I'm some pimping, man. Yeah, they came and hit me, man. Feds came and hit me.
They didn't hit
You
me for
talking
that,
like
though.
you some pimping, though.
Look,
But you talking like you some pimping. And I look at your shit, and I'm like, nigga, that's all drugs, bro. What are you talking about?
Why even speak on that? Because it has nothing to do with no ism.
No game.
That's what
No game.
Money,
Don't speak
the
about
money,
them.
No game.
Without saying anything specific, the money was not from drugs because I was not selling drugs. So wherever the money came from, y'all can decide that for yourselves, but don't say it. I'm not going to say it.
You act like a real sucker, bro.
Now you using this alleged
You act like a real sucker about your business. Because you're not even 100, bro, and I feel bad for you. And I'm going to tell you this, dog. Just don't, at the end of it all, right? And all in all, don't come perpetrating something you ain't never even fucking stepped
Not
your
doing
foot
that.
in, boy.
Never
Yes,
have
you
done
did,
that.
though.
Never have done
Yes,
that.
you have,
Never
boy.
have, never will.
Even in that interview, yes, you. I noticed that's some of your never have, never will.
No.
Where'd you learn that from?
Never have, never will.
Never have, never will. I'm not
not
talking
gonna
about
do
me.
it.
I'm just saying, like, you never have, never will.
I never
Because
have,
you
never
say
will
that about a
perpetrate.
lot of shit, but you do a lot of shit.
I do a lot of shit, but not the shit
You
you're
lied
claiming that I
about
do.
all this, bro.
No, I didn't
But
lie
you
about
lied
anything.
about all of it,
The
homie.
proof is on the paper. Read it.
I already did.
Yeah.
The fact that you were trying, I know you're watching Kelby, the fact that you're trying to prove, it's almost like a little boy that's getting caught in his lies to his daddy. There's nothing grown man, there's nothing, that says anything about you being a man going back and forth with another man. It's just simply a little boy that's trying to basically prove himself, No, Dad, no. Yeah, well, they called me today and they said you didn't go to school. I'm at work and they giving me phone calls about you ditching school. No, Dad, no, I was at school. You can ask my friends. I was at school. No, I didn't. That's what this sound like. That you trying to prove to your father that you went to school and your father got a phone call about you not being in school. This is what this looks like right now. This don't look like no pimp talking to another pimp or a man talking to another man. It looks like a little boy trying to prove that he's been going to school, after his father found out he's full of shit.
You know what it is.
I brought this paper
It's like you see how he moves past it.
The amount of cash they took.
You see how he moves past it, bro?
Move past what? They alleged that I'm a drug dealer,
circle.
and it's not true.
They alleged
They
you were a
alleged
drug
that I'm
dealer.
a drug dealer.
Well,
They tried to say this kid's dealing drugs. We don't have any concrete proof that he's dealing drugs, but he's got a lot of drugs next to a lot of money, so he's a drug dealer. That ain't how it is. That ain't how it is. That's what they're trying to say, but it ain't how it is.
Yeah.
What's the first track you ever hit, man? Where your first place you been?
Beach.
Yeah? Not with them
Beach and
raggedy
ball.
head ass bitches you had. They both suck like fuck.
no fucking
And they're
way.
child.
Y'all can say that, but
hey, that's a
they're
child
people's
that you
loving.
had.
They're people's loving.
Both of them
They're
was
not
a child.
childs. They're my age. They're
They went
younger
home
than
to
me.
they went home to their families, bro.
Yeah,
what
there's
happened to
nothing
them?
wrong with that. I encouraged that.
Hey, you encouraged it?
Yeah.
They just didn't want.
You could have simply, You could have simply said, yeah, you know what I mean? They trash and everything, but you wanted them to show up. You know what I mean? I think you're trying to knock. You know, you supposed to just have some type of pop back, Kelby. You didn't have none of that. You could have said, yeah, you keep calling them trash, but you wanted that trash to show up though. Either, to try to embarrass me or try to sit up there and knock me. Yeah, you talking all this arrogant talk, but you keep asking about that bitch. You keep talking about this bitch. I think you fascinated with them hoes, man. Yeah, I think you fascinated with these hoes, man. Prince, he didn't have no type of response, no nothing. Yeah, man. I think you fascinated, man. Yeah, I think you start having some cold imaginations, man, about these hoes that never gave you accumulations before. Yeah, they never paid you before, man. But you keep talking about them, man. They trash, they trash. Yeah, they trash and everything. But you keep thinking about them. Yeah, they gave a good impression on you. Like, come on, man. He didn't have no type of response. He just sitting there like an in-pocket white bitch. Come on.
Fuck with you because they already knew you was a fucking
One of
goof
us
troop.
fucking with
You
her.
even said she was
That
gonna
shit
love
went
it.
home to go with her family.
That shit was for YouTube. You did that shit, and you know what? I'm gonna be real,
You
bro.
knew it wouldn't been no way in hell them bitches could have sat right here in front of. Ain't no way in hell.
Ain't no way, bro.
Ain't no way in hell.
Ain't no way.
Because
If they weren't
you
getting
the
my
one
money
who
right
be
now,
doing
then
this
they
little
wouldn't
acting
be
shit. You ain't trained them well enough to come do this costume.
Guys,
you could do that
y'all
shit in front of
acting
Mark.
like this is some TV shit. I mean, just
What
because
the
we're on
fuck it
camera.
is?
But
That's
nigga.
what you tried to do
Just
it
to
for,
be
though,
real.
when you went
Look
on
at your-
Soft White
look at your
Underbelly.
jacket.
Yeah, what about it? It's rubber.
Get
It's
the
soft.
fuck
huh?
out of here with
It's
that
warm
shit.
outside, bro.
Get the fuck
It's
out
warm
of here
outside in
with
this.
that.
Kelby, beat your own ass. Do that for me right now. Nobody should have to do it. Kelby, beat your ass right now. Just give yourself 4 to 5 good ones. Why did you say that out your mouth, son? Why did you even wear that jacket? And then for you to even moving on.
My fit.
It's warm
And
outside.
this is my
Fuck out of here.
fit.
It's hot. Still.
It's not that hot out.
It's
It's
still
air
hot.
conditioning here. It's nice.
It's
I'm
nice,
comfy.
but that's still hot.
I'm
But who are you
comfy.
trying to prove something to?
I'm not trying to prove something. I'm trying to
Fake
look
ass
good.
chain.
Fake.
Fake, and that shit's
14
fake.
karat gold.
That shit's
GS
fake.
1 and 2 diamonds.
That shit's fake.
Really?
Man, that shit
Who got
fake.
a diamond tester?
From
Any of
who?
y'all got a diamond
Who was
tester?
your jeweler?
You can hit my earrings too.
Who was your jeweler,
Gary
bro?
the jeweler.
Who was your
Gary the
jeweler?
jeweler. Check him out. He's in the Diamond District in downtown
Bro,
LA.
I've never listened, homie. This is more like a joke for real.
You could have said, hey man, I see you saying, what my jewelry is and what my jewelry ain't and everything like that, man. Is you trying to choose up on a pimp man with real jewelry? Like, why you focus on you didn't have no pop back. But at the same time, I can't expect you to pop no pimping because you're not a pimp. It would even sounded funny coming out your mouth. But yeah, you didn't pop no pimping, man. No pimping. But at the same time, we expected you not to pop no pimping because you ain't no pimp, man. Do me a favor. Let's get them likes to 1,000. Let's go.
My nigga,
Literally.
like, I really laugh at this shit. I
Y'all
really
sound
find
like,
this shit
y'all
funny.
sound like the haters in the software underbelly
Haters.
comments. But I knew that was coming today.
Haters.
But I showed up
No,
because I
I'm
can
the
stand
real.
on my own
No,
ground.
you never stood on shit, homie.
Now I give him that. You know what I mean? Lil Kelpy, y'all might not like this, but Lil Kelpy stayed down through the disrespect, through the neglect. You know what I mean? He stayed. He came there by himself. He didn't need no help. None of that. You know what I mean? So there's a chance that Kelpy might end up being a man one day. Kelpy got potential to be a man one day. Not this pimping. He's never gonna be this pimping. But he's got potential to be a man one day. I can see Kelpy being a man one day. He gonna learn from this. He gonna watch this. He watching right now.
Fucking
Right now, am I
lie.
not?
You fucking lied.
didn't
You're
lie
lying to
about
our face
shit.
right now,
I
bro.
did not lie about
you
shit.
lying to our face
I'm
right
not
now,
lying
dog.
to
I'm gonna be
neither one
real
of
with
y'all.
you, my nigga. You been lying, bro.
I'm not
Beach and
saying
what
that y'all
else?
ain't more leveled
Beach
up
and
than
what
me,
else?
but I'm not lying about
Beach and
nothing.
what else?
Say again?
Beach and what else? Where else?
Beach and ball.
I know. Where else though?
That's the only track I've ever set him down on.
But you old school and you keep this shit traditional.
I'm old school in the
Where
way
you
I-
done moved around to? You ain't even got cross country yet.
No, I ain't got
You ain't
cross
left
country.
This is the only two
whatsoever.
bitches I ever even
I
seen
ain't
you
got cross
around, and they
country.
didn't even look like they had confidence
Because those
in
are my
you.
first two bitches.
Send them
That was
bitches
for real
home.
bitches.
Them was your first two
Bitches
bitches.
look like they
that
just
was for
woke
real
up.
bitches,
The
you know?
bitches
Them
ain't had no nails. The bitches' hair wasn't done. The
Nothing.
bitches
They
don't
look
like to do their nails.
dusty.
She
The
don't like
bitches
to
look
do
like
their
they
They
nails.
smell
look
like wet
dusty,
dogs.
and that's why you would never got no money like wet ass dogs.
Wet-ass
Like
dogs.
they stunk. That bitch look like
Yeah, Kelby. Whether you know it or not, this is a blessing. The squares didn't understand it, but this is why pimps don't even roast people like you. See, Sharp did what he did for views. He got a job to do, and he provided the people with entertainment. But see, this is why pimps don't even like to roast suckers. You know why? Because it's game within a roasting. It's game within chopping. It's game within rebuking. See, if you would have had actually got out your Carl Thomas emotional feelings and listened to what's being said, you will see that it's some game, that's being kicked right now. See how he roasting your bitches? See how your bitches came on there looking dusty? See, a real pimp that got it in them would have took that chopping, took that rebuking, and he would have pimped on them hoes. And once he sit up there, you understand me, and got some money to make them hoes look presentable, that was the first thing that he was gonna do. He's gonna take that money from the pavement and make an investment in his women. You make an investment in your women. You don't have your women on here looking crazy. You don't come up in here wearing rabbit and you got your bitches looking crazy. They ain't got their nails done. And, you look at the bitch mouth and teeth, the teeth representing the Cleveland Browns or the Los Angeles Lakers and shit like that. Why? Because the man understands that his woman or his women that he's presiding over is a reflection of him. So he know that, when you have a woman that got your name coming out of her mouth and she look dusty and crusty, real women in the game, they gonna say, ooh, I can't be with you. See, believe it or not, you got some bitches that actually would fuck with a white boy. They actually would pay a white boy, and act as if, you some pimping. But the moment that a bitch actually see, your students, the students in your classroom, and see that they not excelling from being under your teachings, they gonna say, I don't want to be at that school. Why? Because the hoes ain't learning nothing. How you know they ain't learning nothing? They can't be learning nothing, because if they was getting the game would be applied and they would be dressing better. Them bitches would have some happiness going on. But hey man, there was a lot of depression in their expression when they was talking, and they looked like they wasn't getting no blessings, man, at all. Man, their attire, was strange, man. So we know you was getting chump change just by the attire that they had on was strange. You know what I mean? Them hoes them females that was doing acts of prostitution, they didn't look like beautiful hoes. So again, Lil Kelpy, it was some game being kicked, but you were so into your feelings when you was getting chopped, and I ain't gonna lie, they was embarrassing you. But see, a real young pimp would have sat up there and even took this as a lesson and said, man, I gotta get my women looking right, man. I can't have my women out here looking crazy.
Didn't need to wash your hair.
100%.
Haters.
Yeah, y'all
Haters. Have you even seen what type of real bitches even move? Why have you never moved nobody?
You ashamed on this shit. Motherfuckers will look at you and not even want to participate.
Bum,
that's okay.
What bitch will look at them bitches and be like, I want to do that.
He's a bum,
I look like
bro.
some elevation. I want to join that. Nobody.
He's a bum.
Y'all need to take
You
a
a
little
liar
step back.
and you lie. No, you need to take a step back and get the fuck out of a
Let me
game, nigga, that you ain't
understand
never fucking
Let me
played.
understand something.
No, fuck what you're
let me
talking
understand
about.
something. What you guys are talking about.
You're not
Let me
fucking
understand it.
accepted. And I don't know what the fuck
not
type of
accepted.
game you're playing.
Sounds like hate to me.
You're not accepted.
Sounds like
No,
hate to me,
bro, I
don't
don't
it?
fuck with you.
We don't
Because you
accept
had a
you 'cause
better
you're
life
different.
than that. You didn't pick this
that?
shit up because you
What's
had
that?
to pick
Is that
something.
hate?
You ain't
Is
giving
that
to
hate?
shit. You trying to sit there and talk about, oh yeah, I got white bitches, and me having white bitches, that's different to the game. They never saw that. Did you say that?
Yeah, I did say that.
Why would you say that when that's not true?
You seen it on YouTube?
I don't know. I've seen it on YouTube.
Exactly.
I've seen it in the
You're a
fucking
fucking
movies.
clown. You're a clown. Did y'all?
Oh my God. Kelby, stop. Stop it right now. Warning come before destruction, man. I want you to take this warning. Right now, you're still young. You got something that money can't even buy, and it's called youth. Don't waste your youth, trying to be something that you're not, son.
And they're saying there's no such thing as a free lunch.
Man, get the
Boy,
fuck
this
out
shit
of
here,
here.
like, you really make me mad, bro. You really make me mad. I'm gonna be real.
So what are they doing?
You disappoint me, like, to
get the
see
fuck
somebody,
outta
because,
here.
you know, I've lost real ones in this game, right? I've seen real ones go to jobs.
I've lost real ones
Let me
too,
speak.
not in this game, but
Let me
yeah, go
speak.
ahead.
Exactly. So you know nothing about it. But I'm
I've
saying
lost-
I've really been in this. No,
Losing a person?
this particularly, homie.
Losing a person's losing a
This,
person. Don't
you're
matter
not
how they
Understanding.
die.
This can't come from YouTube experience. This shit is going right over your
You
head.
can't learn this on
This
TV.
comes from
right
real
over
life
your head.
experience.
I'm gonna ask you this:
Listen, people.
Where did you get the name Kelpy from?
I got it in middle school.
Middle school, right?
'Cause my real
Who
name-
gave it to you?
my real name is Ken.
Who gave it to you?
One of my homies.
Your homies,
Yeah,
right?
one of my
Remember, I
homies.
remember you told me the
Yeah,
story.
one of my homies
So why would
gave
I
it to
lie
me.
about everything else that you told me on the phone?
Your homie thought that you was a girl. He had to think that you was a lame, Kelby. What you said a homie name? I have a problem believing that. He's not your homie, Kelby. Listen to Sin. He not your homie. No homie is gonna say, you know what? We're gonna name you Kelpy. Hold on, what you naming him? We're gonna name him Kelpy. You know what I mean? We're gonna let him hanging out, man. You know, he's gonna be in the crew, man. What you gonna name him? Oh man, we're gonna name him Lil Kelpy. Like, no, man. He not your homie, man. Whoever named you that, man, go beat his ass.
What am I lying
He was
about?
very open. This
Yeah,
is
I'm
not
still
you.
being open.
You didn't even know what the fuck this even came with. When I told you, I said, hey, you know, nigga, you playing a game like like that, talking about some pimping and hoeing, you can get 100 years off this shit. You was
We've
like,
been
yeah, I
tracking
never
sex
really thought
trafficking.
about this. You said, I know, I never really thought
I
about
didn't
that.
sit
I
back
guess
and think about
you
it.
said, yeah,
That's
you
why
did.
it's
You said, I
alleged
guess I
about it.
didn't really think things
Yeah,
through.
exactly.
Didn't you?
But that's a lot of shit in
Same
my
shit.
life.
No, you said, I guess I really didn't think
I
things
didn't, and
through.
that's facts.
And
I
it kind of,
didn't.
and I noticed it kind of spooked you.
A
It
lot of
changed
shit
your
spooked
face.
me, yeah.
So you need to get out of shit, homie, that'll really take your little ass down.
That's what I'm
Because
here to
this
do.
is
That's what I'm here to
this
do.
is not for you, loved one. And all the jokes and all the shit, because it's gonna really piss
Yeah.
me off.
Okay.
I know for a fact that this is not for you, and I think that you
And
should
that's
go
where you're
better your
correct.
life and
That's
go
where
help
you're
your
correct.
mama, my nigga,
Okay.
and your mama being homeless. Because nigga, if you was pimping, nigga, it wouldn't be me. My mama bringing me the fuck up here, nigga, and I got her fucking
way.
homeless.
Okay.
You got me fucked
no
up,
fucking
nigga.
way.
And she
This
still
is-
gonna
Ain't no
smile
fucking
for me,
way.
nigga. Ain't no fucking way,
no
nigga.
fucking
My
I
mom's a
couldn't
good
have
woman. That's
that.
why she smiled.
Ain't no
She
fucking
tries to
way.
put a positive face through every.
It was bits and parts like that one that Sharp was actually reaching for you, and he was actually trying to tell you, man, you know, leave this shit alone. Yeah, he using you for views. I ain't gonna lie about that. He using you for clout. Yeah, you know, he a lot of, oh my God, Sharp, the way you roasted him. You know what I mean? Yeah, bitch, I know. But, you know, he did use you now, you know, but at the same time, whether it came from a good place or a bad place, he still basically told you what he told you, and what he told you was to leave this alone. That's what he told you. You know, he tried to scare you straight. Now, me personally, I think that, you know, some things that he could have said, you know, within here, within this so-called interview, you know what I mean, to basically compel you to do better. Because, you know, you can tell a young person, hey, stop this, stop doing this, stop doing that. But you still got to give them a solution. When you come with the sword, you can't just cut. You got to bring the Band-Aid as well. So what I'm going to say to you, man, is like I told you in the beginning, I think that you need to perfect your craft as far as rapping is concerned. Yeah, stick with the rapping. Now that you got some clout, if you had any sense, you were supposed to be dropping music. This was the perfect time for the little platform that you got to come out with some music. Why? Right, because the spotlight is on you right now. So if there ever was a time to come out with a song, you know, this would be the time. Where's your music? I seen that you got a few little songs on there, but you were supposed to have some new music already ready. You playing, you know, so again, leave this alone. Perfect your craft as a rapper. You know what I mean? You could have went viral. You still could have been making money. Your channel is on its way to being monetized. You know what I mean? Come out with some music, man. You know what I mean? Leave all of this alone, son. And this is what I mean. Don't just cut people up. You know, give them a solution. Don't just tell them a problem. Give them a solution, you know, and then tell them what they can do. Like, yeah, leave this alone, but I can see you doing this. Don't just chop. Because it was just, in this, it was just chop. But it was no Band-Aid. This is still a little boy. This is still a child. And he actually was a fan of Sharp. So me personally, yeah, I would have rebuked, but by him being a fan the way that he was, I wouldn't have did all of this. But come on.
Hardship she encountered.
Why aren't you looking out for her? Your money's supposed to be up.
What?
Why aren't you looking out for her? Your money's supposed to be up.
Why do you think I'm doing this?
You got all this bullshit.
You're not about to make shit from this.
What?
You're not about to make shit. What? Nigga, I said you ain't about to make shit from this, nigga. Don't what me, nigga.
From the game.
I'll really take off on you, dog. I'm being for real with you,
guys are just taking off on me, but listen.
No, I'm for real though.
You are.
Yeah, this is when it got real WWF. This is when it got real WCW. This is when Sharp got on his Macho Man shit. Ooh, brother. Ooh, when I get my hands on you, when I sit up there and grab hands on WrestleMania, when we come together, when the Hulkamaniacs, when the Ultimate Warriors, when we come from the inner earth to the legions of doom in the apocalypse of the 13th chapter of Revelations. Ooh, brother. Like, this is when it got real WCW, real WWF. Like, Sharp be getting on his Macho Man shit, and I ain't gonna lie, like, it's like, oh God. But to each his own. You know, I know a lot of y'all like it, but when it get too WCW, you know what I mean? Let me tell you something, brother. You've been faking the funk for a while. You've been acting like a pimp for a while. But in Madison Square Garden, at WrestleMania, I'm gonna show who's the real pimp. When the Hulkamania, what are you gonna do when the Sharpomaniacs go wild on you? Like, it just got too WCW. Like, towards the 30-minute mark of the interview, it got real WCW, real WWF, man. But let's go.
I really take off on you, Kelpy. You might want to keep that shit cool, nigga, and keep that shit real smooth, nigga.
Let me finish.
And stop fucking playing with me, boy, because there's niggas, there's real demons out here, nigga. There's
correct.
real werewolves, nigga. And the shit that you kicking, this shit would have been got your ass deleted, nigga.
And then he said deleted. You know what I mean? Sinful The P got everybody saying deleted. But let me just say this. Once it got to WCW, WWF, Kelby, you were supposed to walk out. You were supposed to be like, man, I came for an interview, man. I didn't come for this goofy ass shit. Man, you stay blessed, man. You turn into a motherfucking Macho Man Randy Savage for and talking about some hoes, man, that ain't even paid you, man. Now I know that, you know, you got your own feelings and your different opinions, but to the fact that you talking about putting hands on me and all of that, man, you know, man, you going too far, man. You know what I mean? I don't want to touch you, man. See, you got something sexual going on. First you said you want to dig in my ass. Then you said you want to hit me, man. Sharp, is this something that you want to tell the people? See, that's how you were supposed to talk to them. Where's your sarcasm? Where's your roasting? Sharp, you supposed to be a married man, man, and you talking about you want to dig in my ass, you talking about you want to hit me, man. Why you want to put your hands on me, Sharp? Come on, man. What are you trying to tell me, man? Y'all think you trying to tell, you know, hold on, Sharp. I know the interview about me, but let's put the spotlight on you, man. Is this something that you want to tell me, man? Something got to be wrong with you. You know what I mean? Because first you want to dig in my ass, then you want to hit me, man. It's something going on, Sharp. Either you high, you're on drugs, or you feeling me like these hoes is feeling me, man. Why you want to? I thought this was a no contact sport, man. You're running out. I thought you said I didn't have pimping, man, but it looked like you running out, man. You know what's going on here, Sharp?
Y'all niggas play this shit for fucking clout.
I got deleted.
You play it for clout.
That watched that interview.
Almighty, niggas like him play it for clout. It sucks to see real ones pass, and they always say like when one dies, another one's born. Right. I hate to see if this is what the fuck is being spawned and what the fuck is born. I'm sorry, homie.
Hey.
You look like you got a good education, dog. You look like fucking Caillou who ran away when he came and came back grown.
I'm white, and I feel like that's part of the reason that a lot of people
ain't about being white. I just don't smell it on you, bro. I don't smell it on you, bro. I don't smell it on you, bro.
You don't gotta smell
I
shit
don't
on me.
smell it on you.
No,
I smell shit. I smell shit. I just don't smell it on you, nigga.
Fuck approval. You're not accepted.
Not accepted.
What are you talking about?
I fuck with the both y'all. You
I
for
think
music,
you need to.
you for your game.
I think that you
ism,
need to know. But okay, take my game when I tell you, and go do better with your life, because this really ain't for you, homie.
And that's what I was
And I think you're really perpetrating. Get about it. Let's get on.
But it might not be for me.
Okay. It hasn't been for you.
Okay.
And I think the way you tried to get on was very bogus.
Okay, and listen.
It was very bogus. Because I didn't expect to get on from it, homie. I expected to hate because I know what this shit comes from. You just trying to follow suit on something that was never for you, G.
You could have said, like, man, Sharp, if you're this passionate about fake pimps, you know, claiming to be pimps, you know, what are you going to do when all the rest of the fake pimps come on your platform? You know, what are you going to do when a fake pimp, you know, that's above 200 or 300 pounds, that's 6'5" or 6'8", you know, come on your platform? Are you going to have the same, you know, enthusiasm? You know, now I understand that, you know, I'm a little kid, man, you know what I mean, to you. But, you know, will you have that same passion, you know, for a guy, you know, that is your size or just a little bit bigger? Is it going to change? Because right now I feel like you're taking advantage of me, man, because I'm a little kid to you, you know what I mean? And you're doing all of this shouting and screaming, man. Goddamn. You know, calm down, man. Don't... You want to fight me and everything like that, man? You know, Kelpy should have been so. You should have said, you know, man, I know I'm a handsome dude, and you know, you happy to see, you know what I mean, Lil Kelpy. Like, man, I'm happy Lil Kelpy came, but just relax, bro. Goddamn, you know. But like I said, it's just not in you.
You see something work, it might work for you.
How do you know it worked for me?
I seen where you're at today.
That's what you see.
Because
it ain't about what you know, nigga.
Hey, I'm not saying you're not.
I'm being for real. Hold up, though. It's not about what you know. Like you said, bro, hey, we always go through, he talk to me, right? Niggas go through ups and downs, homie. He just talking about the good shit he see. He ain't talking about none of this shit, the hardships that come with this shit. I got real homies, my nigga, that have been, we go through hell.
But you ain't seeing.
We go through hell, though, Kelpy, and I just don't want to see that for you, homie. You need to take your ass back to school and go do what you're supposed to fucking do.
I'm starting.
He told you the right thing. You said that he didn't give you no game. You saying that he didn't, it was just a roasting session. He told you to leave this alone and go to school. Yes, he was talking shit, but we have to also highlight when he told you to leave this alone and go get you a job, Lil Kelpy.
Fall again.
Good.
Okay, second semester.
Come up out the jacket.
That's what I'm in.
Come up out of all that, because that shit ain't for you.
I'm not coming out the literal
jacket. That shit ain't for you.
But I'll come out
well,
the
nigga, let me see you on the
jacket.
blade, and you're going to see what's going to happen.
Come out the metaphorical
You're going to see I'm going to make you come up out of here,
outside.
Come outside,
Come
then.
on. Hit
Just
it,
come
man.
outside,
Please.
nigga.
Damn. You know what I mean? He's making threats towards you, Kelpy. And I'm not saying that your voice had to get as loud as his or go back, you know what I mean, with that energy and things like that. But you should have hit Sharp with like, man, I thought you was a pimp, man. You know what I mean? You talking about you gonna make me come out of my jacket and, you know what I mean? Like, man, Sharp, you talking to me kind of weird, man. You know, I'm kind of getting, you know, gangster vibes. You know, are you a gangster? You a fighter? You a boxer? You know, because right now, man, you giving me strange vibes. You know, what did you drink before this? Like, are you like, what are you on? Like, goddamn, you know, but you didn't, you know, you just stayed in pocket.
Please, I want somebody to call me and tell me that you're there. I'm gonna make sure you come out. I'm gonna make it myself to come out that jacket.
Ain't no money because them bitches is bums and your mama hoes. So fuck are you talking about? Why are you acting? Look, why is you acting like you just some super elevation, nigga? What is you talking about? Your mama drove you here. Talking about if there was more.
So sick of that word, elevation, but come on.
You on the track, I'll be there. Fuck you talking about, nigga. It's real vets still out there. It's real vets still out there. Who are you?
Kelpy.
And you know
Who
what?
are you? I talk to you.
There ain't nothing wrong with doing it different.
I talk to you,
That's,
right?
Again,
Kelpy.
bringing it back. That's why a lot of people hate me, because I do it different.
I don't hate
just
you.
Because I'm out there
What
posting
I
ads.
look at you as, I feel sorry for you. When I
a lot
talk
of
to you,
people-
right? When
a
I
lot of
first
people do,
talk
but a lot
to
of
you,
people hate me.
hold the fuck on. When I
Okay,
first
okay.
talked to you, bro.
Yeah.
You was up at your grandmama and your granddaddy house.
Yeah.
Nigga, they got acres, nigga.
They're
They
out in
shit
the
look
country,
good,
yeah,
bro. I
yeah,
wish
yeah.
I would have had some shit like that growing up, nigga. I probably would have detoured or did something different, but this is where this shit really landed me, my nigga. It's a real difference. Nigga, I just watch you over here trying to perpetrate it and trying to make
ain't
it
my
seem like it's
day-to-day,
something
though.
that you don't even fucking know nothing about exactly because you don't really live this. I know niggas that live this shit
I'm not talking about the game.
24/7.
I'm talking about being out there. That ain't my
So
day
what,
to day.
nigga? You still got
My
them,
day-to-day is
and they
having
look
a
out for
homeless
him.
mother,
Nigga, he had a
dad
room.
who's in debt,
And still got
$20,000,
grandparents sitting, nigga. From what I have seen, he live an okay life, bro.
I'm trying to help them out.
Kenneth is okay.
Listen.
And that's what you didn't bring up. So basically the typical white boy that was at his folks' pad, scribbled in your notepad and created your life. A lot of white people try to do this, and shout out to the white people. I love you, but you have a few out of that population that want to fit in with the congregation. So what they do is they make up a fake little biography about how they went through this and how they did this and how they did that. They test a lion. They give fake testimonies to basically be accepted. How they went through this. And some of these people want to be accepted so bad that they will actually make up lies on their own family just to fit in with individuals that come from broken homes. You have, and I know I'm gonna go far with this, and a lot of y'all are like, what? Seeing you just talking. You have people who will actually say that they were molested, that they were raped. You got people who would actually say their father abandoned them, their father didn't do this, or their mama wasn't there. And it's a complete lie. They're testifying to fit in with individuals that come from that. They want to appear to be from the struggle. They want to tell things that never happened just to fit in with individuals that actually happened to. You know what I'm saying? So he's one of those individuals. I'm not saying that, he hasn't went through anything in his little life, but he's testifying to fit in, to say, hey guys, I'm from the struggle too. And so a lot of white people, especially when their families have set a goal for them to be successful academically, financially. A lot of them are failures. They didn't achieve what the father, mother, grandmother, grandfather wanted them to achieve. So what they do is, instead of them stepping up their game, and to become, a better student so they can, represent the family better so they won't be the black sheep of the family. A lot of them run to criminality. They try to get involved with, people from an urban lifestyle, ghetto lifestyle, trying to fit in with the streets and things of that. All because, they're not as successful as their siblings and cousins and things like that. They're a failure. So you have a lot of these white failures that's trying to fit in with the so-called nigga, with the bitches and all that type of shit. But these people come from good homes, good. Everybody in their family graduated, with honors and all of that. And because they're a failure, they start making up these fake ass testimonies to fit in. He's no different. He's no different. So I believe Sharp. When he said all of this, I already pretty much knew that it wasn't as bad as he made things appear, trying to fit in. Come on.
Kenneth is okay.
Listen, if Kenneth was okay, if Kenny...
How? I watched you lay up in a bed relaxing.
If I was
just
okay,
got there drinking some Kratom.
And who was with me?
Nigga, that little stringy-haired bitch. And what'd you tell me she was gonna do? And what'd you tell me she was gonna do?
OnlyFans.
No, I told you. You said she was gonna come with you, right?
She was busy.
You said, I promise you she coming.
I didn't say I promise.
Nigga, you did. You said, I promise you she coming.
I said she'll most
you
likely
said she gonna have her hair done. You
there.
said she gonna be right this time.
I said she'll be looking good because she.
But if you ever go look at that bitch's fucking, hey, I promise you, homie, she looked like Earthworm Jim's little sister, nigga. She looked like Earthworm Jim, nigga, like a smelly little mud.
We all got bad.
She looked like a smelly ass little mud, nigga. Smell like Elmer's glue when she sweats. She looked like she smelled like glue when she sweats, nigga. I'm not fucking with that, nigga. I am judging it. I am judging it because you played, nigga.
I'm not playing shit. I'm not playing shit.
Bro,
why do we keep circling back to this?
Look at you,
Why do we keep circling back?
I really want to beat your ass, I'm gonna be honest with you. But I'm trying to be cool with you, bro. And like,
damn. Damn, man. Like I said, once it got past the 30-minute mark, man, it was just a lot of WCW shit. It was like Sharp was really doing his Macho Man Randy Savage impression. Like, I want to beat your ass. I want to swing on you. I want to beat you up. And, if I was Kelpy, well, I can't be that. But, if Kelpy had any type of flyness with him, he would have been like, man, you know what I mean? You keep saying that you want to beat my ass and all of this, Sharp. Like, hey, man, I think there's some internal problems, man, that you having, man, and that's why you drink the way you drink. That's why you smoking the way you smoke. You know what I mean? Because you don't have no serenity with you, man. And if you want me to cancel you, Sharp, you know what I mean? Just let me know, man, because you want to fight, you're upset. And I would just think that a guy that had everything that you got going on would be happy, that would have some serenity because of all the currency and popularity, you know what I mean, that you're getting right now. But I can see that you don't. You know what I mean? You kind of remind me, man, of this hoe that I used to have, man. She always wanted to fight all the time. But see, you don't have any, he didn't have that with him. You know, like, man, you a feisty little thing, man. You just want to fight and but I understand, man. It just ain't in you. Plus, you don't be outside. You know what I mean? You at your grandmama's house with a we call police sign in the window.
Straight with you, but I'm not really like with you because I know that you're playing with the game, bro, and you're really disrespecting something. I don't
Bet your grandma know how to make that good old time country lemonade too. Shout out to your grandparents, man. Blessings to them.
Nigga, I really went through some shit for. Nigga, fuck you, nigga. Everything you stand for, your funky ass motherfucking paperwork, nigga, for some fucking drugs, nigga. That shit's trash to me, nigga. You're trash to me, nigga. And I can never see you on the blade, nigga, because I promise you I'm taking you out that coat, nigga.
I've never.
We out here trying to step down on nothing, nigga. I ain't no gang member. I ain't know nothing, but I know where I come from, nigga. You not gonna play with it, nigga.
Hibachi.
Fuck is you talking about? Who are you, nigga? I'll bag you for your bitches. Show you ain't ever even been bagged. I'm gonna tell you this. You can't even talk about you some pimp and listen to me if you've never been. Hold the fuck on, nigga. You can't ever even talk to me about some pimping, nigga, if you ain't never even been bagged for a bitch. Them was your first 2 bitches, and you lost them back home to their residencies, nigga, to their families. You ain't.
But the cold part about it is why you just let them holler and scream at you like that? You should have just said, damn, man, like you gotta make up your mind, Sharp, like a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways, man. One minute you saying they trash, one minute you saying they ugly, they dusty and all of this, but then you talking about knocking me for them. See, yeah, man, you know, I know you wanted these bitches, man. That's why your mind is still staying on them, man. You didn't have fantasies. You probably didn't sit up there and jagged off, you know what I mean, thinking about them 2 little bitches that I had on. You can't keep your mind off them bitches, man. I didn't stop thinking about that hoe. Yeah, man, that bitch ain't never even paid you, man. You know what I mean? In your mind, you know what I mean? Keep staying on that hoe, man. God damn. You know what I'm saying? You sitting over there talking about some, you gonna knock me for the same little bitches that you just got through trying to roast, man. Yeah, man, you know, just let me know, man. Now, if you got a little thing for the bitch, man, I can set that up. I fucks with you. And I'm pretty sure that bitch, you know what I mean, to give you some of this trashy pussy that you sitting up there, you know what I mean, trying to put down, man. And if you want me to set you up with a date, you know what I mean, with that bitch, man, you know what I mean, you let me know, man, because I'm pretty sure, you know what I mean, I could make a phone call and make it happen for you, man, because you really focused on this bitch, man. You know, but at the same time, I know that it's not in you, man. You know what I mean? Plus, it would have sounded weird coming from Bud from Married with Children. You know what I mean? But at the same time, man, you know, it's some young, impressionable, little young novice peas that's listening. So, you know, so I'm lacing, you know, at the same time, man. Let's go.
To no pimping, nigga. You ain't never got served. Only papers you got served was for fucking drugs, nigga. That's some fucking bullshit, nigga. At your door.
That's all you had,
nigga. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. You can't claim this shit till you get that phone call, nigga.
I done screamed this shit from a jail cell, boy.
What you talking about?
Yeah,
fuck out of here, weak ass nigga.
I'm taking chances out here for this shit.
You ain't took no fucking chances, Kyle.
Just like y'all are.
Kyle, you what chances?
I'm not taking
Look at
chances.
the people,
I'm
bro.
not taking chances with this shit.
I'm trying to really be serious with you. Whole room's laughing with you, but me.
I'm really not taking chances out here. I'm not taking chances out here.
Fuck, I know.
No.
You taking chances because you a dumbass. Not because you're
But I'm
really
not
trying to
taking
elevate
chances.
some shit.
I'm not
Not because
taking
you're really
chances.
trying to elevate some shit. You're taking this shit because you're trying to spark your SoundCloud
I'm
career,
trying to
Kelly.
elevate me and my bitches. That's all I'm trying to do.
Them ain't even
However
your
I
bitches.
do that,
You lost the
it
cutter
doesn't matter
already.
to y'all.
She
It
went
shouldn't
home.
matter to y'all, but it
You
clearly
lost the
does.
cutter
I
already.
think it hurts
She cut her
y'all.
legs. That does hurt me.
That
To
was
see that
before-
you allow
that
them
was before I
bitches to
knew
stay
her.
mutilating
That was before I
themselves.
knew her.
You ain't elevate shit.
disgusting.
You help them
That shit
mutilate,
don't
bro.
hurt me.
You're
That's
their
the game.
enabler.
How old did those scars look? Because she
Nigga,
ain't got no fresh
there was
ones.
tons
I
of
guarantee
them.
you she ain't
There
got no
was
fresh ones.
tons of
Not
them,
since she
bro.
been with me, she ain't got no fresh
She
ones.
left
You
you.
got 'em
I
high
talked
as
to
fuck.
you.
Not
She's
since she
been
been with
gone.
me.
Because they're
Yeah.
high as fuck.
The
And when
bitch
she
been
was with me,
gone.
she ain't have no
Bro,
scars.
They're high as
When I
fuck.
talked to this nigga 2 days later, The bitch was gone. Told me. And he said, oh, she fagged
Gone
off
with
on me. He
another
thought it was
P
gonna
or back
sound
with her
cool. Shut
family?
the fuck
So
up talking to me, nigga. Nigga, shut up, bro. Because you know what?
Well,
I know what you told me,
Which
bro,
one
and I'm
is
going to
it?
stand on it.
And
He was like,
which one
yeah,
is it?
the bitch fagged off. I said, what you mean she fagged off? I'm asking him like some real
Say it
ones.
for me.
Like, what you mean she
Yeah,
fagged
yeah,
off,
yeah.
B? What happened? Yeah.
Yeah.
He said, oh, she went home to her.
He's admitting that he was playing on you, Kelpy. He just gave you the confirmation of the information that I said in the beginning of this conversation, man, when I told you that he was charming and disarming you, man. He was playing you. He was talking to you like you was an authentic participant of the lifestyle. He just admitted it right there. You know what I mean? He was making you feel like you was one of the P's. And you like that because your favorite pimp that you was mesmerized by, you know, you was mesmerized by him. That's right. Rest in peace to Secede. Blessings to you, you know what I mean, LRPs. But yeah, man. Yeah. I just, you know, I'm looking at you crazy right now. You know, I'm really looking at you crazy because I know that you don't have the common sense to even be in this lifestyle. You didn't even have enough common sense to sit up there and be verbally combative when Sharp was spitting some ABC 123 shit at you. So I know you ain't prepared for this game, little dude. Get out, man. Leave that. You and that girl of yours, man. You know what I mean? You get you you stay with your rap career and you keep her in the music videos with you, man. That's your girl right there. That's your girlfriend. Don't send her to prostitute. Don't send her to OnlyFans. You know what I mean? Well, you can get an OnlyFans account. Yeah, put your rap videos on there. Other than that, man, like just stay away. Anything but prostitution, hoeing, any of that. Leave it alone, Kelpy.
Like I said, nigga, that ain't fagging off, nigga. Let the bitch go.
Yeah.
She didn't choose up.
No.
She didn't go nothing.
Because if she wanted to choose up, she would've.
So I'm going to say this to say this, homie.
Yeah.
That's not pimping to me because you got to get served for a bitch, homie. You had to lose a bitch, my nigga, gain a bitch.
Okay.
Lose a bitch, gain a bitch.
Maybe
You
I'll
ain't never
get there
even
one day.
went through
Hopefully
that.
I don't have to.
You won't, hopefully you don't have to. Bro,
Like I said,
your shit's bullshit.
hopefully I can get out of all the bad shit that I've been doing and get into
All
some
the
legal
bad shit I've been
Get into some
doing
legal shit.
because this has been your...
See, he didn't. Yeah, that's part of the lifestyle, man. You know what I mean? You never been knocked. You know, you don't even know if you got the stomach for it. You know? And just to keep it all the way real with you, Lil Kelpy, you know, you'll never, guys like you really don't be getting knocked like that. Because you don't be having bitches like that, number one. Then number two, you don't even go outside. You know, y'all be creating underground railroads. You know what I mean? Y'all be doing the Harriet Tubman to P shit with this shit. You know, creating underground railroads for hoes. You know, being omnipresent to P and hiding these bitches, you know what I mean, away from the pimping. So the pimping never really get an opportunity, you know what I mean, to campaign to have that hoe. You know, you niggas be hiding the bitch, man. You know, so it's not that you niggas, you motherfuckers got to stop saying that goofy shit. Oh, I love my woman so much, or oh, you know, she's too higher than the blade, and all of that goofy shit. It's not that. It's that you don't have no real game. So you know, if you send that bitch outside, 9 out of 10, she ain't gonna come back inside to give you yours. You know that. You know what I mean? Because once a bitch see, you know what I mean, a nice, handsome, you know what I mean, sharp, you know, informative representative of this game, you know, that really got something to say, you know, this, whether it be intellectual, comical, or whatever, man. You know what I mean? 9 out of 10, you're going to get knocked. So that's why you guys play the internet. All of this digital pivot and all of this stupid ass sounding shit. You know, it's because you niggas really don't want to pimp, man. You're hiding your girlfriends. Like most of the guys out here in this Canada, you know what I mean, right now. You know what I mean? In Canada, these guys ain't doing no pimping. They hiding their girlfriend. They got their girlfriends in hotel rooms and shit like that. These guys just supply dick and weed. They not really, you know what I mean, no pimps. They afraid to send them bitches outside because they know they'll get knocked.
Plan the whole time. And you try to play that shit out, Caillou.
What's been my plan?
You trying to play that shit out on me, Caillou, and I'm on to you. And I'm fucking on to you, bro.
You thought he reversed psychology.
Y'all got me
I'm fucking
fucked
on
up.
to you.
You thought he
Like, yeah,
reversed
that's why he's
psychology.
Y'all want me
like,
to
tell
take
me
up the hat so you
I'm
can see the
supposed to
shaved
do
head?
right, and then
Caillou.
everybody on the camera will donate
And
to
then
me
you'll start
and
being
help
a
me
rapper,
right
and then you
and start
change the
being what he
slide.
wants
Guys,
to
I'm
be.
here for free.
Nigga, but you're
I'm
trying
not
to use a
getting paid
game as a
off
crutch.
this.
Nigga, I throw my drink in
do
your
that
face.
bullshit.
I'm here for free.
Don't do
Nigga,
that
I throw my
I'm here
drink in
for
your
free.
face,
I'm
boy.
here for free.
God damn. Kelby. This man talking about throwing the drink, you know what I mean, in your face. Kelby. Are you serious, Kelby? I'll throw the drink in your face, and you just sitting there like an in-pocket bitch, like go ahead and throw it at me, daddy. Like you looking goofy. You looking goofy up here. I can't deny. He's getting his Macho Man Randy Savage on, and you sitting there like a good in-pocket bitch from Apple Valley, Minnesota.
Because
Am I
you
not here
lied.
for free?
Are you?
I'm not getting
You
paid
know
for
what
this.
come
here
with
for
this
free?
shit.
Why'd you
You know
come?
what come
Why'd
with
you
this
come?
shit. Stop
Okay,
acting
just-
like
You
had
just
to
because you're
come
not
to the
getting paid,
dungeon.
you don't know what come with this shit.
Throw a drink
You
in
know
your
what
face.
come with this
I
shit.
do know
Stop
what come with
fucking
this shit.
playing.
I'm for real.
Ain't no
Stop fucking
plan. I just said that.
I'm
Y'all
not
denied it.
playing
I know
today.
what come with this shit. I'm taking chances.
I don't
and I'm
get
getting
mad
paid.
about a lot.
That's
I
not
wouldn't
what
be
you're
taking
disappointing.
chances if I wasn't getting paid.
Okay. You're disappointed. You don't get paid.
No, I do
No.
get paid.
No, you don't.
I do get
When
paid.
I asked you, bro, remember when I asked you, and I'm not even going to throw a number on
Okay,
it.
go ahead.
I get paid. Kelby, stop. You're not getting paid. You're not getting paid. Everybody click on the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you click on the subscribe and the bell button. Let's go.
Do you remember?
Remember when you asked
See,
me
you're
if I
supposed to
was
be
getting
sharp
paid
in the
and I
mind.
said I wasn't
show me
making the
your
money you're
bankroll.
making?
No, it's not. You don't know what I make. I never
I
said
don't know
nothing.
what you're making, but I
Exactly.
know I'm
So
not
shut
making the
up.
same level.
So shut up. You don't know. You don't know levels to nothing. Stop telling
using
me.
that as a
Like,
crutch.
stop
He's
doing
using that as a
that.
crutch.
Like, it's not
He's
you.
using that
Like,
on the
you're
crutch.
trying to put me no, my
Right.
nigga. I'm here just
That's like
testing your
saying because
game.
I'm not on sharp level that I'm not. You get what I'm saying? That I'm not the.
I'm not
Ism or some shit
testing,
that.
like,
That's
stop
not
trying
what
to
I'm
put
talking
me
about.
in
That's
that
not
mix.
levels to this shit.
Y'all are still
No, you're
trying
not.
to say I'm not the ism. I'm not a
No, you're
pimp.
not.
You're not.
You know, hey,
Right.
y'all just because y'all
But
say
you're
I'm not,
not, right?
No, but I am.
No, you're not.
Just because y'all say I'm not doesn't mean shit to me. Because I'm gonna
Shit
go
to
home
me.
after this.
Fucking
I'm gonna go
Kanye.
home after this.
Hey, never saw.
The moment that Kelby said that, instead of Sharp getting his Randy Savage Macho Man on, the Macho Man Randy Savage getting his Pied Piper on, what he should have did was ask him, what is a pimp? See, that's when the jokes should have stopped. But I understand you got to get your views and things like that. But that's when I would have got serious just for a good 300 seconds and said, okay, let's accept it. Okay, define a pimp. What is a pimp? Define that. Because I know by you being a pimp, you can define what you are. So define a pimp. What is a pimp? What is pimping? Why did you get in the game? See, it was so much roasting and hollering and screaming that you never gave any questions to the boy so he can reveal how ignorant of the lifestyle he is. As the great Malcolm X said, you got to be able to present, represent, and defend. So, since he says that he's a pimp, he's saying he's a representative of the game. If he's a representative of the game, surely he's going to know what a pimp is. We could have just asked him some ABC 1, 2, 3 ass questions and let the boy embarrass himself. But because there was so much screaming and hollering and the entertainment going on, he should have just asked the boy some questions and allowed him to speak and embarrass himself, gave him a rope to hang himself. You say you a pimp. Okay, define that. What is that? Where did that come from? Why did you decide to be in the lifestyle? Do you understand the consequences of the lifestyle? Are you ready to go through that? See, he's just telling, today the youth has a deaf ear to that. You can't just say, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. Go into explaining why you should not do that. See, Sharp is just screaming at him and telling him don't do that. But he's never going into why he should not be doing this. He's not explaining the consequences, you know what I mean, if he keep doing this. And not even just the prison aspect, him just basically just dealing with bitches that's prostituting. There's some shit that comes with this, son. Are you prepared for it? And he, the screaming is good. The hollering, I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna throw the drink on you. That's good for the entertainment. But just it would have been good just to see, actually 300 seconds of just authentic. So just allowing him to be foolish, and then you actually giving him some knowledge pertaining to life, and let the little boy decide.
I'm gonna be never saw Caillou. This nigga ran away and came back. Listen, and this is what we got.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm here.
This is what we got.
For you, Sharp and Almighty, because you decided to join us as well, and I appreciate that. I'm here for y'all to give me some game to elevate.
Wipe the corners of your mouth, nigga.
For your
Wipe the corners of your mouth, nigga. Wipe the corners of your mouth, nigga. Them braces got your mouth dry. Or them pills.
Nah, not the pills.
No, I don't see what you guys see. I'm not gonna put snitching past him, but when I look at him, I see a little boy that wants to be something so bad, that wants to be approved, that wants to be confirmed, that wants to be accepted so bad. I'm not seeing so much of 6ix9ine, even though I'm not putting that past him. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not putting it past him. You saying he wouldn't snitch? Hell no, I ain't saying that. I definitely think that he'll testify better than Sister Anderson at Wednesday night Bible study at Church of God in Christ. Yeah, I definitely see him telling more than a little bit. But I see Sugar Hill. Some of y'all remember the movie Sugar Hill, where the dude, he had saved, he had saved Wesley Snipes. And as he was dying, he was like, I saved you. I saved you, man. I had you. I had your back, man. As he's dying, his last words. I had you, man. I got you. That's all he could think about. He's dying. He's losing his life. But he just liked the fact that he was able to be there for his idol. That's what I see when I see him.
What got your mouth? What got your mouth?
I got a fat cut in here from the upper thing on the brace, like the metal rubbing against my cheek.
Who got your braces done for you?
We just went over that at the beginning of the video.
I'm just asking you again. I know I did.
Dentist in South Ocean. I don't know.
You told me that your parents.
Switched over, moved to Utah.
You told me your parents.
Yeah, Jay, the dude on the bike.
But you told me on the phone, bro, my kids.
Yeah.
You told me your parents helped you get them, right?
I put down the 4 bands, the insurance covered the rest.
You put down the 4 bands.
I went through my parents. I gave them the money. They put it down for me. I didn't do it myself.
Can we call your mama in?
Yeah, of course.
Well, your mama said she put the 4 bands down.
Camera, but
she said you put the 4. You gave her the $4,000
for the braces, and then the insurance covered the rest. It was half and half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gave up the money, though.
Yeah.
I don't fucking believe you.
You don't have to believe me.
You lie.
Again, you guys are calling me a liar about everything.
You already went and lied on soft white underbelly. I can't believe it. You have to really convince me at this point, bro.
I'll tell you what I did lie on soft white underbelly.
You did.
You know what I lied about?
A lot.
You know what I lied about?
Being a pimp, yeah.
No, 2 things.
A pimp.
2 things.
First.
About having
pimp first, right? Pimp first, right? No, don't try to lie because the cameras is on, bro. I talk to you. You have no cuts. Your face is fucking fresh. You don't even know, bro. Your liver's never been cut. Bro, I'm going to be honest with you, bro. As a real werewolf and really coming from this game, I just don't see it in you, Kelpy.
And you don't have to.
You don't got it in you. And I just don't want to see you hurt yourself.
Damn, y'all even missed it. Y'all was so into Sharp cutting up Kelby. Y'all didn't even miss when Kelby sit up there and did the Lil Wayne on Sharp. As long as my bitches love me. What'd you say to Kelby? Long as my bitches love me. He did the Drake. He did the Lil Wayne on Sharp. Long as my bitches love me. He just popped the Lil Wayne. He got game from Lil Wayne. You know what I mean? As soon as he said it, you know what I mean? Kelby said up there, long as my bitches love me. And he got sassy with it too. You know what I mean? Long as my bitches love me. Come on.
Some bitches you keep on drugs.
Bitches do see it in.
They're dusty, bro. You got some real. I'm not trying to.
That nigga Kelby about to play this shit. Fuck, don't give a fuck about these haters. Man. I'm telling you. Long as my bitch. Kelby gonna get sassy with the shit too. Long as my bitches love me. Come on.
You just don't even take care of them. They look very nasty.
That's exactly what you're doing.
They look very nasty.
You're hating on me.
Dirty. And you came on talking about. So, okay, gonna say this.
So you're not knocking me, though?
Okay, so I'm gonna say this.
Yeah.
You said that you were home. You said on something.
Yeah,
I
am homeless.
But when I talked to you, you said you're not homeless.
I'm not on the streets homeless. I'm not on the streets homeless. I'm house hopping.
So what's homeless really mean?
House hopping.
Hey, Bossa, what you know homeless to be?
House hopping, right? That's
he
homeless.
never even said house hopping. He just said we're currently homeless in his interview.
John Charles, be quiet. You don't know nothing about this game, and that's why you keep saying that lame ass shit in my comment section. Stop. He's not a young P. Be quiet. Speak in the vernacular of silence.
That's permanent.
We don't have a permanent residence. But the way he ran the drag, he says we're currently homeless right now.
We still are. But we're not on the streets.
You're still homeless?
Yeah.
Damn, Kelby, like, I love the boldness and, you know, your truthfulness, but my God, Kelby, like, you got to have some coof about yourself. Like, you just, yeah, man, we still homeless. Like, goddamn, it ain't been no type of improvement. Like, there's been no type of progression going on. Like, yeah, we still homeless around here. Like, yeah, like, you're not understanding that you have prostitutes, hoes, strippers, everybody and their mama watching this, and you like, yeah, we still homeless, y'all. Yeah, the bitch down, man, but we ain't coming up. You know, she like, goddamn, is your bitch selling the pussy for free? Like, what is she selling it for, Kelby? Like, goddamn. You know what I mean? Talking about some y'all ain't got a place yet. So it ain't been no type of improvement. Goddamn. See, one thing about that pavement, man, you know what I mean? It's a spirit of consistency there. Yeah, you get into some continuity of getting that consistency with the currency, man. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man, you collect it. You know what they expect when you outside. You know what they expect from them blades. You know, a motherfucker can put something on top of something and have something, you know, and be in a place in no time, you know, when he got a hoe that's really about his. You know, so a pimp can be temporarily homeless. He could be carless. He could be doleless. He could be holeless and still not be holeless, man. You know what I mean? And still not be hopeless because, you know what I mean, man, we motherfucking delayed around here, but we not denied. You know, so yeah, pimps go through ups and downs and turnarounds, but man, you know what I mean? It was quite a while from the soft white underbelly interview from your no jumper interview. From that time, man, you could have put up some scraps. You could have put up enough little twos and fews, man, from that pussy, man, and let that shit stack. And see, another thing that I'm looking at, another thing I know that, you know, you ain't collecting no real dough is because you have the liberty to stay with your grandparents. So, you know what I mean? If you really was collecting any money from that little promiscuous girlfriend that you had, you know, and you have the liberty to stay at your grandparents, I don't see how you can't save the little 250s and 300s and the little 400s and the little 150s and 180s that you're getting and putting it on top of each other and having a bankroll to go get you a place. You staying with your grandma, you staying with your grandparents. You have the luxury of staying with your grandparents. It ain't like you like most real pimps that go through it to get to it that, you know what I mean, they got to keep the bitch down because he got to pay for the hotel room. He got to pay for the motherfucking food. He might have to pay for the gas in the car. So the bitch got to stay down because the hotel gonna eat. The gas gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? So the bitch got to go get it. But see, you got the luxury of staying with your grandparents and you still homeless? Something ain't right, son.
We're not on the street sleeping.
You need one of these.
We're house hopping. Homeless. It's homeless.
You said you're homeless.
Homeless because I am.
What's that really mean?
House hopping. Like I just said 3-4 times.
That's not what you said, though, in that interview.
I said homeless. I didn't go into detail about what it meant.
What type of nigga? I ain't never seen a nigga in the game want to even admit that.
A lot of people in the game are homeless if they're bouncing from motel to motel.
They never tell me.
He got that from watching Sinful The P. I knew it when I heard it. I said, Kelby got that from watching Sinful. You know what I mean? You got that from watching, because I said that in the review of your soft white underbelly, and so you repeated that. I knew where you, instantly when I heard that, I knew where you got it from. Come on.
I'm
they
honest.
never tell the cameras.
Again, I'm honest. I'm not going to lie about shit.
That's ugly, but that shows that you have no structure. But what are you doing with the money if they're getting money? But what are you doing with the money if they're getting money?
Trying to stack so we can
Where
get a
was
place.
it, though? You said you've been had them already.
It was in a safe.
You
and it
said you
got
had them for
taken,
how? But 18,000, bro. You had drugs with you. They took the money because of the drugs.
And just to let you know, Kelby, 18,000, you know, of course, to somebody that's probably 19, I got to look at that. You 19. So, of course, 18,000 might be the world to you. But 18,000, that ain't no money, Kelby. You know, you trying to talk like, you know what I mean, you the best motherfucking thing, you know what I mean, smoking, man. And, you know, you can't talk like that, you know what I mean, with 18,000, Kelby. But I understand you young, you only been on the earth for 19 seconds. So, you know, to a 19-year-old, 18,000, you know, it's some money. You know what I mean? So, but just to let you know, I don't even believe you had an 18,000. Me personally, Kelby, I don't think you've had 18,000 at once in your life. That's just my personal opinion.
Only reason they took it.
They took the money.
They never attached it to no bitch.
It was
they had all they wanted and needed.
They were in the same safe, so it looked
they
like
had
the money
all they wanted and needed, though.
Yeah.
It was never behind no hoes. You even told me that wasn't no hoe money, that was drug money.
No, I said the money that I had.
That's what you told me, bro.
I said the money that I had came from other activities. I'm not saying how I got the money. Please don't try and tell me.
I'm not trying to tell your monkey ass shit.
I'm not saying.
Nigga, I just know your ass playing, bro. And you lying. And you lying because we can't listen to me. You tried to match that shit up with going on Mark shit, talk about some pimping, talk about the feds hit you, nigga, and they hit you for this amount of money.
Okay, one of you squares, I can't really see now because the comments going too fast. But first of all, he's not a pimp. He's incapable of being the pimper. See, let me just say this to you, a lot of you guys. The reason why individuals are able to produce in the game as soon as they're introduced to some game is because they already had some characteristics about them that made them good for the game before they was even in the game. Did you hear what I just said? They had some characteristics about them. They already possessed these characteristics before they was even in the lifestyle that somebody said, you know what, he would be good for the game. And when they got laced about what this shit was, once they was introduced to the game, they instantly started producing in the game simply because they already had characteristics prior to even being in the lifestyle. Now, we understand that you can't perform something that you ain't been informed of. We know that the game comes first, but it be characteristics that you have, you know what I mean, whether it be because of the 23 chromosomes, you know what I mean, you got from your father, or the environment you was raised in, the way you was raised and reared, the calling that God got on your life. You know, it's a big thing that it's a lot that play into, you know, the makings, the grooming, you know, of a pimp. But 9 out of 10, if you have studied the person's life before they start pimping, you can see that this individual already possessed certain characteristics that made them good for the game already. So once the game came, the information came, you know what I mean? Instantly, something within them that was already, it just became activated. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's a whole nother video. You guys have had me in here, you know, explaining things for eternity. Come on.
Never told what they really hit you for. Nigga, you just try to attach it to some pimping, and that's shame on you, nigga. You lying.
I was just telling about my life.
Shut the fuck up.
I was telling about my life.
Damn.
People want to hear shit.
Why that nigga tell you, shut damn.
No, you tried to lie about it, bro.
You tried to leave it out so niggas will put it together. You
Yeah, bro, that's what you tried to do.
And he think niggas dumb.
Y'all, if you're facing a case, are you really, if you're facing
a case, you're not finna go on soft fight.
I'm not going on soft fight.
No, don't question his ism because a kid got him out of his character. You have to understand that Sharp has a job to do. I understand that. He's on a platform with millions of subs. Kelby was a good way for him to hit another million. Kelby was a good way for him because, you know, he's been doing a lot, you know, the video with Dre and different ones. You know, those are respectable things. But if you look at those videos, you'll see that the numbers are not the same. The people want a mixture. They want that ignorance. They want that bullshit. They gonna complain in the comment section, but it's a reason why they watched it in its entirety. You know, they gravitated to the ignorance. They gravitated to the foolishness. They gravitated to the roast session. They wanted to see it. So, you know, Sharp knew what he was doing, and that's why I didn't go too into it, because I know that he has a job to do. You know what I mean? He's producing views. It's just like a rapper. If you say, "Hey, how come you're not rapping about the empowerment of black women? You know, talk about science and all of it." He like, "Man, I'm trying to eat. I'm trying to have some money." So he gonna talk about murder, kill, and he gonna sell ignorance. Why? Because that's what's selling. So Sharp doing what he had to do for his views, man. He getting the views. He doing what he do.
Shut the fuck up. You want to leash, nigga? No, nigga, stop talking. I don't give a fuck who's talking.
I don't know if that's the real Sharp that came in. I don't know. But if that is, you know what I mean, blessings to the P. But I don't know. You know, niggas be coming up with fake names and all type of shit. Come on.
Stop talking. Stop talking, nigga. We don't care.
For all I know, that could be Lil Kelpy making a fake little account coming in here as Sharp. I don't know, man. That could be Keisha from False Alert.
Stop talking, nigga. If you had a case, nigga, an open case, you're not gonna go soft like underbelly, nigga.
I wouldn't.
Stop talking.
And
because we don't hear you.
Why would you make your case worse? And we really don't hear you. Why would you make your case worse?
Because I'm not going to be told to shut up by somebody who's.
Why would you go and make your case worse? Man, shut the fuck up.
Fuck up.
What are you talking about, nigga?
I'm not going to
nigga. Slap this jacket.
I'm being for real, bro. I'm trying to be cool with you, bro. You better stop playing with niggas, homie.
Nigga, slap this jacket.
Yeah, y'all saying that it's him, and blessings to him, but you got to remember, I'm Sinful The P. I ain't gonna stop being Sinful The P because Sharp here, but blessings to him.
Next time I tell you stop talking, nigga, do it.
Like for real,
I'm trying to listen to y'all.
No, you're not.
You're not, nigga.
No, you're not.
Shut up and listen, nigga. You kept talking.
Rabbit.
Shut up, it's not, isn't it?
See, this is like I said, after that 30-minute mark, it got real WCW. It got real WWF. You know what I'm saying? And even him, and see, this is why they didn't respect him, because he's smiling like a hoe. You know what I mean? Just happy to be there. You know what I mean? But yeah, man.
Ain't no
Stop talking, nigga.
fucking rabbit.
What are you talking about,
It don't
nigga?
balance
Stop
out.
talking and listen.
It don't balance out.
Stop talking and listen.
Stop talking, my
I'll make you
nigga.
guys do it.
Stop,
You
because
guys
you're
do
trying to
it.
run that
And
little
I'll shut up.
bullshit.
I'll shut up.
You
because
should. You should.
And I
You
will.
very
Shut the fuck
fucking
up.
well should.
Lip
I'm
seal
being
for
thank
game
you. Yes.
only. For
fucking
game only.
racist.
For game
because
only.
they'll be
For
shut
game
and
only.
wired together.
Okay, talk.
So just stop.
All right, spit the game.
And chill the fuck out, my nigga.
I'm chill as hell.
I'm telling you this, bro.
I'm chill as hell. Kelby, I know you watching, man, but you know, I'm chill as hell. Kelby, if you don't knock it off.
Hey, I want to see you go hit the blades then. You say you down?
Why would I?
Go really go make a name.
Why would
You
I?
said you were.
Because your name is trash.
traditional.
Cops patrol the game.
You ain't.
What do you mean, why would you? If you know that pimps and hoes is outside and this is what they do, you know what I mean? If this is the foundations, because first of all, I know Kelby that you, and I know some people like saying, don't lace him with no game. You know, he not the pimping. Hey man, you know, like I keep saying, Barry Sanders can write a book about being the greatest running back. That don't mean you're gonna be the greatest running back after you read a book from Barry Sanders. But look, check this out. When you build a hoe, you build her from the ground up, man. Not from the internet up. Not from what's that gay ass shit? Digital pivot up. No, man, you do it from the ground up. That's how you build a hoe. So that's why you be outside, Lil Kelpy. You know what I mean? You be outside. You know, so when you said that stupid shit that you just said, why would I? You know, that had to be the dumbest shit that proceeded out your green ass mouth. Come on.
Old school shit where you have to do it the old school way.
Mr. Old School.
Yeah, Mr.
I
Old
do
School.
it the
Shit
way
never said you
I
traditional. How?
I do it the
Where,
way. With my bitches, the way I handle.
And since everybody's saying that's him, Jay said that's him, y'all make sure y'all go to Sharp platform and click on the subscribe and bell button and support him. Since Jaden confirmed that that's really him, I trust Jay. You know, Jay, that's my nigga. You know what I mean? And I've been wanting Sharp to actually go hard on this platform because, you know, he doing his thing over there at No Jumper, but you got to realize that should say No Jumper. It don't say Sharp. So whenever he get the availability and opportunity, man, you know what I mean? He really need to be sitting over there promoting his own platform and getting it on over there. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know, make his own, especially while he's hot. You know what I mean? But yeah, y'all make sure that you go over there to his platform, click on the subscribe and bell. You know what I mean, over there, man. Blessings to Sharp. Y'all get his subs. Put the link to his channel in the comment section and go over there and click on the subscribe and bell button over there. Blessings.
Who? Raggedy Ann?
For what he thinks it is.
Raggedy
That's
Thelma?
what he thinks it is in his head. That's not
What the fuck are you
What
talking
you wanna call
about?
them
You
since
got
y'all
one bitch that
continue to
cuts
hate on
herself.
people that ain't
Nigga, you
here.
should already knew it. You still kept her on meth. You suck.
I am
You
getting
suck.
them
And don't
sober.
you ever disrespect the game
For
ever in
the
your life. Talking about you
15th
keep a
time, I'm
bitch on
getting
some
them
drugs.
sober.
Bum.
They ain't doing
You're
no
a fucking
drugs.
bum.
They ain't doing no drugs
You're
for
a bum.
me.
You should get beat up just for the game, and you trying to sit there and keep some hoes
Oh,
and
I've
some
had
drugs.
threats on that. I've had people swing on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should have.
Got jumped.
Kelby, man, you killing me. You killing me. I've got to keep this shit balanced. I didn't want to sit up there, man, and side too much. You know what I mean, over here. I wanted to give you something, but you're killing me. 1 minute your mom is homeless. You homeless. You came here with your mama. You know what I mean? Then you pulled your paperwork out your jacket. Then you talking about people swinging on you. Man, you hurt my heart. You hurting my heart. I'm feeling the mint condition right now. You breaking my heart, Kelby. You breaking my heart. It's like you got to give me something to work with, Kelby. You got to give me something to work with. You pulling paperworks, you pulling little halfway motion of discoveries out your little jacket, out your little rabbit jacket. You're homeless. It's been some time that went on between your soft white underbelly interview from this interview. You should have had a place by now. And then I'm trying to give you a little something, and here you come talking about some, yeah, you know, they swinging on me. Like, come on, man. You got to give me something to work with, Kelby. Come on.
Not even jump you. Just
Wow,
really put
that's
hands
what
on you. I
happened,
don't
dog.
want no
That's what happened.
But I think you're doing other shit because I see, nigga, what you do. But I really just want to chop you, homie. Because I think that you playing.
That's why,
you came
man.
up in here. I was really waiting on the paperwork. And when you pulled it out, I said, okay. In my mind, I'm like,
It's still there.
all right, he about to pull it out. Yeah, nigga, I know it's all on the floor, nigga. That shit's in shambles.
You
Fuck
don't throw it
that.
away
That's
'cause you
bullshit.
didn't like what you saw.
It was
You
drugs
didn't
on
like
it.
that you
It
saw
wasn't
the kids
because it
somebody
wasn't
said, "Do it on
nothing.
the paper."
Because your
Hey,
words don't add.
we're
It just
talking
don't
about
add
here.
up.
You mean the
already
shit I
got
didn't
caught.
say?
You already went on.
You mean the shit I didn't
You already
say?
went on Mark shit, nigga. No problems
did.
trying to talk about it and trying to link it up. But now you over here trying to change the narrative and trying to
Trying to
spin
link it up or
If
trying to
you
tell
cool
about my
with
story?
it, be cool with
Trying to
it.
link it up or trying to
You
talk
was
about
cool
my
Why
with
is
it
it
on soft
that
white
there's drugs
underbelly, but you're not
involved?
cool with it no more.
Why did I bring up other shit from my life? in that story?
Allegedly, there's drugs
Everything's
involved,
alleged.
right?
On this show, everything's alleged. Same with
Right?
on
There's
Top Dog.
drugs. I just know that you're fucking playing with me, homie. And I don't know where the fuck you came from or where the fuck you trying to fall out the
I
sky
come from the OC. You knew that.
No, nigga, you tried to watch something on YouTube and thought that you can go and spin it, nigga,
I
and look
didn't
at
watch
yourself in the
myself on
mirror.
YouTube.
You suck. No, you try to go watch other people. I don't
Other
even care
pimps.
if it was me.
Other pimps.
No pimps or nothing. See, stop trying to.
See, Kelby, you should have sit up there and popped it on him, man. You know what I mean, Kelby. When Sharp was saying all this, like, yeah, man, I'll be watching you. You know what I mean. So if my game is bad, if I'm talking crazy, man, it's from what I learned from you, Sharp. I watch you all the time. You my idol. I watch you all the time. This is where I get my game from. You could have came with something. You just sitting over here like a little white girl in pocket, and it's pissing me off. Come on, man. Give me something,
You just
Kelby.
watching people
I
on
watched
YouTube.
you.
That part.
So what? I'm
watched
just a
you.
person.
Yeah, so am I.
Just a
Like I
person.
said, it's all alleged.
Yeah, you
But I
sure?
watched you for Elevation. I watched you.
Yeah.
I watched other alleged
What'd you
things.
learn? So you're telling me what you learned?
And that's another thing. Like I said, all throughout this interview, you gave praise and worship service to Sharp. It's like I said, one thing to admire him, but just too much praise and worship service. Yeah, Sharp, you know, I watch it. Yeah, Sharp. A bitch watching this, she like, yeah, he ready to choose Sharp, just like I am. Like, come on, man. It's just too much. It's just in that, and then when I say shit, you know, people be like sitting over there hating on Sharp or sitting over there, man. Hey, somebody got to do the hating. Somebody got to say something negative, man, because you too positive. You too praise and worship towards another man. So I got to bring the negativity, man. I gotta hate. I gotta bring something. You doing so much praise and worship, man. I gotta wipe my screen. There's so much square shit going on. Like, man, Sharp, you my Abba, you my Allah, you my Confucius, you my Yahweh. Like, come on, man. Goddamn. You my Baete. Like, come on, man. You doing too much.
For me, like, this is what you're supposed to go and do.
I didn't learn.
That's what you picked up
I
from
didn't
it.
learn
Then I did a
everything from
horrible
you.
fucking job, homie. And I
Well,
probably
shit,
shouldn't
maybe
be
you should
here
be hating on
anymore.
yourself and not on me.
Like, damn.
But listen.
Because I'm fucking ashamed, bro. I'm disappointed.
Hey, that's okay.
And it's crazy, like, bro, you don't
You're
even
allowed
know.
to have your opinion on me.
Let me ask you something, and I've asked you this before. You didn't even know. You never even did your research on nothing. Like, I even asked you on the phone. I said, nigga, you know who such and such was?
Yeah.
That's one of the only white people I like really knew. Like, you know, I never even heard of that before in my life. So you don't really know, bro.
Not in real life, no.
And I just feel
No,
like
I told
this.
you that, though.
I just feel like today, homie, this society, like, and for what it is, has gotten smaller. So there's no room for bitch assness.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? What I'm
Yeah,
trying to say? I'm
100%.
trying to like explain it
Yeah,
like
no, I'm hearing
coolly.
you.
There's no room for bitch assness.
Yeah.
So when we see somebody like you come up and you think that you
Somebody
can just
new.
take a couple
Somebody
of words,
new.
no, you're not even new, homie. You haven't even began.
How old are y'all?
You haven't
If
even
don't mind me
began.
asking.
You shut the fuck up.
How old
You
are
haven't
y'all?
even began. Shut up, bro.
Maybe I haven't began in
You
you.
Damn. See, Kelby, no. You wasn't supposed to go. You wasn't supposed to go for that. You were supposed to say, listen, man, as a student of the game, I know I'm supposed to be swift to hear and slow to speak, but man, don't be telling me to shut up. You tell the bitch to shut up. Kelby, you didn't have none of that in you. You should have told you should have told Sharp and Mighty, man, who the fuck is y'all talking to, man? I'm a grown ass man. Y'all don't be sitting over there talking to me like that, man. I'm Lil Kelpy the P. You didn't have none of that with you. That's why everybody want me to review your video that you did after this, and I'll do it if that's what y'all pushing for. But where was this energy? You was supposed to tell Sharp, like, nigga, who is you talking to? You don't tell no grown man, you know what I mean, to shut up. Come on, man. We doing an interview here. You didn't do none of that. You didn't. This is embarrassing, son. You know what I mean? You should have told little Mighty, like, hey, man, hey, all this cheerleading that you doing, man. I like Sharp just like you doing, but hey, man, stop it. You know what I mean? Man, take it. You should have told Sharp, like, hey, man, you a white man just like I'm a white man, man. You can't be sitting over there, you know what I mean, hating on a young white man, and you a white man just like me. Hey, man, that's a divided kingdom. You should have told him that, man. What's all of this white on white crime? You should have popped something, Lil Kelby. Come on, man.
Began, no, I know.
That's okay.
You can't even put your mama in a spot. Your mama's out there fucking homeless, homie, driving you over here for your fucking escapades and your fucking shenanigans.
In my car that I paid the gas for and that I paid for.
In your car?
Yeah.
Why didn't you drive it?
Because I don't got my license.
You got to do what you got to do.
I got a suspended license.
You got to do what you got to do.
I don't like the way you said that because I don't have my license. The next interview that you do, you work on that, Kel, because you're 19, so your voice ain't through developing. But you get some bass in your goddamn voice, nigga. All of this, because I didn't have my license. It was just too sassy. Don't do that no more.
Got your mama.
He's
Where's
scared
the
to
bitch
drive
driving
with
you?
no license, but he's
Hold
not
up.
scared to pop up with
I'm
two
not scared
bitches off
to
soft
do it.
white underbelly.
I'm not scared to do it. I didn't need to do it.
Clown.
Like I said, y'all, my mom doesn't live with me. It's a bonding experience to spend a 2-hour drive in the car with her.
To
talk to her, to
bring her
go
over
to
here.
lunch with her and shit.
Now it's the fall victim. Church, let me tell you, that's how you playing though. Like, I just wanted to bond with my mom. No, nigga. That was your only ride up here. You got no bitches. You got no money. You got no game, nigga. You probably spent your last $75 in Burlington buying that bullshit.
Oh my God.
It's a fur coat, rabbit coat. They don't sell that.
Oh my
Keep
God.
that shit a band, nigga. Couldn't go to Zara at least.
He put the man at eBay. He's put the man at Burlington. This shit is overkill. This is not right. This is not right. It makes me think that Sharp has something against him already, man. The man put him at eBay and he put you at Burlington. Me personally, man, you know what I mean? Kelby, you should have got up. You young, you should have sat up there. You shouldn't even waited for them to tell you to leave. You should have just left. That man put you at eBay and he put you at Burlington. This shit ain't cool. This shit ain't cool.
Let's see.
You bum.
Am I wearing anything on here?
Bum. That
Am I
shit's
wearing
trash.
anything on here?
That shit's trash.
Am I wearing anything on here that's not genuine?
I rubbed shoulders just to check.
Am I wearing anything
And
not
it was
genuine?
trash, bro.
Because I noticed nobody pulled out the diamond tester.
It's not.
I noticed nobody wanted to feel the
Nobody's
coat,
pulled
see if
out
it's
the
real
diamond
fur.
tester.
So come on.
See, on Kelby's behalf, though, you know what I mean? I see y'all didn't want to pull out the diamond tester on Lil Kelpy, though. Yeah, y'all didn't want to see the real jewelry. You know what I mean? Yeah, let me stick up for Lil Kelpy. Y'all didn't go get the diamond tester for him though, and test them real diamond earrings. You know what I mean? Up in Lil Kelby's ear though. Yeah, that's what y'all didn't do. You know what I mean? Y'all didn't sit up there and diamond test them though, because y'all know what it was though. They know what it is with you, Lil Kelby. They knew. They knew Kelby. That's why they didn't break it out on you, man. They respected it. They made all of them jokes. They did all that hollering and screaming, Kelby, but they ain't go get that diamond tester for you because they knew. They knew, Kelby. They knew. Orange County, where they found me. Come on.
I don't know what y'all are laughing about.
Shout out to my nigga Quincy P out of Milwaukee. Quincy used to say that shit all the time. You know, Milwaukee County, where they found me. You know what I mean? That's what look. Lil Kelpy gonna say that in this next interview. Orange County, where they found me. Watch it.
You nigga, you laughing. Use the fucking joke.
Laugh on the inside of all this.
You're the biggest joke I've seen in a long time. I'm loving
Bro,
this shit.
I'm gonna be real with you. It just made me feel a certain type of way. Because I was like, here's this good kid, bro. Like, you seem like you had a cool upbringing, dog. Your mom even supports you, my nigga, through her homelessness.
Well, she supports
That's
me
kind
through
of
what she
fucked up.
does, yeah.
So what? You had your parents, bro.
She knows me to be
And see, I didn't think about that, but you in here getting embarrassed for over a whole hour and your mama is just sitting faithfully in the car. You probably lied to your mama and said that you're going on a job interview and she think you in there the whole time getting a job and the whole time you in here talking about this pimp shit, getting roasted, you know what I mean, for not being a pimp. Your mama in here thinking that you in here getting a job. She thinks that like, yeah, mama, this is no jumper. You know what I mean? Same thing as FedEx or anything like that. They just renaming the name. Yeah, no jumper just bought FedEx. This really FedEx. You got your mama thinking that you on a job interview and you in here talking to some damn pimp. Let me find out that your mama thought that you was on a job interview, Kelby.
Orange County, you was straight.
Yeah.
You ain't have no, but y'all listen. These new kids, they fucked up is different than our fucked up. I get it though, bro. Like they be like, man, my mom didn't buy me fucking the new fucking Call of Duty when it came out. We were hurting. I had all the other games. Yeah, I had the new system, but she just couldn't give me the game, so I knew we were hurting. So I knew we were hurting. I could tell, bro. I could smell it on you, bro, and I smell fake as fuck, nigga.
And your senses are fucked up, bro. You need to get your nose checked.
Your senses are fucked up, nigga, because you in the wrong game.
You need to get your nose checked.
I need to get my nose checked.
See, he popped it on you. I'm sorry. Lil Kelpy, we have to give honor. I know y'all, you know what I mean, part of the Sharp fan club, but we gonna keep it real, man. Kelpy just popped some game on y'all. Kelpy just sit up there and appreciate the 5 blessings to you, love. You know what I mean? Kelpy just popped game on Sharp. Y'all didn't even see that. He said, yeah, man, you know what I mean? If you smelling falsehood on me, man, you need to get your nose checked. Come on, Lil Kelpy. Come on, man. He popped it. See, y'all didn't even hear the game that just came out of Kelby's mouth, man. Yeah, man, you smelling falsehood on me, man. You know what I'm talking about? You need to sit up there, man, get your nose checked around here, partner. You know what I mean? Kelby just popped it, man. Y'all didn't want to give Kelby his props, man. Come on.
I can tell in your face. I can tell in your face. Nice ass nigga. I can tell in your face.
Polite.
You nice as fuck.
100%.
No, you just nice as
that's
fuck.
how you
live
get
a
up
nice
in the
life,
world.
nigga.
You
Shut
be
up.
polite. You support instead of hate. That's what I do. I support instead of...
Almighty, blessings to you, but I don't know where you're going with this. You know what I mean? He said he's a smooth booty ass nigga. No, loved one, don't. I know that people be from different areas and certain shit is cool, but I'm not telling no nigga he's a smooth booty ass nigga. I'm not telling him that. I know you meant to be funny, but that shit wasn't even suspect. It's just guilty. It's just guilty. It's arrested. It's already convicted. It's not even suspect. It's convicted. Don't say that shit no more. Hey, my nigga, you's a smooth booty ass nigga. Hey, don't do that no more. Blessings to Mighty though. But don't do that no more. Hey, my nigga, shut your smooth booty ass up. Yeah, that shit don't sound right. Come on.
You get the name Kelpy from SpongeBob?
Middle school.
SpongeBob, right?
Probably. My homies gave it to me.
Right.
I didn't watch
SpongeBob ass nigga.
SpongeBob, nigga.
SpongeBob.
I
You
like
fucking
that.
swear.
I like that.
You
I
fucking
like that.
swear.
Fuck out of here.
You fucking
That
swear.
was
I
the
like
best name
that.
for you possible.
Yeah.
I'm
That shit was
SpongeBob when he
beautiful.
turns in. I'm SpongeBob when he turns into abnormal and he becomes
Shark,
a circle.
that shit was like
full
fate.
circle, not a fucking square.
SpongeBob square ass, Kelpy ass nigga.
Kelby, stop. Stop it, Kelby. Hey man, see, this is when things get fucked up. Kelby, stop it. You know what I mean? I'm SpongeBob when the fact that you're admitting that you're SpongeBob, like, stop it, Kelby.
Shit is you.
I've heard that comment.
That shit
I've
beautiful.
heard that comment.
That's beautiful.
Because that's really you,
It's
bro.
beautiful if you're a hater.
you.
It's beautiful
That's
if you're a
you.
hater.
I just want you to go really.
It's gorgeous
Hey,
if you're a
look,
hater.
let me tell you
Or
something.
go just in my fur coat.
Your fur coat
If
is
you're a hater,
trash.
it's trash.
That's
It's
not
not.
even
outta
fur.
here,
It
nigga.
takes
That's that
18
Burlington
rabbits to make
special.
this fur
Get the
coat.
fuck
That's
out.
that Burlington
He think-
special.
Look. He eating
Burlington.
he eating this shit up, right? He think that this shit is gonna
'Cause it's
help
funny
him
to
so
me.
bad. But soon as he steps,
If you was really checking it, if you was really checking it out of a hoe's ass, Kelpy, what you should have said was, nigga, I wouldn't give a fuck if it was from Burlington, Ross, eBay, or whatever the fuck you said from. Just know, nigga, that a bitch paid for it. Just know that a hoe paid for it, though. Kelby, that would have. Do you understand the bitches that would have been on your dick if you would have said some shit like that? I don't give a fuck, $100, $1,000, 10,000. Just know that a bitch paid for it, though, nigga. Yeah, just let them know that a bitch paid for it. You talking about this at Burlington, at Ross, but just know that the hoe paid for it. But see, you can't talk like that because the hoe didn't pay for it. Your grandmother or somebody 9 out of 10. We don't know who paid for it, Kelby. That's the thing. We don't think that a hoe paid for it. But see, if a hoe is paying for it, a young P would have been like, I don't give a fuck if it's a double R, a Honda outside, or whatever the fuck I got on. Just know that a hoe paid for it. Just know that a hoe paid for it. And you would have been able to say something. But, I mean, hey,
side this
they chewed you up again.
fucker, he ain't never gonna be able to do nothing in this shit, nigga, because you was staying on this. Nigga, I hope you go hit SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Because this is it's over for you. It's done.
I'll never see you outside. We'll never see you
Don't
outside.
see me outside.
Because that's
than
not
that.
you.
I
You
move
move
different
different
than
how? You try to.
No, it's not that you move different, Kelby. You know, it's not that you. Just imagine if a trick was like, oh my God, this trick just beat my ass and shit. Like, just certain situations, Kelby, you're not going, it's certain shit that happens in the streets, Kelby, that you're going to be laughable. You're going to be laughable. That's just like if a pimp got your bitch out of pocket and he like, yeah, man, you know what I mean? I just broke on this bitch, you know what I mean? I'm talking to this bitch, and then you show up and he look you up and down. I'm telling you now, Kelby, before he probably even just continue talking to the bitch as if you're not even there, he's going to laugh if you show up. So I completely understand why you don't want to be outside. The consequences of you being outside, it'll be too severe. It'll be choppings every day.
Different white bitches, and we've been having white bitches before you
I
was
move
born.
different than y'all.
We was having white bitches. I'm gonna tell you this, bro. I was in the game, and you talking about having white bitches was rare. He don't. Hold on. He said having white bitches were rare. Excuse me, white chicks, whatever.
Yeah.
You said like it was something different,
Essentially,
right?
yeah.
You said that. See, you don't even know the bullshit you spew.
It's
He'll
shit.
remember. He'll be like, yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
what are
you talking
yeah. I
about?
said
Get down
he
to brass
overlooks
tacks.
it.
Get down to brass
He's a
tacks.
it, bro.
Come on, continue.
He's a it, bro.
You didn't
like
even
these fast
say.
bitches, nigga.
You didn't
That's how
even
they talking about
finish
ass fucking moves and mixtures, nigga. They trying to play in the game. Kelpy, I don't even know where the fuck you came from.
Fuck outta here. Go
Kid.
back, though.
You
Came
need
from
to go
Orange
back
County.
to Orange County, homie.
1503.
Take your ass back to the beach,
1503, that's where I came
nigga.
from.
Hey, Oceanside, nigga. Take your ass back up over there, nigga, by the pier. Nigga, do what the fuck you need to do, but this shit ain't for you, homie.
Like I said,
This shit
if I
ain't
wanted
for
to go
you.
down by the pier and hit the blade, I would do it. But I'm not doing
It's
that.
not even about
couldn't.
that. I just know you couldn't.
Couldn't.
You scared?
Because I've done it before.
You ever been served?
You know?
No, Kelpy, you never did. You even lied when you told them that you did it once. You never did. And I've been telling you all throughout the video, I really want you to give your life to God. I want you to get saved. I want God to deliver you from this spirit. You don't have to do things to get attention. I want you to completely, you know what I mean, really earnestly give your life to God and leave this bullshit alone. Because like I said, I'm going to repeat it again. If your ass go to prison and them white boys is not going to accept, oh, I'm a pimp. Man, them white boys ain't hearing none of that. The blacks ain't going to already, the blacks not going to respect you, and the whites ain't respecting that either. You getting raped off top. You're going to be somebody's woman. And so you're doing these things to get clout, and it's going, man, as the scripture says, there's a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the ends thereof is the ways of death. Son, leave this alone. You know what I mean? This is a roasting, it's a chopping, but at the same time, it was still knowledge. You said you didn't get no gain from it. That's because you wasn't listening. There's gain within roasting. There's gain within choppings. Only a sucker, you know what I mean, gonna be like, oh man, they hating on me, and it's game within chopping. That's why I told you, real pimps don't even like roasting suckers because there's too much jewelry coming out of a pimp's mouth, even when he roasting.
You ever been served?
No, I've never been served.
Then take all that shit off.
I never claimed to be served. I told you this was my first two bitches.
Do you know what that?
Yeah, I can't lie. I never claimed to be certain. Yeah.
These was my first two bitches, y'all. These were my first two bitches. So how am I gonna have?
But you said you've been doing this. You said you got.
It don't matter. You could have got served for your first bitch. You know what I'm saying? You said you was watching K-Red. K-Red, you know what I mean? The bitch that K-Red got knocked for by International Blue, you know what I mean? He had that bitch before he was in the game. Yeah, they were squares together. He got knocked for that bitch. You know what I mean? So whether your first bitch, your first two bitches, what they saying to you, you haven't been through anything.
Years.
You never said that. You said you had.
No, you said you had for 2 years.
You
said
he's been caught. He's been caught.
Guys,
He's been caught. Church,
beginning of the interview, I said ho
He's been caught, church.
Beginning of the
He's
interview,
been
I said
fucking
ho
caught,
hustling.
church.
Caught on what?
He's been fucking caught.
Caught on what?
You said you had other bitches.
You said you had other bitches.
Right now, you said
I
them was your
said I had other
first bitch.
bitches that I was ho hustling, not pimping.
You was hoe hustling?
Ho hustling, not pimping. I said at the beginning of the
Why would
interview.
you hoe hustle?
Because I didn't know the game.
You didn't know the game?
I didn't know the game.
But you said you've been watching shit.
What?
You said you've been watching
This
shit.
before YouTube or
I've been
after?
watching shit for like a few
Before
months.
YouTube or after?
A few months.
You've been watching.
Do you not understand? I'm just keeping it real with you. Do you not understand that if he was in a circle and somebody said, okay, so what else did you learn from YouTube? Just that alone is going to have the whole circle dying. Kelpy knows that it would be nonstop, forever, eternal roastings. He would have an eternal verbal crucifixions out in the streets. If he goes to the streets, it's going to be a big answer. Okay, what else did you learn from YouTube? Okay, which video did you learn that from? Okay, which platform did you get that from? It would be crazy.
I didn't even know about Soft Red Underbelly until like beginning of summer.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Who hit up who first? Was it Mark
I
hitting
texted
you
Mark
up?
or DM'd Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah. On Instagram.
Why?
Exposure.
Everybody really?
That clout demon. And see, Mark has been around enough pimps and enough male actresses to discern the difference between authentic and fraudulent. He knew that you wasn't this, but he gave you the platform because he has a job to do. And I mean, just to look at you, they knew that you was a walking lick. And so they gave you the opportunity. You wanted exposure, and you know, man, I already know if Vlad. Oh, let me just be quiet because I know you an inbox Vlad. But yeah, I can see Vlad giving you an opportunity. You know what I mean, to sit up there and come on because you're walking 1 million views. Your views. That should really be your name, views.
Not because of the game. Not because he felt like he was something different than move. Yeah, exposure.
Exposure for a lot of different things.
Learned.
Though, but exposure.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to. Exposure can turn into money, can turn into Elevation could turn into any number of things. But that's why I hit him up.
Why do it? But why do it fake, bro? You ain't never even been in this game. Did you notice all the Pips that went on there had been in there for years?
Yeah, and I'm new.
You're a 1 year. Who does that?
What?
That don't even go together. You don't even know if this is for you. You haven't even been battle tested.
I don't know if it's for me.
Shut the fuck up,
sir.
bro. You keep trying to like detour. Like, bro, you don't even understand it. You haven't even been through it yet. You haven't even gotten your first scars. You haven't even been through the war. You haven't even went through losing your first bitch and even knowing if you could bounce back. Nigga, how could you even call yourself that? You're disrespecting the game and every motherfucker that I knew that ever played it, homie. R.I.P. K Red, nigga. Yeah. Fuck you. You're a sucker. Nigga, don't you ever, nigga.
Damn.
Shut up.
Keep that nigga name out there.
See, this is why, and you know, Sharp is here and everything, but I gotta say this. Everybody gonna chop different. Everybody gonna bite different. So, you know, everybody gonna do things differently. But hopefully we can do things accordingly. You know, and man, some of the things that Sharp said to this little boy in here, somebody might say, did he go too beyond sin? I'ma just say that he did what he had to do because first he got a job to do. But it's like, God damn, nigga, you a sucker, you a bitch, you stupid, you dumb. Like I said, when you chop, when you take the sword out and you cut, especially when it's a kid, a little baby, a little pup, cut his ass up, but give him some Band-Aids. Don't just leave him out there bleeding. You know, tell him to, you know, support him with his little rap career. You know what I mean? Just be like, hey, man, you know, I heard a few little of your songs, man. That's really what you should be doing. You need to reside and abide in that motherfucking studio and don't come out until you have something. You know, why sit up there and play with bitches that you have no business being with, trying to sit up there and get them little hundreds of dollars that you're trying to come up with, them little crumbs where you could be making millions rapping. You know what I mean? It's I could see you being a future rapper, man. You know, as Dre would say, put the big hat on him, man. Charm and disarm the boy. You know what I mean? Send him to do some rapping. Send him to the studio. You know, give him a Band-Aid. Give him some encouragement to get his development somewhere else in the pavement, man. Leave this shit alone. You know, but yeah, when you roast, when you cut, you know, rebuking is good, but you still gotta leave that Band-Aid. Sharp just went in there, man, like the prophet Samuel, man, and just cut the motherfucker up and didn't leave him no Band-Aid at all and just left the little boy bleed.
Nigga, you don't know nothing,
I
nigga.
said rest in peace.
Fuck out of here, nigga. You done played with this shit, and I don't respect that.
And you don't have
to. And I hope everybody, I'm not going to.
I'm not gonna lie, and Kelby, I got love for you, man. Blessings to you. But listen to me. Listen, Kelby. They don't know what movie this is. But Kelby, go look up a movie called The Buttercream Gang. They not gonna catch it. But Kelby, go to YouTube and look up The Buttercream Gang. The way you said that and the way you looked when you said it, instantly I was like, Buttercream Gang. You know what I'm saying? You listen, you can't do this pimping and look like you from the Buttercream Gang, man. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, man, you know, leave this alone, Kelby. You really a nice kid, man. You really a nice kid. Hold on.
No step.
I'm not begging for your respect.
You don't get
I don't beg for nobody's respect.
No, all you do is sit there and beg that bitch just to try to come play with you, nigga, on soft white underbelly because you want to do something for exposure and say, girl, we can get you on too. That's all you promised them. And that's probably why that little blonde bitch nigga left you and went home to her parents because she seen like, damn, they're really just roasting you.
No, because I told her that.
Shut up.
I told her that she was going to have to get sober and clean it up a little bit if she wanted to stay in the stable. She didn't like that, so she went back.
Why didn't you tell them that from the beginning? They should have already been on that program. You can't listen. You can't try to run that program when you already accepted it. Shut the fuck up. You can't sit there and try to put her on that program when you already accepted that program on her. Of course she's gonna look at you like you're a game goofy, nigga, and she's gonna want to leave you. You know how you gonna try to change up on me now? You were doing this in the beginning. Nigga, you gotta start, nigga, and finish the same fucking way, bro.
So shut up. Keep him on drugs?
I'm trying to give your dumb, ugly ass some fucking game, Caillou.
Keep him on drugs.
Stupid ass.
So you're telling me keep him on drugs?
No, I'm telling you, nigga, to already tell him, nigga, once you fucking up.
See, honestly, what I think is that Lil Kelpy is young and impressionable. And so when he heard different representation condemning that, you know what I mean? That's when he started the no more drugs, fuck the drugs speech. You know, he didn't even have common sense enough to say, this ain't cool, or, you know what I mean, this gonna slow the bitches down. This ain't gonna get me no money. You know what I mean, this gonna fuck shit off. If anything, this gonna make my situation accelerate to its expiration date before, you know what I mean, the appointed time. This gonna end my run before it can even start. So I definitely can't have drugs in the mix. He didn't have the common sense for that. He didn't start the no drug program speech until he basically seen other pimps, you know what I mean, speaking down, condemning that. And he adapted to it. Everything that's coming out of his mouth is pretty much an interview that he's memorized from individuals that he was mesmerized by.
Nigga, like, bitch, that's not what we're doing from day one. You accepted it.
I did accept it because I was in the same
Because you do drugs.
That's what I just said. That's what I just said. Because I was in the same position.
He on his King Louis shit. My bitches do drugs. Come on.
He took the words right out of my mouth. I was in the same position. I was doing drugs.
They were doing drugs. To me. That's not elevation. That's not elevation. That's just trying to keep up with your habits. That's just trying to keep up with your habits, bro. I'm cool. You got the wrong habits in the game, bro. Don't try to use us. Listen, don't try to use the game and try to go get some money to try to sit there and fuel your fuck.
Question, Kel, because I know you watching. How are you going to teach discipline to a young woman when you're not disciplined yourself? How can you be a master of a game or a master of, you know, presiding over women? You're not even a master of yourself. Them drugs is puppeteering you. You can't even teach certain things. Why? Because you're a slave, you know what I mean, to drugs. You're a slave to a habit. How you gonna profess this pimping when you have no discipline? No individual can really, honestly, sincerely profess this pimping and don't have any discipline with them. You a hoe to some drugs. And if you can't shake that, you know what I mean, all this opioids, and I heard stuff about crystal meth, and, you know, now, of course, I don't know nothing about that because I'm 38 years old. I've never been high or drunk before in my existence. I never thought that was fly. I never thought my breath smelling like weed or anything else. I want a bitch to smell this pimping. You know, some Crest toothpaste. That's about it. You know, I've never been high, never been drunk, never had a desire to be high or drunk. Some of you dumb motherfuckers pulled up the parole video, but you said, yeah, motherfucker, what you think I'm gonna say in a parole hearing that I'm endeavoring to get parole at? Stupid, gameless motherfucker. Anybody that knows Sinful The P will tell you, Sin has never been high or drunk before in his life. I've never thought that was cool, Kelpy. I think you even started doing that shit because you seen other individuals do that shit and you started liking on it. But just to let you know, the sober mind is the best mind. You know, getting high and all of that type of shit. Listen, I'll just say this. The best teacher, the best preacher is the one who is the message that he's bringing. You don't want to be as a do as I say, but don't do as I do type of teacher and preacher. You want to exemplify the behavior that you want your women, you know what I mean, to conform to. How you going to do that when you on drugs? Get it together. Come on. I know you listening, Kelpy. Come on.
Habits. Hey, don't try to look stupid, nigga.
I'm not fueling any habits if I'm sober, y'all. I'm not fueling any habits if I'm sober.
Yeah.
No.
Probably because you're broke.
No. I'm not fueling any habits because I'm sober.
It's probably because you're broke.
No, it's not because I'm broke. It's because I'm sober.
I asked you when you was sitting up there with your people, man. I said, man, what you got up on you, church? Show me your bankroll. What'd you show? Don't even say it.
$500.
So you're broke.
So you're broke. You're broke.
No.
With $500, you're on vacation.
That's not a vacation.
You're on vacation with $500.
Disaster.
How could you ever want to go? I could never even lay next to the bitch, knowing that all I had was $500 up here with you,
It was a
and I'm sitting here just laying vacation with $500. With $500.
Yes, because I don't need money when they're cooking meals. Like, come on.
That's no vacation.
At all.
You
Okay,
never took,
well,
you
maybe
took your
it
bitch
wasn't
to your
home.
bitch.
Maybe it
You
wasn't
went
a nice
home,
vacation.
dog. Just like that bitch did on you. Nigga, you went home.
I went to
Just
go
like
see
that
my
bitch
grandparents.
did.
when you get some
And no
favors.
offense to baby, whoever she is, man, because I know you just didn't know about this fucking goof troop.
Shout
but
out
it's
Crystal.
okay.
Glad you got away from
But you, but
Clown.
I know you
Bitches
didn't
I
know
know.
nothing about this goof troop, man. Ain't nothing wrong to them chicks, man. I think they just realized that your ass is some fucking drag and your ass is playing.
Why is Crystal still with me then?
Why is Crystal still with you? She was supposed to be here with you today, right?
He popped that like that was a fly ass question. Yeah, you're saying all of that, but why is Crystal still with me? Kelby. Kelby, listen to me. You might have a future in acting. You might have a future in acting. Maybe that's your calling. Maybe you should take some money or, have your family members invest in you and go into performing arts and do some acting. I can see you actually being in Power with Tyreek and the other little white boy. That was some cool acting right there. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're saying all of that, but and that's true. Why Crystal's still with me? Like that was slick. That was some good acting. I can see you in Power. 50, holler at Kelby, man.
I'm still with
She
me.
should have
Still in
been
my
checking.
stable.
She should have been checking and being able to be here with you today.
She's doing
Look at
her
the way
thing
that
right
you
now.
said,
Did
you say
Shun.
She could have been here if I
You
wanted
said
to.
that she was going to be able to show up.
She's doing her thing.
He said still in his stable.
Crystal.
That's a stable?
No.
Crystal.
One bitch is a stable?
One next to none, buddy.
One next to
You don't
none.
even know-
One
But
next
one
to none.
bad
You ever heard that?
bitch. One bad bitch is better than 1,000
She's
nasty
really not
hoes.
bad, though, bro.
Listen, Kelby, I know what you're doing. Ooh, discernment is a motherfucker. When you just said that shit right there, yeah, man, the one bad bitch, man, is better than 5,000, funky hoes or what? What you're doing is you're following those little pages on Instagram and a lot of them they stole different quotes, intellectual property from different pimps, and what they do is they make little memes, they make little quotes, and what all of the square novice little dudes do, they follow these pages and they post them in their story, or they memorize it so when they're having conversations with green bitches, they repeat the shit and make it as if it came out of their mind. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, you're saying that, but one bad bitch, you know what I mean, is better than 5,000 hoes. Like, come on, man. Yeah. What my boys say in the Bruce Lee film, man, you come straight out the comic book. Like, come on, man.
Is she bad?
The money says otherwise. The
Is
money
she
she
bad?
brings me in every day says
But bro,
otherwise.
you only showed me $500.
$500 in my pocket. I'm not gonna go digging around in the safe to show you a bunch
In
of
the
money.
safe?
I don't have to impress you.
You
I don't
weren't
have to
even
impress you.
around your
I don't
safe.
gotta impress all
You were
y'all.
at grandma and grandpa's
In case y'all
house.
didn't hear that.
You
I
was
don't
at
gotta impress
Papa's
none of
house
y'all out
talking
there.
about I can't
Real
get my
shit.
safe.
Do not
But
care
the
about y'all
police
approval, your
just hit
support.
you
Because
a
I'm
couple
doing this
weeks
shit on my
ago.
own for me and my bitches. I don't need
You's
nobody's
a liar,
approval.
bro.
No.
You be lying. Why you do?
See, Kelby just popped it again on him. He just went Lil Wayne on him again. Long as my bitches love me. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck about these haters. Fuck about what Sharp saying. Yeah. You know what I mean? Lil Kelby just popped it on there. Long as my bitches love me. Kelby getting sassy, man. I told you, man. Long as my bitches love me.
Why you do this, Kelby?
SoundCloud career.
This is why I
Why
do
bring
this.
this
This is why I
SoundCloud
do this.
career?
No, this is why I do this. Money.
The lie?
Money.
You'll lie?
No,
Put that lie for the money, huh?
I don't lie for the money. I hustle for the money. I hustle for the money.
Stop doing that.
What the fuck?
Stop doing that, bro.
Stop doing what?
You look bullshit. Don't put that shit up.
Don't put
It's
your dollar sign
bullshit.
up. Yeah, that was.
Dollar sign.
I've
Don't
never
lift that
seen
shit
nobody
no
do
more.
that. Yeah, that's
Don't do that shit
Guys,
no
again,
more.
that's
I'm
hella
different.
like
I'm different.
stereotyping me. And I feel like you're
Yeah,
disrespecting
you be
me,
watching
homie. Like,
movies and shit like it's
yeah,
a
like
game.
I put a money
Nigga,
sign
slap
on
you for
because
that shit.
pimps wear money signs.
Because I hustle for money. I had this
No,
before I was in the
feel
game.
like that's how he's really trying to do it.
I had this before I was in the game.
Pimps wear money signs, don't they?
I was gonna say something, but they going on you so bad. I'm gonna be merciful, but yeah, I had a few things to say about that chain. But I'm gonna be merciful to you because the verbal crucifixion is so bad and so extreme. There's no need for me to tag team back again with it. You know what I mean? But yeah, you was wrong for wearing that chain. Because anybody that's from the Chi, if you from Chicago, I keep telling you, we got a place out there, Odyssey Fun World. And that is an Odyssey Fun World chain. Chicago motherfuckers know what I'm talking about. That is a Odyssey Fun World chain. I'm not going to disrespect Dave and Buster's. That is an Odyssey Fun World chain. For sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Like,
I
man,
miss him.
I really want to punch this nigga, bro.
I think I know.
I had this before the game. Before.
That's when you was supposed to pop it, Kelby. You was supposed to tell him, man, listen, man, this little violent thing that you got going on, Sharp, you know what I mean? You need to, hey, get that to the bitch, man. That's when you were supposed to pop it on Sharp. You were supposed to be like, hey, man, you don't even go hard on that bitch, man, at the house, man. You know, why you want to go hard on a 19-year-old, man? You want to go hard on this little fly, you know what I mean, young 19-year-old, man. That's when you were supposed to pop it, Kelby. Like, yeah, man, this is like the innumerable times, Sharp, that you wanted to get violent with me, man. You don't even go get violent with that bitch like that, but you want to put your hands on me, man. You want to put your motherfucking hand on the charismatic, magnetic Kelby the P, man. Lil Kelpy. You know, you got to work on how to, Kelby, practice in the mirror how to say your name. You know what I mean? Because you can't be, you know, Lil Kelpy. Look like when you said it in your new video on your channel, yeah, you know, Kelpy the P, Lil Kelpy. You can't say your name like that, no. You got to practice on saying your name. The same way you practice the cadence of your rapping, you're going to have to get your name together. I don't know even my voice, I don't even know how to say Kelpy pimpishly. I can't do it. I'm going to just be honest. Maybe another pimp can, but I don't know how to say Kelpy pimpishly. Yeah, what's going on with it, P? What's your name, man? Oh, man, you know what I mean? Lil Kelpy, man. You know what I mean? Out there. Hold on, P. What you say your name? Yeah, man, Lil Kelpy, man. You know what I mean? Out that motherfucking southeast side of Chicago, man. You know what I mean? This Lil Kelpy, man. Yeah, man, the masterpiece, mouthpiece, man. You know what I mean? Lil Kelpy, man. You know what I mean? Lil Kelpy. Like, I don't know how to say that. You're going to have to do something. Like you said, your homie named you that name. Go beat his ass now.
Goofball. Like, I've never seen this in my life. I'm sorry, bro.
Y'all have never seen it.
Pissing me off.
There we go.
But it's
Y'all have never seen it, so you hate it.
Question. I know my answer, but who would you say is more authentic between Big Church and Lil Kelpy? Right now, everybody answer in the comment section. Who is more authentic? Who did you think that was more authentic towards the pimping? You know what I mean? I know my answer, but who are you picking? Lil Kelpy or Big Church?
Just the end of it
No,
right
I just
there.
don't like
Y'all
your
never seen it, so you
fraudulent
hate
fucking
it.
ways, bro. And I just want you to go get you a
never seen
nice
it, bro.
career,
Yeah.
Kelpy.
Never look down
You
the
got
road.
white
Down the road, you
privilege.
never seen it,
Why
so you
you
hate
down
it.
here with us?
Because you invited me.
You know, not down here, but I'm saying down here with niggas that like move like this. Nigga, you was up. Use your white privilege.
If I was up, I wouldn't be doing this. Oh, yeah. That's another thing I want to
You
say.
could have moved up.
Watch, he about to reply to this because Sin came up with the name. Because I was making a joke in another video, and he about to sit up there and come with the white privilege to P. He liked that name, but he too scared to use it. Plus, he ain't fly enough. But I told him, I said, man, you know what I mean? White privilege to P. And look, he about to come out and say the shit.
Call me white privilege to P, but I'm Mexican. So.
He said, they call me white privilege to P, but I'm Mexican. You're a cute little kid, man. You're a cute little kid, man. That's why I say this is just wrong, man. You're really a nice guy. You know what I mean? You're really a nice guy, Lil Kelpy, man. It's time to give your life to God. Leave this alone. You know, all of these motherfucking sharks with their teeth out. You shouldn't be doing this, Kelpy. You should be praising God and lifting up the name of the Lord, man. You should have been in church on Sunday singing, Lord, I lift your name on high. You had no business sitting over there on no jumper talking about some damn pimping.
It doesn't really.
I mean,
it doesn't
I'm just
correlate
going
with my
off
genetics, you know.
Well, it looks like it does.
When you get pulled over
No
and they pull out
offense to
that
you.
sheet of skin, they ain't gonna call you Mexican.
No,
No,
they're
but
not.
my heritage will.
What the fuck that mean? Nigga, it's all about
This nigga's
perception.
weird,
Your
bro.
perception
It ain't
is you're a
about
clown.
perception, y'all.
Yes, it is. You're a clown.
It ain't about
Hey,
perception. Maybe
hey,
that's where y'all got
did
it
you hear?
fucked up. Maybe that's where y'all got it fucked up. It ain't about
Did you
perception.
hear?
It's about the truth.
It's all about perception.
It's all about the truth. not the-
See, they laughing. Kelby was trying to lace them. It's not about perception. It's about the truth. Go ahead, Kelby. Kelby trying to come through with some game in the fourth quarter. He trying to shoot some John Elway three. He trying to throw some Hail Marys. You know what I mean? He coming in with the game. Go ahead, Lil Kelpy. Lil Kelpy said, hold on. It ain't about perception, man. It's about the truth. Come on. Lil Kelpy trying to shoot threes from half court. Trying to get his Chris Mullin on. Come on.
It's about the truth.
It's an image.
It's about the truth.
It's not about perception.
It's about the truth,
I
not
swear
perception.
to you, they could never put him in my cell, bro. And he came in talking about, I got caught up as a pimpin', nigga. Shut up. Who is you talking to? Like, I know niggas that don't really understand on it, dog. You got caught up over some...
I will say this, and I said this in the beginning. This is why I'm telling you the truth. And I did time out there in Nevada. But we talking about doing time in California. Son, it's not what you want. Them white boys is not going to be listening to you talking about some, I'm a pimp. The niggas is not going to accept you, and the white boys is going to disrespect you. Prison is not for Kelby. Listen to me, I repeat. Prison is not for Kelby. If he was at whether high desert, southern desert, if he was there, none of the pimps is going to fellowship with him. If anything, they're going to send him. They're going to use him for his commissary. You know, if he got any money on the phone, pimps and other individuals going to be making three-ways and shit. That's about it. They're going to let him keep his little hygiene. But as far as all the banquet chickens, the honey buns, and any of that, you know what I mean? Yeah, he coming up off that. I'm just telling you what's going down. Lil Kelpy will fuck around and get sent on the yard. I'm just being all the way 100 with you. Prison is not for Lil Kelpy. This is not a laughing matter. Warning come before destruction. Give your life to God, Kelpy. Leave this shit alone.
I don't like to put your business out there, but you were the one that told me. I did because you were the one that told me you were going to bring it.
I did ask you not to read everything on
I didn't read everything. Anyway. I just said, nigga, it was for some drugs. It wasn't for no pimping, nigga.
Let's be real. You read it anyway.
I read one thing.
One thing that's a fucking Schedule 2.
Oh, there was way worse shit on there.
No.
They making you seem like you was a straight drug head who feeds your little circle and community.
That was the worst thing on the list, and that's the thing you chose to read.
That's the only thing that's really on the list.
Right. See, Kelby's trying to say that Sharp is trying to destroy and abolish, you know what I mean, trying to eradicate, trying to sit up there and just tarnish and diminish, you know what I mean, this young man's character. Go ahead and pop it, Lil Kelpy.
Pick from one.
And some of y'all saying PC, that's what you don't understand. See, you can just tell when motherfuckers ain't never did time before. He's not even going to be cool in PC. Y'all just, oh yeah, he just go to PC. He wouldn't even be cool in PC. Some of y'all don't even know that murderers is in PC. Some of y'all don't know that bullies is in PC. He wouldn't even be cool in PC. They would sit up there and hustle him out of his shit, even in PC. I'm telling you, Lil Kelpy gonna be giving up the cheeks. Man, y'all think it's a game. Y'all think Sin just saying shit to be funny. I'm just keeping it 100 with you. Them white boys move different. Now, it'd be different if he was, you know, Crippin' or Blood or something like that. He'd be accepted by niggas. But he's not, he's just trying to come under the pimp thing. And there's some pimping, ain't nobody gonna respect him as that. You think if they put him in a cell with another white, one of them little white motherfuckers, man, and he talking about he a pimp? You know how many motherfuckers hate pimps? And he talking about he won? Come on, man, knock it off. And I already know if he didn't stand up to Shark and Mighty on No Jumper, he's definitely not going to stand up to some 6'2" white boy that's, you know, sitting over there, you understand me, and getting it in every day. I'm just telling you like it is. If he couldn't stand up to Shark and Mighty on No Jumper, what makes you think he going to stand up to some 6'2", 6'5", or, you know what I mean, white boy with 19-inch arms on the hang? You know what I mean? It's you know, white boy gonna come up, man, as we fucking us, we fighting. And man,
like it was all drugs. I just picked one. Nigga, I really just picked one.
Illegal.
I just picked one.
There's other shit on there.
I don't care.
I know.
I just know you lied.
But you did care when you
because
looked
you
at
fucking lied, my
I didn't lie
nigga.
about
Take your
shit.
bum ass, hey, homie. Don't you ever try to claim this shit around here. And nigga, I'm gonna be real with you, homie. Everybody
I'm not
that I
from
know,
LA. I'm not trying to
it's
claim
not
it
about
around
LA,
here.
homie. Because niggas that came from my game move everywhere. You don't even understand. They even probably be nigga next door neighbors to you and your mama.
Maybe so.
You never know.
But you know what?
So I'm just being real with you, homie. You're not stamped for it. You're not stamped. No, not just for me, homie.
From you and you.
Not for me. My years will make sure, homie. Every one of you, you don't have no stripes.
Myself.
You have no stripes, church.
I stamp myself.
Watch this. Appreciate the 10. Good looking. Hey, who is that? Oh, Miss Johnson. Hey, baby. Hey, but check this out, though. What he just said, there's a huge population of individuals just like that. I stamp myself. Not that I've been pimping cross country and out the country, you know what I mean, around authentic, representation of the game. Not that, I've been respected and accepted, for doing some pimping. But I stamp myself. That's exactly why a lot of this shit is fucked up now. What he just said, a lot of these motherfuckers got that mentality. I stamp myself. I stamp myself. We have a huge population of individuals. I stamp myself. Not the game approved me. I haven't been appointed and anointed by the game. The game hasn't confirmed anything. And what does the word of God say about true prophets? When you're a true prophet, when you're a true teacher and preacher, when you're authentic, guess what God always do? He sent confirmation to the flock, to the sheep, to confirm that you're authentic representation. What did when Christ got baptized? You know what Yahweh said? This is my beloved son, whom I'm well pleased. Every time there was an authentic prophet, teacher, preacher, bishop, whatever, it was signs following. It's just like that in the pimp game. When you have individuals that's really pimping, it's signs that's following. You know what I mean? Not just his character and the way he behaves himself or just having hoes down, but you're gonna see other representation in the game confirming like, nah, man, I was down with him. Or yeah, I remember when loved one was going through difficulties and adversity, man, he pimped through all of that, man. And I remember when he was lied on. I remember when certain shit he went through. You know what I mean? It's always going to be signs following. But nowadays we have individuals that say, I stamp myself. Oh my God. I stamp myself. I'm not approved by the game. The game didn't approve me, but I stamped myself. And that's exactly why we have so many individuals now going to a correctional facility for an eternity because they dumbass is talking about I stamped myself. Shout out to LRPs, man. Blessings, man. I stamped myself. My goodness.
Do you?
I do. I stamp myself.
This ain't SoundCloud, dog. This
No,
ain't
it ain't
Pimp Cloud.
SoundCloud. This is real life.
This ain't Pimp Cloud. You
This
can't
is
just
real
drop
life.
your shit.
And just to piggyback, that was the same mentality that Big Church had. Seeing what you mean by that. Remember what he said. Sharp asked him, who named you Church? How did you get that name? Oh man, people would just, call. What he was saying was, I stamped myself. So we have a huge population that's doing participation in the game now because they stamped themselves. The game has not stamped them. This is what I mean by being in the game, but not of the game. We got a lot of individuals that's in the game, they just not of it. That's why they can't produce it.
It's accepted.
This is real life.
This ain't SoundCloud, Pimp Cloud. Hey, church, this isn't Pimp Cloud to where he can just drop his piece to it and it just gets accepted. Nah, nigga.
Don't gotta get accepted by
Oh, it does.
No, it don't.
Oh, not just by me.
Don't gotta get accepted by anybody.
You gonna see.
Except me and my bitches.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You have no
people pay
bitches. Why you keep saying bitches?
Stop saying bitches. You have no bitches.
He do be saying bitches with the plural.
He's saying that
You have
for
no
it.
bitches.
I don't want to say anymore.
You have no bitches.
Oh, you don't want to say no more about that?
I
Try to
can't.
take my
Off camera, I
Hey,
can't.
I don't
Off
want to.
camera.
Hey.
Yeah, Kelby, it sounds like you counting heads instead of bread, man. Sound like you getting a bunch of, I gladly pay you, Tuesday, if you give me, yeah, you sound like one of the individuals that said, yeah, man, these hoes, they thinking about paying me. Yeah, you one of them guys. The bitch, she thinking about paying me. We spoke, she thinking about it, And so you're actually counting members in your congregation that's not tithing with you. They're not giving any tithes and offerings. They're not even in the congregation, but you're counting them. Yeah, you count heads, man, but not bread. Now, this is wrong. Come on.
This nigga bit listen, when I watched this interview, it tripped me out the first couple times, right? And it's just showing like for real. Because I was really flattered like that you really watch my shit. Like it's funny to see that I can't believe it. This is what spawned out the mixture of it, but I'm gonna take it, right? I'm gonna take this shit. I couldn't believe it, but I said, damn. I went back and I looked, I'm like, damn, he's taking words from my shit, dog. Like he's trying to run with the traditional and
everybody said that. He got bits and pieces from different places, but we mostly knew by the things that he said that he stole from Sharp's interview. He pretty much just regurgitated everything that he heard Sharp say. Yeah, man, these young cats, they're with the new school, but I'm with the old school. The old school, man, that's what works. Yeah, I'm just old school, man. And the funniest part of your interview, Kelby, I laughed I rewind 15 times, Kelby, when you said, you need to be with a pimp. When you said that shit slick, Kelby, we died. We died, Kelby. And your soft white underbelly interview, when you sit up there and said that shit, you need to be with a pimp. That's why I told you, man, you might got a future on Power. Might got a future on Raising Canaan or something, man. Come on.
Yeah, I know my interview. I made it.
Yeah.
I know my fucking interview. You know what I'm saying? Word for word, homie. And I just watched you try to say the same shit, but you just try to place it in different places.
No, we have similar stories, that's all.
We really don't, bro.
We do.
Oh, wow. We got similar stories, Sharp. Whether you want to agree with it or not, I come from the same background. I've been through School of Hard Knocks. Been through difficulties. I know what it's like to have nothing. He kind of sounded like 50 Son when he was like, I know what it's like to have nothing. I have to rebuild my life for $6,700 a month. Like, he sound just like one of the motherfuckers. I had to reboot my life. I didn't have nothing. I know what it's like to have nothing. I had to sit up there and live off of $6,700 a month. He's one of them motherfuckers.
We really don't.
People that get into this
bro, we really don't have a similar of anything. You did drugs, first and foremost. I didn't. And in the story.
Weed, right?
In the story, weed.
Yeah.
Nigga, weed.
I don't even smoke weed.
Nigga, stop playing. Bro, you got meth head ass bitches, and you probably do meth too. Sleepy fucking nigga, those sleepy ass eyes, nigga.
I don't do no meth.
You some opiates right now? I bet you don't. You look like fentanyl here, bro.
I don't do no
You look like you
fentanyl.
really do fentanyl, nigga. You look like you really do fentanyl, nigga. I'm being real with you, bum.
I look like I do fentanyl,
I'm
but if you drug
chopping
test me right
You're
now,
not accepted. I'll keep you here all day, boy.
Like
we can
I
run
said,
this
I
shit
shot
all day
myself. I
long.
don't need y'all
But I
accepting
promise you, at the end of this, homie, all I really do want for you is to just go back, my nigga, and go live your life, Kenneth.
okay.
Live your
Damn.
life, Kenneth.
Okay.
Far away from this game.
Damn.
Please.
Okay.
Just far away from this game.
Damn.
And your help, I can hopefully do
Send
that.
Called you by your government. I would say pavement, but you don't be there. So I can't say your pavement name because you don't be on the pavement. So I just got to say your government. Wow.
Send them bitches back home.
Kenneth.
Well,
I'm
your
not gonna
bitch.
turn 'em away.
Because it was never
Yeah,
no
I'm not gonna
bitches.
turn
You've been
'em away.
saying that.
I'm
You
not
got
gonna
me over here saying bitches.
Right.
Because I'm like, damn.
Yeah,
I'm like, damn. Like, I'm like, hold on. You don't really got no bitches.
I would never send away my bitch. I would never send away my bitch. If she wants to leave, that's on her, but I'm not going to send her away.
Which one of them was your family member?
Family member? What
Like
the
a
fuck?
stepsister?
I'm not related to either one of them. What the
Sure.
fuck? Fuck no.
I'm just, hey man, I'm just
you gotta touch
asking.
all bases.
Why the hell?
I'm just trying to touch all bases.
No.
You gotta touch all
You didn't
bases.
see
That was wrong. That was wrong. Kelby, you should have got offended. You should have got offended, Kelby. Like, wait a minute, man. That's not me. I don't get down, with my family. I don't even get down like that, man. I think y'all trying to play me, man. Why would y'all even do me like that? I don't get down with the family, bruh. I wouldn't send my cousin, my sister, or none of that. I think y'all really trying to play me around here. I think y'all trying to play, you know what I mean, Matt Kelby around here, man. You know, y'all doing me wrong. This ain't right, y'all. You know, you should have said that. You don't let nobody sit at Kelby. If you listening, you know what I mean, and Sharp is in here. I'm gonna say this why Sharp, man, you don't allow nobody to sit up there, you understand me, and say no shit like that to you, man. Like, yeah, man, I heard you was mashing on your little cousin. I heard you was mashing on your little sister, man. You know what I mean? Is it true? Just the fact that somebody even feeling comfortable to even say or ask you some shit like that, Kelby, you should have had a vexation of your spirit, and you should have gave Sharp the verbal crucifixion of his life for even allowing that to come out of his mouth towards you. Kelby, what's wrong with you? Allow nobody to say, hey, yeah, man, I heard you was mashing on your cousin. I heard you had your cousin going cross country. I heard you had your cousin getting in and out of cars. I heard you had your cousin on you know what I mean, OnlyFans. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, man, heard you was counting Benjamins out your relative. Like, what the fuck?
No.
Sitting over here like,
For the
nigga,
record,
like,
y'all, none of them have any type of family history, step sibling, cousin, any of that bullshit.
You sure, bro?
Second, third, 15th cousin, none of that.
They say
shit.
one of them's your cousin.
Because that's the only
No,
thing we
because we
smell
both
on
have brown
you.
hair and we look similar.
That's the
We're
only
both
thing we
mixed.
smell on
That's
you.
all. We are not.
We look similar. Why in the fuck would you? You just don't know how to talk. You're worse than Kanye at explaining things. You got to get better, Kelby. You got to get better. You got to get better at representing yourself, man. Right now, you just made Kanye look like Malcolm X when it came to verbally representing himself. Like you're terrible. You know what I mean? Like, no, that's not my cousin. We just, you know, we have similarities. We look like. Don't even say no shit like that. What are you talking about? What the fuck?
Anyway, not even through marriage or legal bullshit, none of that. No. Fuck that.
Mixed.
What?
I was just stuck on the fact that you ass nigga and that you try to sit here and say, oh, I'm mixed. Nigga, I don't respect you, nigga.
You don't
Whatever
have to.
you want to do, I'm just being
Exactly.
honest. I don't respect your pip and I don't respect none of that, homie, because you
Again,
play
you
with the
don't have
game.
to.
You don't know what this shit really came with, Kelpy. Take your ass home. Nigga, go
I
home
will
with your
take my
mom and
ass
try to
home.
fix your relationships with her and your family and try to do some other shit, homie. This is not for you. I'd rather you say, and you even told me, you was like, yeah, Sharp, I don't think this is for me. Because you even told me on the phone, nigga, tell my kids.
I still don't.
See, bam, right there. But see, Sharp was so cut, and I know how it be, you know, when you going off and when you rebuking, you can't hear the other person talk. But I wish that when he said, and I still don't, that Sharp could have spoke to him, that we could have stopped the yelling at that point when he said, you told me that you don't think the game is for you. And he said, and I still don't. That was the time to minister the game. That was the time to bring him to the altar of the game and have him admit and basically admit, you know what I mean, in front of everybody that I am not a pimp, and explain to him why he's not a pimp and why he's not capable of being this pimping. He just admitted out of his mouth, I still don't. That was when the game was supposed to come right then. But instead, Shark and Mighty still had their swords out, cutting them up. You know what I mean? And at that time, that's when it was time to have altar call and bring them up, you know what I mean, and have them admit that I'm never this pimping. I'm leaving this pimping. I don't want to be this pimping. I finally admit, you know what I mean. This was that time, you know what I mean, to sit up there and after all of the chopping, to pull out the Band-Aids. When he said, and I still don't, Shark, that was the time you could have made this boy cry, and all of the white women, all of the beautiful blondes all across the world would have been like, oh my God, Sharp's got Lil Kelpy the P crying. Oh my God. Kelpy, listen, give this up. Give your life to God, man. You know, get in school. And you talking about never. I'm telling you, Kelby would have cried. This was the time. You know what I mean? Like, look, man, I know you need a big brother in your life. I know you need a real model, not a role model. And what did Pomona Young say? Not a role model, but a real model. And I'm willing to be that big brother. I know you look up to me. If you want to be around me, you want to keep chopping it up with me, we got to be real. and we got to leave this alone, bro. And I could just see Kelby just crying, and I'm telling you, next thing you know, man, he was gonna be on TBN, with the Praise the Lord crew, on PTL Praise the Lord crew, and he was going to be testifying on John Hagee's show, or maybe he would have made it to Joel Osteen, and he was like, "Praise the Lord! This just came in. We got Brother Kelby testifying about the goodness of Jesus Christ, how God delivered him from drugs, and how to stop being a fake pimp." And you know what I mean, man? The crowd would have went, "Wow, man! This was that time, man." But no, man, Sharp and Mighty, they just kept their swords out and kept on cutting them up, man. And just cut the little nigga up, man. This shit get even wilder. Come on.
Kids, was like, yeah, I didn't think this through.
Not forever, you can't
That's
do this
on my
shit.
ism, nigga. Anything I ever stood for, nigga, this is what this boy told me. So for him to sit here and fucking lie, that's why I've been calling you. That's why I told you I'll suck the fuck out you, nigga.
I ain't lying about shit,
I'm not
though.
playing with you. You been lying, nigga.
I just told you
You
this
been
isn't for
lying,
anybody
boy.
forever.
You been lying.
I ain't been lying.
Nigga, and forever to what? You never even touched it.
Touch what?
The game.
That part.
The game, my nigga. Come on.
That had to be one of the funniest parts. Everybody like when Sharp voice changes, what I mean? Because when he be yelling, of course, he get hoarse at times. You know what I mean? The game! The game! I can't even do it. You know what I mean? But when his voice be changing, oh my God, that was the funniest part. You never even touched it. What? The game! The game! That shit funny as hell.
Game not as long as
No, you
but
don't. You never played it. You can't even say that.
The
You've been wearing
game!
a pimp costume for a few months. You really a bitch.
I'm going to keep it real. One of y'all need to do that. Hold on, let me do this right quick. Somebody needs to sample that. Let's go back. Somebody needs to sample that. I'll take it back a little bit. If you're doing a mixtape, you need to sample that part right there. You know what I mean? You never touched it. What? The game. the game. Yeah, you got to sample that part. Hold on.
For you. I'd rather you say, and you even told me, you was like, yeah, Sharp, I don't think this is for me. Because you even told me on the phone, that's on my kids. That's on my kids. You was like, yeah, I didn't think this through.
Not forever, you can't
That's
do
on
this
my
shit.
ism, nigga. Anything I ever stood for, nigga, this is what this boy told me. So for him to sit here and fucking lie, that's why I've been calling you. That's why I told you I'll suck the fuck out you, nigga.
I ain't lying about shit,
I'm not
though.
playing with you. You been lying, nigga.
I just told you this isn't.
I'm going to keep it real. The way Sharp was going off on you, I thought he was like, cuz, you got me fucked up. I was like, man, Sharp done ran out, man. He going off, man. I thought Sharp was going to be like, cuz, you got me fucked up. If you did it. I thought he was 2 seconds away from saying, cuz, you got me fucked up on my crippin'. If you say one more word, nigga, I'ma rearrange the furniture in your mouth. I thought he was getting ready to go off on that nigga. I thought it was going to be on crip instead of pimp, man.
Boy, you been lying.
I ain't been
Nigga,
lying.
and forever to what? You never even touched it.
Touch what?
The game.
That part.
The game, my nigga. Come on.
I've been in the game, not as long as
No, you
but I've been in the game.
don't. You never played it. You can't even say that.
You've been wearing a pimp costume for a few months. You really a bitch.
A pimp
You been
poster.
wearing
You really are a bitch, my nigga.
You
When
really
I
a
brought
bitch.
you, nigga, you was
Y'all
getting
haters.
this.
You really-
Oh my God. Before they even kicked you off, like, how did you allow Mighty to just comfortably say that to you? Like, Wack, when he was in the bed, did he humbly and peacefully say that you really a bitch? Like, that nigga humbly and peacefully said that you was a bitch. And then next thing you know, Sharp was like, yeah, you a bitch. I'm like, oh, wow. Wow. Hold on for a minute. Wow. Like, y'all didn't do that, man, like that. Wow. Hold on. Let me do this. Let's go back.
You was like, yeah, Sharp, I don't think this is for me. Because you even told me on the
I
phone,
still
that's on
don't.
my kids.
I still
That's
don't.
on my kids. You was like, yeah, I didn't think this through.
Not forever, you can't
That's
do
on
this
my
shit.
ism, nigga. Anything I ever stood for, nigga, this is what this boy told me. So for him to sit here and fucking lie, that's why I've been calling you. That's why I told you I'll suck the fuck out you, nigga.
I ain't lying about shit,
I'm not
though.
playing with you. You been lying, nigga.
I just told you this
You
isn't
been
for
lying,
anybody
boy.
forever.
You been lying.
I ain't been lying.
Nigga, and forever to what? You never even touched it.
Touch what?
The game.
That part.
God dang, my nigga. Come on.
I've been in the game, not as long as
No, you
but I've been in the game.
don't. You never played it. You can't even say that.
You've been wearing a pimp costume for a few months. You really a bitch.
A pimp poster. You really are a bitch, my nigga.
Damn.
I brought you, nigga. You was getting this.
The moment that shit came out of their mouth, that's when I say, that's why I stick to the teachings of the great Honorable Mel Taylor. Mel, listen, you have to be a man first. Oh, I'm a gangster. Oh, I'm a pimp. I'm a Mac. I'm this. These are just beautiful titles. But always make sure you do what's vital to the title of a man. And as a man, it was either you was going to sit up there and get off on one of them, or you was going to politely, as a gentleman, walk the fuck off the platform. You didn't need no invitation to leave. The moment that they allowed the bitch word to come out of their mouth, Kelby, you should have bounced. It was either you was going to give Sharp or Mighty a punkin head or take a jumping from them. But see, watch this. Even if they would have whooped your ass, the bitches would have been all on you. You know why? Because you was that white boy that had the balls to sit up there and smack or hit one of their ass or go after or verbally get into combat with one of them and call one of them a bitch too. And say it with authority. But you didn't call neither one of them a bitch. You didn't try to physically rebuke neither one of them. Or you didn't do the pimpish, the fly player thing. You didn't get your ass up and walk off the platform and say, hey man, I thought that we was going to have an interview. I see that you guys is doing, well, you can't say the word nigga. You would have just said, I see you guys are doing the little fake gangster thing. You know, I'm going to do the man thing. Yeah, I can see you guys can always out-gangster me, but you can't out-man me, man. I'm going to just do the gentleman thing, and I'm going to walk out. Seeing he would have got, it don't matter if he would have got packed out. Do you understand how hot he would have been if he would have swung on one of them motherfuckers or said something to him? If he would have he didn't even have to swing. If he just said, hey, man, for you two little white bitches to be talking crazy to me, or just anything. You know what I mean? If he would have said any of that, he would have been so hot. Even the black bitches would have been on his dick. Oh, there go that little white boy that got balls. It didn't matter whether he got his ass beat. It was the fact that he would have stood up for himself. And he didn't do that. He stayed in pocket, again, like a little white bitch, you know, from Apple Valley, Minnesota, man. He just stayed in pocket, man. And then after they called him a bitch, then they sent them like a bitch. They was like, yeah, nigga, get off the platform. Get out of here. Take the motherfucking headphones off, bitch. And he took the headphones off. He followed instructions. Now here, Kelby, you supposed to be the pimping, but you followed instructions like the hoeing. Watch them call him a bitch, and then give him instructions to take the headphones off and leave. And he followed instructions like a perfect good hoe.
Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you. Man, hey, we about to get up out of here. I don't give a fuck about what you're saying no more, nigga. Your little bitch ass been sitting here lying the whole time instead of saying like, yeah, y'all niggas is right because I talked to you, nigga, and you lying. And I'm tired of this shit. Like, I played the little shenanigans with you. Okay, we kept it going, but you really been lying, and I really been wanting to cut your ass off, nigga, a minute ago. Nigga, you disrespect the game, nigga. I really came from this shit, and we don't fuck with you, nigga. You's a sucker, nigga. You's a straight sucker. You's a disgrace, nigga. You's a straight booger, nigga. You's a booger under the table, some motherfucker wearing somebody's glass that got smeared. Nigga, shut up.
Cause you look. That's why niggas
why would I disrespect the game that's been helping me out?
It never helped you.
Sharp, I disagree with you. If he would have swung, he wouldn't have got packed out. Oh, if he didn't get packed out, or if he would have just got his ass beat solo, it was just the fact that he would have stood up. See, what they fail to realize, in Kelby's place, even if he would have got his ass whooped by either one or jumped or whatever, it didn't matter. It was just the fact that he called one of them a bitch back, or he sat up there and swung on one of them niggas. That's what. And he would have been hot. You wanted him to get hurt. Hey, man, sometime he wanted exposure. Well, guess what? If he would have called one of y'all a bitch or sat up there and said something disrespectful, he would have had all exposure, man. He would have had so much exposure. He wouldn't have had to get at Vlad. Vlad would have got at him. He wouldn't have had to get at no platform. DJ Academics would have posted him. He would have had so much exposure. He just didn't have the balls to do it. It was the perfect right time. The moment that bitch came out y'all mouth, you know what I mean? He had all opportunity and liberty to just get into a continuity of verbally sitting over there disrespecting y'all. And it didn't matter whether he got his ass beat. Everybody would have looked at it as, man, that little white boy got heart. Lil Kelpy, man, you know, he had the balls. Yeah, Sharp beat his ass or Mighty beat his ass. But one thing about it, when he called them a bitch back, or when he sat up there and got disrespectful verbally back, or hold on. If he didn't do the physical or if he didn't do the verbal, if he would have just stood up and said, you know what? I came here for an interview. I never got the opportunity to express my views. You had a whole Shaka Khan, Patti LaBelle contest with me, screaming over me the whole time for the little views. Yeah, I can no longer devalue myself by listening to the folly come out your mouth. You guys be blessed. I hope y'all live as long as you want. Never want as long as you live, man. Y'all live a blessed life. I'm out of here. And that's without putting hands on y'all, saying anything disrespectful. If he would have stood up and did that, he would be so hot right now. But instead, he left like a bitch. I'm just got to keep it. That's how the bitches gonna look at him. Instead, they looking at him like a white girl that just left. Kelby, you got to take this L. I seen you trying to look tough on your little video and your little channel, but yeah, you got to hold this L. You took the L, bro. You took the L.
Would I?
Look at you.
Why would I
you tell me that with a straight face? You can tell me with that. You can tell me that with a straight face. That nigga, this game really helped you.
Your game, yes.
What? Your game?
Not my game, nigga.
Wait a minute. Why did you tell them that, Kelby? They just called you a bitch. You're confirming what they said. They calling you all type of bitches and laughing at you, and you talking about some your game help me. Nigga, fuck his game. Fuck everything he stand for. You should have went so hard. Like, nigga, fuck you. Nigga, I ain't learned a motherfucking thing from neither one of you, nigga. You this old turquoise suit wearing ass motherfucker right here. Man, y'all got Lil Kelpy fucked up, man. Yeah, Orange County where they fat. Man, Orange County stand. You should have sat up there and went the fuck off. You sitting up there still praising this man game. Yeah, Kelpy, this game ain't for you, man. The man called you a bitch, and you still praising this game, man. You got Sharp on here, man, looking like the embodiment of pimping himself. You got him looking like a god right now. The man called you a bitch, and you still praising his name like a good ass hoe that just love pimping. Yeah, you know, it was your game that saved me. It was your game that, you know what I mean? You remind me of that part where Sugar Free said, I hold to my grave, I spend the day, I hold to my grave, yes, I behave. Like, that's what you sound like. Nigga done called you a bitch and you still thinking Allah, Yahweh, Abba, you understand me, for his pimping. Man, you need your ass beat. Ain't nowhere in the world. This man that called you a bitch and you sitting over there talking about some your game.
Made money.
Yes.
You fucking sucker.
It's helped me out.
You live out with a couple bucks.
A couple bucks?
I ain't trying to tell you to go get a couple dollars. That's a lot of money to you.
It's not a couple bucks.
It really
it's a couple
is.
racks.
Buddy.
But it's
damn.
$500 is a couple bucks for you.
$500.
That's a lot for you. You've never seen it. Your parents spent it on your Xbox last Christmas.
18 bands, so $5, $500, whatever.
No, nigga.
Not a lot of money.
You wrote that on the paper.
I wrote that on the paper.
You wrote that, sucker. You scum.
wrote that on the paper.
You scum. I just wanted to ride with you for a second. I don't even fuck with you. You gonna bullshit me, I'm gonna bullshit you. You gonna bullshit me, I'm gonna bullshit you. You've been bullshit, you've been lying to me. No, because you've been lying to me, homie. You lied to me from the beginning, and I don't fucking respect you.
Now you're lying.
Ow.
Because you just said I wrote that on the paper. They didn't really take that money from me.
I'm just saying, you gonna play with me? No, nigga, because you're a drug. No, you sold drugs. You sold drugs. And they probably took that shit from some of your family members. Nigga, you playing. I don't even respect it. I don't accept it, nigga. You need to get the fuck up out of our building, nigga.
Damn.
That's how I called it. I don't respect it. Get your bum ass on.
Is that an invitation to win for real?
Huh?
Is that an invitation?
That's an invitation for you to get the fuck up.
Peace out.
Chop suey.
Gave you instructions and you left. Son, gave you instructions, and the instructions does not stop. They are getting ready to instruct him to take the headphones off and watch him follow suit.
Phones off, clown.
Nigga.
Take the headphones off, clown. Wow.
Get your bum ass on, church. We ain't playing with you. Yeah, get your bitch ass
You
on.
looking when you take that lame ass jacket
For
off.
real, nigga.
Fucking
Yeah, get
clown.
your bitch.
Get your bitch ass on. Wow. Wow. Oh, wow. Woo, Jesus. What they used to, oh my God. Oh my God. Man, nigga. Ain't no way. Aretha Franklin used to sing a song called Ain't No Way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. They just sat up there and not only called you bitches, but dismissed you like you was one, then gave you instructions to take this was embarrassing. This was not cool. Sharp is here. Blessings to his endeavors. I have no hate, dislike for Sharp, but this was not cool. They sent that little boy. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like I'm hearing it in my head. You know what I'm hearing right now? I'm hearing the instrumental to Brenda's Got a Baby. Like, just think of the music. Think of the instrumental to Brenda's Got a Baby. This was sad. The way you even walked off and took the headphones off, I instantly heard Brenda's Got a Baby instrumental playing. I just thought of sad music, man. It was just sad. The way you just walked off. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. You know what I mean? Kelpy got embarrassed, man. Kelpy got embarrassed. This was terrible. Y'all laughing, but Kelpy got embarrassed. This wasn't cool, y'all. This wasn't cool. Pray for Lil Kelpy. Pray for Lil Kelpy, Kelpy. See, now I went into I've explained the science of how he got embarrassed.
Song, nigga, for you get worked. The Shark Tank.
Okay, it's over. But yeah, again, man, y'all make sure y'all go support, you know what I mean, Sharp. I'm going to just say this, why Sharp here? You know what I mean? Blessings to the pimping, blessings to the game. But no, you know what I mean? I can't agree with that, y'all. I can't. That wasn't right. He's still a little kid. He's a fan. Sharp, this is not how you treat your fans? He wouldn't speak to Cash like that in person. Man, stop. Both of them was going at each other. Let me just say this, man. Sharp, this is not how you cannot treat your fans like this. Look at the baby. You see what happened to him? You cannot treat your fans like this. That boy is a stone cold fan. You called the boy a bitch, and he was still praising you. You cannot sit up there and talk to your fans like this. No, I can't support this. Oh man, don't say that, saying he the game. It don't matter if Sharp is in the game. It don't matter if this is not cool. You don't treat fans like this, man. I can't support it. I can't support. Cutting them, yes. Chopping them up, yes. But sent them with no band-aids. The boy just left bleeding. Oh my God. This is wrong on so many levels. Listen, for you women that got prayer lives with God, as the Spirit of God leads you in the spirit of intercession prayers and making intercessory prayers, call out Lil Kelpy's name in prayer. Y'all stay prayerful, man. I don't want to be looked up to. I feel you on that. I feel you. You're on the whole Charles Barkley vibe. That's what's up. But that wasn't cool, man. It ain't no getting around it. I told y'all I don't agree with everybody. My opinion ain't got no dominion on y'all. You know what I mean? But I just got to be real. The way that it ended, it could have ended better than that. But I understand Sharp got a job to do. He got to get the views. But sent the little homie off bleeding. Told him, get out of here, bitch. Take them headphones off. Call him, stop it, clown. I was like, oh no. Charles Barkley. Yeah, see, you're not old enough, or maybe you too young to remember the commercial when Charles Barkley said, I'm not a role model. You know what I mean? So that went over your head. But yeah, man, blessings to Sharp. Y'all make sure y'all go support his platform, get his subs up. You know what I mean? Support him. You know what I mean? Like I said, he one of the blessed ones. There's not too many representatives that come from this and get an opportunity, man, that he has right now with No Jumper, and not just that, with his own platform. So, like I said, blessings to him. But yeah, you know, sin don't bite his tongue for nobody. Yeah, I can't agree with this. This is not how you treat your fans. Like they said, what about your friends? Nigga, what about your fans? This nigga just did a fan like that. God damn it. But listen, it is what it is. If you play this, you're not a fan. And when you, I didn't get to see the comments is moving. But all right, man, we had a good time. Do me a favor, everybody click on the like button. Everybody click on the subscribe and the bell. Hold on. Oh, Ronnie Simmons. Thank you. Hold on. Ronnie Simmons, I got the $100 cash app. You know what I mean? Good looking. Diane, I got the $100 PayPal. You know what I mean? Appreciate that. Mario Smith, I appreciate that 20. You know what I mean? Hold on. This is somebody. I think I just say, I just call you by, you know what I mean, your last name, because I can't even pronounce, you know what I mean, your first name, but Smith, you know what I mean, appreciate the 30, good looking. But blessings to everybody, man. You know what I mean? Y'all stayed up with me for over 3 hours. You know what I mean? Looking at a fucking moving ass phone. Cause see, I'm not like Sharp and them. I don't have beautiful technology. Seeing just be sitting over there with an iPhone going live, man. You know, Mr. Reed, appreciate that, man. Blessings to everybody. Y'all wanted this, I gave it to you. If you want me to do all that Kelpy shit, send them cash app. But yeah, blessings to Sharp, blessings to the game. We out here, man. Hope you live as long as you want. Never want as long as you live. Y'all stay blessed. We out.